Fnatic. It could
All right, chat.
But as Aang said, they're still trying to find their form.
Pissed around. I see 8 ghosts on the board. Start your sound effect from now. There's nothing to sound effect.
And the biggest test, Aang, to get back in the saddle.
End Gamba. End Gamba.
Fnatic, the comp is cooked up.
Beep. 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 Bam! That was the wall breaking. Ooh, that's an interesting middle order. Shield! Bah! That was the Viper Orb blooming. Bah, bah, bah. Bah, 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 bah. Bah, 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 bah. Bah, 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 bah. Bah! Bam! Ba 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 ba. Taking that back. Ba 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 ba. Healing you. Ba 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 ba. Bam. Ba 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 ba. Can this round end, please? Spike planted. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Bang. Oh, thank God.
Like very heavy.
You good, Garen Petites? Yes, guys, that was a channel point reward. I'm not drunk.
Like, oh,
I'm not drunk.
This how I thought they would, like really battling for that middle control.
This is actually autism. Full on adult. Okay. L sound effects. Okay, well, I didn't ask for your opinion. How about that? Speaking of autism, oh, okay.
They take the control early. They leave a player in.
Okay,
and
thank you,
then
thank you,
they rotate
Cobra.
back into that mid presence.
Alrighty, chat, lock in, would you
I feel
please?
like it's gonna be such an
Karmine Corp have a
important,
pretty
imperative
strong
part
buy.
to
They're
get
allowed 2
into
vests, being the
either
Marshal and the
side through
Ghost.
tight main choke.
Set up with a
It feels like a dead
3-1-1.
sentence.
I saw Jess's message earlier. She's like, oh, wow, I see Neon on both sides. Neon still must be a good agent. Yeah, it's almost like everybody overreacted to the Neon nerfs.
Most dangerous, I'd imagine. So many corners and crevices for you to tuck on into on either side. And with these low buy weapons, classic. In fact, it's all classics. It's a full eco round coming out of Fnatic with only utility bot.
I remember when everybody was freaking out about the Neon nerfs. Everybody was freaking out.
Even more. Playing a fake, containing the other side of the map, and going back late. That slow is going to cause problems, though, and I'm not sure Kayak's going to...
Hey, chat, why are we sitting under Neon out to die on our own? On B, is that like the strat?
It's already getting a little dangerous.
Yeah, the fact the headhunter and look, all those angles just not quite being cleared properly. The
What are we
deep control
doing?
From Kayak
And then we're just
caused them
walking up on
issues
our own on
already.
A? Are Karmine
Sure,
Corp
the
good?
remaining couple of players both have rifles. It gives them the best
Bro, y'all
chance to
good?
turn this back around with the numbers firmly in Fnatic's favor.
This should be locked down, you'd imagine. A round that seemed to be KC's gifted, but
what are we
instead
doing?
It's a battle that they never expected to take here. Fnatic 1-1. And hell,
Jess, did you just put 40 grand on
this map? And Eco presents a lot of danger, but
that's why you don't go to the
I love
casino,
what Fnatic
chat.
did here. Cloud slows made this impossible for Kayak to do what they were. Sorry, Levin. I keep making that mistake. It made it impossible for Levin to do what they were trying to do.
Chat, why are we walking out on our own?
Get out. Well, with 2 slows down, there is no get out, and they immediately.
Yeah, I'd be pissed. I'd be pissed. I'd be so pissed if we just threw around like that.
Come on.
Yeah, there's like a 0.5% to land angry in Jess. There's like a 0.5% chance.
They're gonna hate each other.
Maybe even for an hour or so after the game. We'll have to wait and see.
They ecoed, yeah, they just walked out and died.
With a huge
like, what?
set round, now get the chance to do the same.
Well, we have full info
B.
B.
Days of a map, especially first officials.
Yeah, we've closed the mid door.
Up and looking for clues
we have a 3-stack A with a ton of info B, chat. These guys should get obliterated.
Riskier plays, even if you may not have seen them so much in the scrims. I think that's where.
Yeah, it's a nice catwall.
Fallen victim.
Takes a while to break.
On an agent basis, I'm so excited for both chambers. The rate's been
Show cat.
fantastic. Well, there you go. Didn't even get to finish the sentence before Boaster's head is ripped off. And I don't think I need to tell you about how good Alfia can be.
We saw it in the last round.
Yeah, that's a shot. That's for smokes, by the way.
A chance to bite back thanks to Narrate. He's in the right place to take a few more. The headhunter.
Again, Chad, I've had this theory that you can't really hold A, and I think Viper's wall makes it way more incredibly difficult. And I think this round is like another good demonstration. It's like you can't really hold A. You can't anchor A. Like, yeah, Karmine Corp lost this round, but like, who the hell is Cloud? He's filling in for Vacad.
Contention in this round, and instead, Fnatic have the leg up and a res coming into the next.
First week with Fnatic, obviously only playing the one game in comparison to the two that were won by KC, and well, an early blitz, an early battle with an aggressive stance from Alfie, but that's the value of having that chamber. He's able to escape.
Does Gizmo love my stove? Yeah, that's a nice off angle, chat. Wall up, sees over this little tiny box. That's pretty cool.
And then he's not only able to escape, able to get healed up as well by Cloud. Rez still in the back pocket for Fnatic. We don't want to see too many overextensions if you're going to pull that into play, but with the mid door down, Cloud doesn't have much to do. He's chosen to go and join the crew towards the
that's
side.
a big whiff in heaven. I don't call it a whiff. Like...
It certainly looks that way to him. He heard the Prowler just seconds ago go right past, and yet the flock has flown in a different direction.
Killing this chamber here would have been big.
His Kayak's about to find out.
He's going to move the
but yeah, the offense has done a good job defaulting on the map. Put the defense into 2-1-2. Kind of can do whatever they want.
But now looks to join his teammate.
Again, we're going to try and hold on to A, but it's not going to work.
Fact is, though, yeah.
First time watching my live. Welcome in, Ava. We're glad to have you.
With this middle control, I like the trap positioning though. If anybody walks into that, if any
without any map control, the offense can kind of do whatever they want. Fake B into go back A.
But yeah, it seems like they're gonna go back, and go back again.
Karmine Corp just have so much map control, and we don't have any spacing, but it's okay. We turn them out. How many can Boaster get while trying to anchor on A?
For someone on Fnatic to get aggressive to push towards the
he has an extra star to play with. He has a star. Maybe it's hindsight to say, but like I wish he would use the star to like try and
but now they've got themselves the
have a little stronger hold.
Res is possible here for Cloud though.
Oh yeah, that'd be a big res.
They can
True.
draw the eye with that res.
Chad, Sage's res is so strong. 7 orbs is kind of crazy.
It's free.
No opportunity to really deal damage without a massive risk, but also holding on to that reckoning.
Yeah, that's about to get messy.
It's going to be important, and well, it has at least forced them back. But do they know about that second player? They're looking for it.
Yeah, they're on top of it.
Dosia.
That should be the round, I'm not gonna lie. That's gonna be really hard to get back into this one.
Around the back of that site, Cloud knowing he needs to break through this quickly, but even still, he's walking back into the hands of Dosia again. He did enough in this round, it seems, but still comes down
that's
to
a nice try.
It's
a nice try. This kill on flank was kind of everything, I'm not gonna lie.
Once again.
It was such an interesting idea from KC. We've already seen them. This was a wild round from them. It looked overcooked, but it worked out wonderfully in the end. And Dosia
that's good, Elad.
For that
Nice.
Flank is
nice prediction.
Oh, the same fight once again, and no matter how quick Alfie could normally be, he's not quick enough on his escape mechanism this time around. Of course, Fnatic's extra credits have been thrown into this one.
I mean, they stopped the offense.
Early man advantage, rushing through this choke, would have quite a lot of risks about it. Of course, they're going to break the door, remove one of those more aggressive angles, more awkward angles to
clear.
But
Sage is still standing back here.
But you'd
is she gonna like wall up over this and check mid?
A prowler or two, but they don't have any of those left. Nice
yeah, Karmine Corp have been
escape as well.
I thought door was closed. I guess not.
3 versus 4, and the angle from Crashies is going to bring us back to even health back up for Cloud as well. And well, the advantage has quickly faded for KC. They've got some mid control for their trouble. And breaking the door after Levin makes it through. That's a beautiful idea, but it doesn't look like anyone's being caught in that trap as Fnatic play back towards the site. Now,
Sage is on top of it anyway.
Like Boaster's going to take very aggressive control, and this is
Karmine Corp have been dominating B main, but good on Crashies to push through B. Once the chamber teleports away, doesn't hear anything for a while. They get an early read that it's going to be A.
Of course. Everybody at this point has already passed the
there you go.
He's been waiting the entire round for another fight.
Do they expect Boaster? That's the question.
Patient with
Looks like
push,
it.
and he knows there's another guy coming, knowing and dealing with Dothia has been difficult, but now everybody
nice, it was a good round. I thought for a second Fnatic were going to get doggy style.
Reclaim their lead, and it really does feel like...
Yeah, that's... This is why we expect Fnatic.
All right, Chad, you guys want to bet your tendies?
Succeed on new maps, succeed with new metas. This is a squad that makes their own rules.
Yeah, it looks like Fnatic have kind of, I mean, it's against Nico, so it makes more sense. Chambers playing farther back instead of playing up in B main.
In those replays there, Zaysh is not happy with what he's seeing.
Yeah, Chambers on the line on B.
KC coming into round
Again,
6.
on A, I'm not a
lot
huge
to
fan
work
of the
with
setup, but
to make Zeiss happy.
looks like they just
With the tour de force
they
activated
wall
by
off
Narrate,
Cat and then just heavy
is their
focus on
best
this
opportunity
choke.
if you sheriffs
Maybe they
in
must
play as
feel
well.
that like they have to get
And it
through
looks
so
like,
much
again,
in
we
order
will
to get
see
to
somewhat
site.
of a fake. You see
Maybe
11
like they have to
towards
get
this
through a
B
pretty
site
narrow
and the
choke
spike
or like long
and the
choke.
pack towards A.
That's one of the more interesting things about this map choice in general. Like, I wonder, because I expected the teams to be picking Summit to be underdogs. Like, I would go into a game and go, okay, they're picking this because they're an underdog, or if like a massive favorite wants some practice. Whereas in this case, because of form and what we've seen recently from KC, I put these two teams level. So them picking this either, in my opinion, makes them believe they need an upset map like Summit, or that in scrims they've been incredible at it.
Do we have anything to push us off the
Time will
line?
tell. If it's that they believe they're an underdog, I'm a little bit worried.
Neon
because
will
I
do
think
it
that Fnatic,
across like this.
especially versus GX, didn't look
I mean,
their
surely we
best.
use something,
Now, it was
right?
week 1 after an extended break. That could
Ah,
happen,
nice try.
but KC have looked hot to the touch so far.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
good
big damage
spam.
by Alpha. He's found himself one, slowed down the push, and 8 seconds left to get that spike planted. KC need to pick up the pace. A kill on the planter here will seal the deal of the round, but Fnatic are playing patient, allowing the plant to come in. Oh, his head's visible. So
what was that?
Maybe thought he could
We use Astral.
Problem for Alpha.
The offense get the Astral ulti out. Oh, what a shot! Oh, nasty! That shit nasty. Nice try. They committed the Astral, so at least the offense got that out of them. But
close to the round. For Fnatic, but those are the sort of rounds we want to see with the early
Narrate's lock. Yeah, that shot was disgusting. Offense still have basically hard roll to take site. Neon ult can be strong as well. Viper pit to lock it down. Defense have Fatals, if I remember, and one more. I just can't remember what it was.
A lot of hope for KC in, and Fnatic did
This
well.
was crazy.
At the very start, they were using up smoke.
Quick scope through the smoke. This was also crazy.
And it felt like the first minute and a half of that was KC. And understandably, when you have just a couple sheriffs, classics, but they're saying, oh,
yeah, I mean, you don't got the guns to win, so what are you going to do?
We're going to wait for you. This is the best chance to beat them. And reality is, it's the first time that if they win, I won't sit there and go, oh, that's an upset. Or that's a bad map from Fnatic, a bad series. Instead, this looks like even footing, or maybe even favorites off recent form. KC have been playing extremely well. You have to start this round out. It is no different. A double
What's up,
opening.
DB Snow? How you doing, brother?
Yet,
how your games been going?
In towards this A side.
How'd your tournament go again?
Online for Cloud. If they decide to give up this space, you'll be fighting an extra man. You know that for sure. I still expect them to finish on A, but the patience from KC, they play that freeze just to put doubt into the minds of Fnatic.
A lot of fallback angles. A lot of positions that can be taken. And Cloud again does well, but he tries to switch up. I think Levin actually
I have to rewind this to check out this A main fight was lost. I'm sorry, chat. I'm responding to messages to my editors about videos.
Most ahead of the curve, but Levin is well aware. Another big round for the Neon. And Abbas is there to close things out after the pause.
Oh, no, I'm okay. Top 4. I'm sorry.
Again, that feels more off the basis of...
All the time out, seeing things go wrong, and they immediately answered up with a round.
I mean, you can fight past it, but I don't think you could fight A main with Fnatic's comp. That's the issue.
Up with a full buy. Alfia standing, waiting for this contact, and he'll
nice
up
spam.
11. They throw everything at him to ensure.
That's really nice from Alpha, I'm not gonna lie. And then we flooded from Cat.
That's one. Trade back immediate, though. Dossier has been on fire so far this game. A lot of the time, Harbor players suffer with their individual ability, but not him. He's looked great so far with the Viper's pit up, cutting off a lot of the rotations.
Spike planted.
I was going to say it becomes very difficult, but it seems like they're just giving up on that, maybe expecting at this point that Fnatic aren't going to be giving too much over. Bear in mind the credits are fully dissipated for FNC. While they have no choice, really.
I mean, they're just going to save, and maybe KC hunts him down, so let's see what happened. Like, what? Chamber gets one through the spam, which is fucking awesome. Great job. Maybe we messed up our wall here?
That's one. Trade back immediate, though. Dossier has been
on fire
so far this game.
I mean, like...
That's one. Trade back and...
Have no impact, and still he finds what he needs.
That's one. Trade back immediate, though. Dossier has been on fire so far.
I mean, you would think they'd flood into like backside and elbow, not so much courtyard. Courtyard you can't really hold. I feel like you should flood into elbow in this area, not so much courtyard.
You push and pull the map. You get them to move like an accordion, and eventually
It's so hard to keep track of A site. Yeah, it's a little weird.
Fake. They'll never expect the triple fake. I get it. Great stun by straight into sites. It has worked. Now Fnatic are taking a leaf out of KC's book. They're going to go direct with a push into A main.
I don't know what happened.
Not quite running, contacting it, and Narrate won't even get to click his TP.
That's a good trade. With the weaponry currently on offer.
Chat, you might hear a little bit of green screen.
At least
Sorry.
for now, into Kayak's hands.
So GE had to save, but
used on the other side of the map,
the first,
the danger of this round.
this actually wasn't.
Already clearing out
and now this
enough positioning to get rid of the door.
this.
Of course, you
That's
can
what that
drop
goes.
down to the left. Pretty similar to
I'm sorry, I didn't mean
what
to.
you see on Lotus, but obviously with a big door
that to
in
you
the way
guys.
of the normal gap. Kayak, though, already looking to rotate in. Now he has to question whether he wants to put this operator into
Glory,
this
you
round
need to help.
or save it for the next. And I think that's where you're going to wait for space from other players. Althea wants that backstab, maybe trying to hold them in.
Right, I'm just
Doshi's
missing
gone
one
down as
voiceover.
well.
Got it.
But though the time is ticking,
I'm sorry for
the
AFKing
man
for a second, chat. My
advantage
editors
is
are asking about
much more
voiceovers and
likelihood
stuff.
of them getting back
I
into
forgot to
positioning
upload something for them.
down into that 2v2 scenario, and Levin is also going to activate his ult, but the spam is
Oh wow, we have
perfect.
a
That was
neon
enough
lightsaber
to
battle
close out
happening in
this round.
hindsight.
Time long gone, and KC with a lead once again.
That was big by Sugetsu on the flood into the B side there from Fnatic.
That was
I
only
do
the
think that's
voiceover.
just a symptom
That was
of
only
this
the
round being
voiceover. It's
so
not the
new.
full video.
We'll see that
It's not even
change.
close to
But
the
for
full video.
now, it's given KC the advantage. They'll leg up in a 5-4. Still that full buy for Fnatic though. And I feel like it's been a while since we've seen Alpha hit that form. He's due around.
Oh! Oh, what a shot! Oh! Ew! Ew!
Just around the corner, but he was ready for that second player. Wow, a two-man advantage
Ewy!
of Althea alone.
Bring them down.
Even still,
Ew!
they are slowly making their way towards this B site.
Take hold.
Too loud? I'm
Position
sorry.
from Boaster,
I'm
but
sorry,
the
Hyde.
Spam could close the door and leave him alone, but maybe Crashies alone is enough. In fact, it will be. He was so wary about a player coming from behind that instead they
Chat, was my mic too loud?
and left Narrate with
Be honest.
probably a save.
Yeah, I guess.
He could go
if
for
you
it. He's
wanna
got
bring that up
credits.
through.
But do you want to give them an op?
Oh, he hasn't got credit. He's got 250
Nah, it
credits.
wasn't.
Yeah, the team does. There's plenty there to
What's
work
up,
with.
Knight?
Drop over a rifle, but for a 1v5, you know, maybe it's a 1v3, sure. Maybe if he has the spike.
What's my
sure.
dream comp for Summit?
But too many
I don't think I know
conditions
yet.
stacked
I'm not
against
gonna
him,
lie.
And so he will
I think
go.
my dream comp is close
Another
to
round in
what
favor of Fnatic,
Karmine
and a
Corp
tie
are
up.
running.
The
I'm not
question
gonna lie.
only is, can Narrate make it out with the weapon? And, well, now the answer should be yes. The only player close by is Crashies.
You get them through watch time cards. You get 100 every 10 minutes.
Yeah, with
so.
their own finances, it makes sense. Like
That's how
I think
you
if
do
they
that.
had a
Chad,
few
did you
more thousand
did my
credits in the
mic
bank, they'd probably go
did
for
I
something
did
there.
I just
But yeah,
ear
a
destroy some of you guys
confidence round from Fnatic. Like,
when I
first, he just
screamed
needs
that loud?
aggressive pushes,
Be honest.
exactly
I need
what
to
you
know
can
so I don't
see
do it
from
again.
Althea.
Or I
It's
can
why
fix it
we're gonna
later.
see Chamber played, I think, in a lot of different teams and a lot of different comps because there's so many fallback.
Kinda.
If he's not feeling confident, that's where we're really in danger.
What's up, Justin? How you doing, brother?
Minute 30 on the clock, and Alpha has changed up his position in mid, but Narrate has
Yeah, I
found
mean,
it
they
all
have
the way back
Karmine Corp
in
has
the
some nice Viper
spawn.
util for this map.
He's
This
found
wall
himself an
constantly
opening
going up and down on
pick,
A
a
is really
nasty
nice.
angle.
It's also useful for the post
And a
plans.
5 versus
It
4
blocks
now.
off a lot of like avenues that you'd like
KC,
want to
we've seen him
hold.
play more direct in
This
recent
Viper Orb
rounds,
mid
find
is
success there.
cool
Now
too
the
because
man
it allows
advantage.
you to walk
I
out
expect that's
of
exactly
bot
what we're gonna
mid
see.
It's a
and
very safe TP position to go
well,
back to.
I don't call this yet market and
Like,
bot
it can
mid.
take you all the way to your own spawn.
And you can put this up and down to like
Again,
block this
showing the
line
value of
and
what
obviously
Chamber
block
can
this line
bring,
too.
and there he is once more. 2 kills.
Yeah,
for
this
Alpha
was
in
an
the
era
last
round, but more
Two
importantly, the
kills for
Viper
Narrate
util.
going toe to toe, and
I feel like
Crashies
this is like a
left blinded
we've seen
in
at
the
least
corner.
for sure
Seems they
2
know
good
he's
rounds
there,
of the Viper
and
util
that
being
makes it all
used and
too
abused.
easy for Levin. The remaining couple.
There was this
again,
round,
it feels like it has
and then
to
there
be
was
a
the other
safe
round
scenario,
too,
and
where they contacted up A main and
Kayak is
destroyed these guys
a little
for
bit ahead of the
playing in this
curve.
area.
He's going to be able to kill off Sugetsu. With a res, there might be a temptation. It's just looking at the positions of where players
Oh, good,
can be
Justin. You just got to
resed.
rebuild another one.
It's only really back B that has any opportunity.
What's up, Glassive?
At this stage, by the time you put that res in, I think the round's already gone.
We gonna res any day? It's hard on defense. It's hard to get a Sage res off on defense.
That should pretty much seal it.
Because your teammates usually die in spots that you really can't res them in.
But has an ultimate to work with,
Maybe this round would have been a little different.
Like they'll be missing any pieces if he does go down, but I think he's happy.
This round could have been a little different, probably.
How many weapons he's removed from KC?
Chat, I'm not an audio guy, but what's the thing? What's the thing that you add to your microphone? What type of filter do you add to make sure that when I scream, it doesn't destroy your guys' eardrums? What's the filter called? Honestly, you don't need it, Teets. Well, I want to scream. So if I scream, I don't want to, like, destroy people's eardrums.
Well, we've also got Viper on the defense, and I think that's always an interesting talking point. Maybe not as interesting as the chamber on chamber action. There's already, we're going to see a couple, but then the trades are back immediate. Advantage now one way. Ooh, I think Sugetsu got seen before he got past that, but you know, he's
Is that Cloud who was previously on Giant X? Yeah.
Crashy's in a good position here. It seems like Aves was going to go walkabouts and try to link up with this A-site push. Get there early to help out the defense, but Fnatic have slowed this down. And, well, in the 4 versus 3,
what are you saying, Justin?
They're doing the right thing. Wall goes back up. And again, we saw this wall on the attack, but we didn't get to see it used on the defense in that first half. Fnatic playing without it. And this is interesting to give them a lot of control down bottom mid and in A main, just to make those first fights so much more difficult for Fnatic. Hasn't been that difficult.
Oh.
They've got the advantage, but maybe not for long.
They both know each other's there now. It was the element of surprise that Aves had initially.
Yeah, offense just way back, let the defense push into them. Pretty standard. I was a little confused because we get this first blood in mid, and Chamber TP's out, right?
Best work. Boaster just selling a full
now, I don't know who the first blood was on, so maybe like, or was on Alpha, I see.
Smoke up.
I'm an idiot. But like, after we give up mid, I think re-peeking into it is a little unnecessary, don't
but
you
he needs to
think?
kill off Boaster. They have done that.
Like just dry re-peeking?
They've also then implanted another player in Crashies though. Do they check for this one? If they get this kill, maybe there's a chance of winning the round, but it's not a trade.
I mean, he's still safe for Sage as well, too.
They would have liked to kill him off without losing anybody else now for Kayak and Cloud. Well, with angles already sectioned. Again, has to be a little bit careful with how aggressive they're being.
He's made it all the way past.
Round 2 Outlaw? What do you guys think, chat? They might an Outlaw round 2?
For the defuse. Kayak's going to have to sprint. He's on the right character for it. I'll give you that. And the tap, that should be the end. Cloud on the swing, and you can hear how close the steps were from Kayak. 7-6 for Fnatic. The lead is theirs again.
You guys tell me if this is like too loud, okay? You guys gotta tell me.
Yeah, it's a little bit worrying for KC's map.
That was fine. That wasn't me screaming though.
Say round 1.
Outlaw bot. Ooh, and that bet. And that bet. Oh, here we go. How many does Narite get? He's been automatic so far. There's one.
With a headhunter in hand has already dealt death to
one. Wow.
And he
oh wow, he's gonna be upset about that in that one.
Second is Kayak as the
we can heal Kayak back up though, so.
It's going to allow him to get back up to full health, and what could have been an awful advantage to give away ends up as still a pretty workable
Yeah, I was going to say, holding A site in the post plant is never really a good move. You kind of need to take more map control, aka elbow, I feel like is very big. Or cave, whatever you want to call this.
0 damage. But maybe that'll work out next time.
Oh no, here comes the Ecos chat.
Kayak's position.
Oh!
We're talking about
Cloud!
Couple, Alpha,
Ew!
being swung from the other angle. Again, this is incredibly costly.
Ew, nice double swing. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage, chat. How was that screaming? Was that good?
Whatsoever. And now they're going to have a choice to make.
Was that too loud?
Of how much they invest back into this round. Seems
that was
like
good.
A decent
that was
amount.
fine. Okay.
And oh my god, 3,000 kills.
3,000 kills on Alpha Air.
For Alpha Air. That averages more than a kill per day.
It was fine, not too loud. Okay.
It's actually more than 2 kills per day. It could even be more than 3
kills
per day.
Yeah, the A post plants are sketchy as hell. I'm not gonna lie. They are so sketch.
Gotta be confidence 3, but if we're talking home
maybe I'm wrong, but I'm telling you, I think teams need to start pushing into cave.
How many
kills per day? Get that.
You can't hold this.
KPD.
You can't.
Let's see it. Let's see. He already has it. He already has it ready. 8-6. Fnatic now trying to defend that lead, and well, look, losing this, they'll still have it. They've got a lot of rifles here.
Well, yeah, they invested quite heavily into this one. They went in almost with a 4-buy, and it means the 2 players are basically on 0 credits for the next round. This is a less conventional bonus than you might normally see, but I guess they took so much damage in the last, they decided to risk it. Also, they did have the Nightfall, and then you go, okay, that might bring us the round.
How's it not a full bite?
Crashy's died immediately in the initial battle.
It is a full bite, what do you mean?
So they don't have that ultimate anymore. Although they could get it back if Cloud gets a singular kill, and that is why he is being set up to take contact by Boaster.
After losing opening pick, it's a very, very slow round. 40 seconds, Spike making it to mid, and now the split to the A site, but KC ready. Those are just now starting to look in the other direction.
I look at Narrate as well. Look how far forward he is on the B side.
Thank you, chat.
Good chance for KC. Numbers in the right place.
Oh,
good caught by that stun. No, great work.
Yeah,
for
great
Boaster.
stun. Look at this wall too. Harbor's completely shut out.
Has left Zagetsu on 21 HP.
But this is a nice high tide. I mean, it gives Viper a lot of room-ish to play around.
To add on, and he'll just go for the plant for that exact reason.
Great kill from Boaster. I was gonna say if Zagetsu could hold up back here, he'll absolutely just win his team the round. But
and there goes the res.
Oh, yeah, here we go. We lose flank. We got to push up into spawn. Dawson9 is on top of it. He's ready for the push.
Opponents are standing, but has to
He's
wait
ready for the push. He's just chilling. Chilling like a villain.
That flank, it's patience from KC, hoping that someone makes a mistake instead. They now have that information.
Yeah, again, we don't have enough map control. I feel like Fnatic are just going to lose
trying
this.
to bait Kayak into the fight, but it hasn't worked. Eventually, though, he will clear out Kayak and leave Boaster alone. But the time is already ticking, halfway gone. He needs to swing this.
I'm telling you, dude, teams never have enough map control on A. I don't know how hard it is that we need to know or recognize that we need to push into spawn.
Yeah, good work from Aves at the end. A 2K in that round, but again, Doja getting more work done than he should. This guy has been such a highlight of this map so far, and I can't even put it all down to the Harbor. It's not like, and I do like the Harbor, don't get me wrong. When I saw these compositions, I sort of lean towards KC's, not even just because they have a Viper. Let's go! Because I'm not even, I'm not sold fully on the value of Viper on this map. But Harbor, on the other hand, on that attack, being able to dish it up is beautiful. 1.95 kills per day. God damn it, I'm a liar. I'm sorry, everybody. Listen, I tried my best. Didn't mean to be this guy, but...
What's the caster what's he yapping about?
That's true. That's true. 3,000. That should be 5,000. Come on, man. I hope he didn't hear. No one sent that to him. I'll be in the building like half an hour after this game.
What's he talking about, bro?
You should be careful.
2 foot he's a 9 foot tall man. I mean, what can I say? For Fnatic pistols, Alphier with a headhunter.
I feel like KC should never take Narrate off chamber ever.
Kayak now picking that up. Crashy's in himself, making their way towards the B site. And guess who's standing there? It's the raid boss Doja, ready and waiting.
Yeah, I don't know what bro's yapping about, but
they've sensed his aura.
He do be yapping.
The problem is the opposing side re-aggressing as a group. 3 players.
Well, Fnatic didn't have weapons, so it's not like the worst thing in the world.
Giving them a further advantage. Now, Cloud does still have that res available, but it's finding a position of whether it's worth being used. Well, you can see just Dosia's ability to just fall back to another angle to fight from. He's been doing it all the way throughout this round. Like, takes contact, falls back, takes contact, falls back. And now with 20 seconds left.
It's a pure chamber diff? No,
I
wouldn't call this a chamber diff.
But from this point onwards, it makes sense for KC to almost just wait and play this as a retake.
I would call this Fnatic a couple times on A, haven't been taking enough map control on these post plans. I'm not gonna lie. I'm telling you, chat, you need to like hold on to control of A main and or take control of elbow. This space right here is never enough. It just isn't. It isn't. It is not enough.
And it will be Kayak who has to deliver. He's the one stuck in the corner. Boaster steps in to help, but he's only got a classic. Kayak's going to have to take this one across the line. 53 HP as Cloud comes in to help out. Steps into main, but he's walled off.
Yeah, Harbor wall too strong. Unlucky.
Not a bad angle. Oh, it is. Actually, the boxes are in the way. I don't know how he's going to get away with this one. Straight to half, and already KC are deciding who gets to take the defuse. 8 to 8.
Yeah, he's got to save. At least Fnatic have another full buy.
Scoreline equalized for KC.
If this one's really important.
It was a lower buy round for Fnatic, but
the real ones know that Levin stuck to Neon ulti.
A little bit more damage once they got into the post, but again, I just really like the patience from KC. Like, even though they
does he actually suck?
Maybe overreacted slightly about the no strats comment. It seems like their communication is very good. Like, you can even see when Dosia goes to swing, that was the major danger group, puts them in a great place. For Fnatic, it was the break.
Our 100 Thieves Nats were hit so hard.
But now, let's listen in to how they deal with this attack side.
planted the stun.
Yeah, do it now. Take it
We're
back.
gonna res, it's fine.
Barrier. Your duty is not over.
Came through! Oh, just...
Spike down B.
I have the spike.
I'm walking dragon right now.
I'm gonna... Do you want me to smoke you off, Alpha?
No. There's a trap here. Hey, can you smoke here?
I'm walking in again.
How are we?
Do it.
Make pressure on the B main if you can.
Do it. I have really good timing. Take a.
Wait, now, wait.
On heaven.
One backside and one locker. One locker, one backside.
Oh, no
I
way.
understand that, right? I didn't know we were gonna... I thought it was just a B main default.
They're being punish. Come on. Can we win this round? Can just run.
Oh, that's a big blow dealt to Fnatic. They tried
Yeah,
to go
you
for
could
the
sense
res
some
in main, but
you could
Sugetsu
sense
got past
frustration
the
from
wall,
those comms
made
too.
the play, flew under the radar and
I mean, they
struck
tried to
the
get this
right
neon
time.
slide
That's
to go
exactly
early in the
what
round. It
he's
wasn't like a
doing
full
now.
B main
He's heard
hit,
that
but
rotation
I
to the
think
A side. He's called
Kayak
Doja
thought he
the
had a
big
kill, but he
player
just
for
didn't.
this squad so
And then I'm
far.
surprised we
He's
don't
gonna be in
we don't
position.
account for
Rotate
anybody
on the
playing
way
in
from
this bubble on the
Sugetsu.
res.
And the ult to delay them, to cost
You know what
some
I'm
time.
saying?
14 seconds less now. The plant needs to come through, and the flank is underway. They're buying time as Narade has got a freebie. Cloud down and out, leaves Boaster alone.
Sugetsu shouldn't have gotten that. Yeah, I agree. That's like a very I feel like that's a very rookie mistake.
KC, 4 players alive. That big credit.
I feel like it's like a stupid thing that Sugetsu did and he just got away with it. I can't lie.
I think the most concerning thing in this round for me is that Sugetsu is alive at the end of it. Like that, a man that basically
Yeah, that's crazy.
gets
He was doing
opener,
some heinous
runs
shit.
back through
You'll see what he did,
while you're
Baboos.
putting it up. Well, let's just have a
I
look.
mean,
Opener,
that's just a
goes
crazy
through,
shot. I can't lie.
wall
But like, are
next to
we
him,
seriously not like
and then he
concerned
gets
about this,
to
especially
go
when the wall
kill
goes up?
two, and then leave?
Yeah, there's no way he gets out.
How does he leave? How does he escape that moment? Like, in my head, I just assumed he died. Because I saw someone else die. I was like, that must have been Sugetsu.
Yeah.
Because there's no way he could still be alive.
I mean, Fnatic almost had the round too. They had the
Mental.
trip smoked
Can I tell
off,
you
and the
what
defense
worries
had
me
no
more?
idea.
No.
We just
Alpha
had a
just
timeout,
whiffed too.
and
It's a
Boaster
little
listened and said,
unlucky.
I didn't understand the strat. Timeout from Fnatic. That's
What
not what I want
wasn't
to
there to
hear.
understand? He
His
was
mistakes
just
being
whiffing
made
me
there.
main.
And KC taking full advantage of
Kayak just
9
whiffed
to
on
8. The
Sugetsu.
lead
Maybe the
is
slide
theirs,
could
and
have
the man advantage in this
the
round as
slide
well.
could have like
This is an
started a
investment
little
for
deeper
Fnatic.
like
They're
from
leaving
here to try and
nothing
kill
on
this
the
guy.
table or next to nothing.
But,
Boaster's
like,
got a little bit of
he just
cash to
whiffed.
spare, but the rest of the squad are skint. For KC, double digits will likely see more rounds fall their way with an eco after. Fnatic shut out of top mid control and still desperately trying to break through on A. There's a Viper's pit blocking off one side, and if they go back to B, well, Narate's in their spawn now.
Yeah, they're able to get so much ground. The only real problem, though, is that he might have
Tips in the
missed
night.
the boat. Yeah. Now, there is still a player over on that B side of the map, so no matter what happens, eventually, his flank is likely to pay dividends.
But Levin's looking the wrong way.
Yeah, Levin has no
Because he
idea.
assumes it's clear because Narate just cleared it, but there is a big gap, and they've just now realized it. So we talk about mistakes in the last round for Fnatic. That's an abysmal one for Cade. I don't want to see a replay of Zaysh because he has broken something. And now, no.
30 seconds
And now
left.
they've let Boaster walk right past.
What?
I don't know how much value he'll have from this position.
Spike planted.
Well, you'd
But
say
he
that,
could
but
catch him going back in.
post, but there's Narate. The backstab eventually coming through.
What is
Boaster's
happening?
got this round.
He should do, but
It's
we
his
have to
round.
wait and see. A Bulldog ready and waiting.
Thought they're all looking
They're
at him
looking his
ready
way.
for this.
Well, they were, at least for a second. It seems like they do have somewhat of an idea that he's going to be coming from this position. Timing going to be everything, and he's got the timing.
Oh, wow,
perfect.
what a crazy
Boaster
timing from
takes
Boaster.
over.
What a
The
crazy
backstab,
timing.
The knife twisted.
That was like a
And what
that was a
should have been
perfectly
flank
played
on
lurk. I'm not
flanks.
gonna
Now
lie.
that
I think he
man
waited for
is
his,
all that's left
his
in
teammates
the
to take
race.
contact, or was just really
A round
lucky.
that
It was
looked
one of the
all
two.
but set from the get-go to go the way of KC, but Boaster throws the ultimate
Oh yeah,
spanner
holy
in the
timing.
works.
I'd be pissed too if I was
9 to
KC.
9.
That's a
Nothing
crazy timing.
separating these two teams. No one able to escape that one-round deficit.
All right, Jack.
I am so scared
Get your
of the
bets in.
replay we are likely to see of Zaysh. That round's got to be so frustrating. They push deep and take control, and they lose to a blind spot that they created. And then later in the round, this
Yeah, how do you like
happens
that?
as well.
How do you like that,
That
chat?
might be the cleanest Bulldog triple spray down I've ever seen.
Dude, brother's gotta relax.
Oh, They're trying to calm him down, but
Brother's
it's
got to
not
relax.
Oh my God, Jakey,
And I'll say-
Huge
I will say,
boys.
I can blame him 0% for the reaction either. I think I'd be worse. And that's such a frustrating round. That was a chance to put Fnatic on an eco, to run away with this map. And now,
Welcome back,
Fnatic
DB.
are right back in the game.
Max
And
cortisol?
when you
Yeah, it's
say
not
that,
great.
You very
It's not
rarely
great.
see them leave again.
Oh yeah, let's say that it's been.
Yeah, bro's
a bit
tweaking my
messy.
boost.
It's kind of what we expected with the new map, but I also think for KC the risk is slightly higher considering they're the ones that picked it. And yeah, I didn't expect to see someone die almost literally with their pants down. But hey, right back in it. Purchase available.
Yeah, I think Karmine are about to get 6, I'm not going to lie.
but he
Chambers
also
going to get
has a
1,
right
and they're not going to
foot.
clear
He's
11, I
not
promise
used
you.
it.
I just have a
He's
feeling with
waiting
how
on
this
the
game
other
has been
side.
going.
It's bait.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful bait, but
Told you.
the reveal almost gives up Levin.
The Fnatic just aren't on top of
isn't he?
it.
No,
They're just not on top of these things anymore. Like, I don't know what this is.
Early, but luckily,
I
he had
called
a
it
teammate
miles
to
before it
throw
even
down
happened.
The cove to make sure he was safe. A great bait.
And this is what I'm talking about. I mean,
Looked like
the
he
fight
thought he
into
could
A
break
main
a
is nice.
siege
I mean,
with a slide and,
maybe not like this area in particular. I'm
I was
thinking more
kinda
like
hoping that
when
he
you
was
want to
gonna
fight A main, you want to
wait
fight into the
until-
space.
And then he was going to slide, and then he was just like,
maybe he
no,
thought-
I think so. We'll be more
am
useful using
strong.
shock darts
He
or
thought
closing
it
doors
was
pretty
He just
strong.
ended up misreading the timing, even though
Nah, you don't got to do all
happened
that.
just a second ago. But that, you know, is
Nah,
what it is.
you run like a
Fnatic-
harbor, or you run like a
Well,
controller with a lot of
the last
smokes.
round was a
You just
real
smoke the choke,
haymaker
take A main
straight to the
space,
chin of KC. That one's
shoot
gonna
this,
set you back a couple steps.
default B
but
main, shoot
their legs
this.
not looking so wobbly, standing tall now, 10 to 9.
You don't need to be
the
doing all
lead
that
back
with
in
shock
their
darts.
hands. All they need to do is, and I think we saw this on the attack side
What'd
in
you
the
say,
first
alpha
couple
shot?
rounds as well. Though there was some success for that there, so I mean, it's not as airtight
Alpha
a point. But
shot
I do
twice
think
off
that not
camera? What
overcomplicating
do you mean?
things has its
I mean,
benefits
it
here
is
for KC,
Karmine's map pick
especially
too,
when it's
by
a
the
new
way.
map, and there are some gaps being created that they're clearly not aware of.
With it, that, I think both teams at this point must have accepted
The bet?
that
Oh yeah, I didn't know.
there's going to be sucker punches in this map, and they just have to get back up. It's like
a nice shot.
a Tyson
That second
Fury
one's really
back
nice.
from the dead style thing, because the last round, well, the round we just saw was obviously, it's going to be scrappy.
I guess we're trying to be hit.
It's gonna be
Be
messy.
hit? No, we have 2 in mid, 3 in
But we
mid.
got to get on with it. And for Fnatic,
What's
again,
that lineup got?
they're in a position where economically not the greatest spot, but they do have.
There's got to be some crazy
that
fade
overdrive.
lineups on this map that we don't know about yet,
Thanks.
chat.
The counter
DB
really
Snow,
came in, though.
thank you for the 5
Directly
gifted, brother. I appreciate you.
placed
If you guys got a
in
gifted from
face.
DB, make sure you say
Well,
thank
I was
you.
gonna
Everybody,
say
welcome
he
to Brain Buds. I
was
appreciate
unlucky
the support,
timing for a
DB,
swap,
genuinely.
actually, trades evenly.
Yeah, I genuinely don't know how he got away with a kill there. Doja onto Alpha.
I appreciate you,
Seeming to stack
Davey.
the
Ooh, good
advantages of
trade.
KC. Boasters answered back.
Yeah,
The
there we
Alvin's being
go.
caught as
Nice
well,
trades.
and, well, we're back into not only even footing for
Thank you,
Fnatic,
DB
a
Snow,
second
brother. I
later,
appreciate you,
it's an
genuinely.
advantage with the plan
You
coming
don't gotta
through
do
on
all
Cloud.
that.
They can pull back another player, but the bodies aren't really in the positions to do that. Boaster on the
Chat,
other
we
hand,
need an
in a
emote
great
to
position
spam
in the same old
for when
setup
somebody
that
gifts
we saw
subs like
work
that.
for KC in the last might. Oh no, it's not a
What are we
bait.
doing? Why?
They ran through.
Why would you
I
do
thought they were
that?
gonna bait. One
What?
player takes the fight, the other stands in the corner. They just saw it happen. Crashy's alone. Now the numbers were in his favor moments ago. He's gonna deal with Narrate up close and personal, and he will. Bailing Fnatic out with a Red Bull clutch.
That was a
What
terrible
was that
shot.
about? What was
Only
that
assumed
about?
Fnatic thought they were further back, put the Cosmic Divide.
Dude, if
take the
Crashies
smoke
lost
away
that
from the
round, I
Red
think I would have lost my
Instead,
shit.
they
I
were
can't
much
lie.
closer than they ever theorized.
I mean,
They
yeah,
got
good
absolutely
trades and everything, but
wrecked.
like, what on earth was
They have
that
Crashies,
about?
Who is very good at clutching and will bring
What?
it around anyway. They've
What?
got to make every single
What?
player on the planet sweat to an immeasurable degree. No high fever can ever beat being.
I must have
Fnatic.
missed something. I'm sure that push can't be as brain dead as it looked. I must have missed something,
Looked
chat.
very calm, cool, and collected there. It looked like that
I
was
must
all
have
part
missed
of the
something,
plan,
chat.
but
I
I'll tell
can't
you,
lie.
most certainly was not.
I think that's called.
All right, come on, Fnatic. Let's win this shit. I don't want to spin the wheel of ass eating.
Shots. Didn't work this time. Poster. Oh,
nice
it's starting out
shots.
well for Fnatic.
I mean,
Some
Levin-
trades out with some space
I don't know,
as
that's how you
well
want to
towards
fight
this A
catwalk,
site.
just
Spike
sliding
can
back
come
and
through,
forth.
but Boaster's being caught in the lurk.
This match
No,
feels
looks like
very
Tag will do the
puggy,
same.
chat.
He's 30
Very
HP.
ranked-esque. I
He
can't
wants
lie.
to try to make a play to catch off these
It feels
players in
very
the rotate. The
ranked-esque.
surprise
Uh-oh.
about to be revealed,
Uh-oh.
but it looks
Nice
fine.
shot from
Narrate was
Kayak.
ready or
Yeah, I
not.
think Narrate wasn't ready for that shot. Oh,
That's
nice
not
wall,
bad at
too.
all. Res still available for Cloud as
Is
well.
this a nice wall? Yeah, probably.
Rotation. I expect.
Is this a
to
nice
wait
wall?
For Sugetsu to join him. The problem though is with the wall.
I mean,
down, leaves them so
It
many
clears a
areas
lot of
they
map
have to
control
try
for the
and
defense,
swing
I'm not going to
from.
lie.
Shot not connected by Alpha yet, but he's able to escape.
I mean, you know what the setup's
Now
like.
Kayak, who
When
was
does
known,
Kayak peak?
They marked him on the
Yeah,
map. It
nice,
doesn't
nice.
matter, though. Even on
All right,
low
as long as
HP,
Alpha doesn't
he is
peek either.
landing every shot in front of him, his third of the round.
All
and
right,
Neves
Neon goes checks
realizes
first.
He needs to bait them into the fight. He does just that, but Alpha is a little bit more patient. Sits back a bit further. Just needs a
Nice
singular
job,
bullet
well
to end
played.
it, and he
That ending was well played. I feel like the
Now
beginning felt
Fnatic have the lead
pretty
for
puggy. I
maybe
can't
the
lie.
first time in a while. It's gone back and forth.
Glorified
so many
comp
times.
game?
I'll be honest, I don't remember at this point.
Yeah, we've definitely been even a few times, but it's been a while since we saw him do the math, run the numbers, get Captain Cow on the case. Either way, I'll tell you what, it has been a back-and-forth game if ever I've seen one, and I think this has delivered exactly as we've expected. We've seen the map used in ways that those tight little angles. We've seen
You would win
bait
this?
setups.
Ah, Chatter
We've
guy, you're
seen
just built
these
differently, brother.
Crazy ideas from Casey to
You're just
start
like
it out
that.
as well with the
You're
triple
just like that.
fakes in
Nothing
like
wrong with
round
that.
4 or 5. There's
Chat.
definitely been a lot of ideas, but equally there's
Chat.
been a lot of
Let's
mistakes
very quickly.
being
Let's go
made.
back to that
It's
round where
expected.
they just like pushed into that
Casey,
smoke and I
especially when
freaked
it's a new
freaked
map,
out.
There are some.
I think it was this next round, right? Where they pushed into the smoke.
No, they're playing.
Okay, so they took B main.
Seeming to stack the
Half
advantages
sight,
on
Boaster
Casey.
goes
Not
in through
only
Cat.
that, they can poster on the other hand.
They
get
take
into a
map
great
control.
position in the same old setup. Positions to
I think
Cloud,
because they
can
lost their
put footing
chamber,
for Levin's being caught as
when did they
well
lose
to
their
out
chamber?
trades evenly. Yeah, I genuinely don't know how he got away with it. Who's answered back.
I think they
Levin
feel like they
the
just don't
second.
have enough map control
Bodies
anywhere.
aren't really in the
They
positions
feel like they don't
to
have
do
enough
that.
map control. They want to
Boaster,
push
on the other
somewhere.
hand,
And instead of
great
pushing
position
flank,
in
they
the
want to
same
push
old
into
setup.
back
We
into
saw
mid.
work for KC
And maybe
in the
like
last
use
fight.
their
Oh, no,
wall
it's
as
not
bait.
They run!
I don't really know what this wall's about, chat.
They ran through!
I'm trying to figure out what that wall's about.
I'll
Maybe they
say
tried
the
doing
sync probably
something.
feels
I don't know.
If anything,
What you guys are
rather
saying.
than, like,
I mean, maybe Doja had a hand in picking this map. He certainly seems to feel at home. A chance for him to show up. This is mid push. Well, in fact, it's Narrate to be the tip
What
of
are we
that
doing with
spear.
our... I guess the
Landed
Viper
a
wall
good
helps us
tag,
leak
a
out,
heal
which is
used up
nice.
already for Fnatic in
And
the
then
early
Chamber can like
stages.
leak
Now
out. They drop the
making it
wall.
around
Chamber
to the safe
takes
side
a
with the
flick
spike.
shot
It
and then
looks like
TP's out.
Crashies might have a job on his hand here. Breaking the door.
I guess that's
Trying
not
to sell the
horrible.
fake, but well, I mean.
But is that
really
better
not
than just
even
having a
PC
fade help
utility
you?
drone. This almost
With
works
a haunt
better. You
slash
just throw
prowler?
fade util, nothing else behind it. It's gonna be very obvious it's fake.
You're gonna
Pressure,
trade
you-
pot war knives
you
to the girl I
handle it
made
like
friends
this.
with? That's funny.
Well, they think maybe you're freezing
Look at you having
outside.
fun,
Maybe
making
you're ready to
friends.
break
maybe you're
in.
faking the fake.
Yeah, maybe
You're
triple
out faking or fake with a fake. So you think that you're not faking, but you actually are faking. But you're not. Everybody get that? Cool.
I was following.
Moving on.
Following the whole way. And they've done exactly that, Tom. Exactly what you said.
It is
Back
a-
to B main.
Annoyingly, it is the truth. Doesn't make it any less confusing.
I mean, the
but
defense,
it is
the
the truth.
Fnatic
Narrate,
can kind of do
however,
whatever
has
they
not
want, but they're
fallen.
going for the
He's
heavy stack
waiting
site.
patiently
Narrate hits
to
another crazy
eliminate,
shot. His chamber's kind of
obliterate
insane.
Kayak, and then there's a
Oh
second
yeah,
layer. But
this
with the
is
safe bite
tough.
down,
This is tough.
30 seconds left. Are they going to try and run back to the other side? Because they also
Uh-oh.
haven't moved
Oh.
the next player. Now, the stuns the Boaster have been using have been fantastic, but this time Levin is not sticking around to challenge.
I mean, 20 seconds. Surely we just save,
now.
right?
Yeah,
Our
no,
money's
going
kind of
for
in the
this.
bin.
They've
Kayak
fallen into a
can't
save
save.
for Fnatic. The spike is
Maybe we
still
save? Yeah,
all
we
the way
save.
back towards the spawn, and this time the
We
fake
save.
on fake
Defense
is
has
the
hard
real
roll
hit.
for retake,
Didn't work.
and the offense have Sage
And
res.
so unfortunately, they've run out of time.
Yeah, I mean, it was great utility.
Is
like, when you look
Kayak
at
rocking
Boaster
a Teets
putting down that
hairline?
stun that caught Levin a while ago, but they all pressure onto Fnatic for Sage
Teets
to have the
TV.
upper hand against his former head coach. Well, let's jump in with KC and see how this vital round plays out.
We're gonna play.
I'm gonna full guys. I think they wanna split maybe.
We play heavy. We play heavy.
Nothing.
Man, can you play it to ult like this maybe? Without ulting B? Or no?
This was missed time.
gonna
They
try
pulled
to
back the
angle
smoke and Alpha
They
swung
will try to revive maybe.
before the smoke even bloomed.
Hey man, Neon, maybe operator.
I'll take it.
Exact, I'm gonna flood on you.
I don't see it.
Tell me when I should take B, Marshall.
I mean, he's gonna
He's
smoke
not
me
ready for
most
this.
likely.
Ult. Ult goes.
Fade, Neon. I'm moving, by the way, Dima.
Two more side. Bingo side. Green bingo.
You will not kill me.
Green inside.
Oh wow. Yeah, good
Is
plays
this
from
walled? That's walled,
Fnatic.
that's walled, red.
Casey were not ready at all for this contact play whatsoever. They just weren't ready.
Spike planted.
I heard one leave, like fully
What's
leave the site.
bingo? Yeah, what the hell is green bagel? And what's bingo?
In front of.
They're just saying random words, chat.
They smoked me off.
Applesauce. He's in oven, pushing oven, applesauce. Like,
Standing.
Gizmo, Gunther, Goki. He's pushing Goki.
All good. We can do the same shit.
Oh, bingo means everyone's spotted. You're right.
Crashes was
You're right. I
10
forgot about
HP
that. I
there
saw a
as
short on
well.
that. You're
The
right.
Molly sent through.
You're right.
The
Bingo
shorty in hand
is
that thought he
spotted
was dead
everybody.
to
You're
rights,
right.
But well, dodges the
You're right.
headhunter shots and fires right back. It's 12-11 for Fnatic.
Bingo
And again,
means that they've spotted
that
everybody.
chance, that
But the green
opportunity
bagel
to
is
go into
weird. I
their
don't know what we're saying.
map
I don't know what we're
pick,
saying
one
green
under the
bagel
belt.
for.
It's just around the corner.
that kill was everything.
I don't, yeah.
Like getting
Bingus dong.
Dossier at the back of the site. I believe he had his
Yeah, I don't know.
harbor ult in the Reckoning online already. So if he'd been given an extra second,
They're gonna use it in your rank games. You could probably get away with bingo.
Instead, the rest of the players flooding in to try and save him.
Wow, what a play! I guess Fnatic have something to boast about.
It's Padawan, the man looking to become the master in this matchup.
Very nice,
Has
Jess.
a pause now to talk with his team, but clearly
The slower Fade Seize combo was nice. I didn't even see that. Let me see. Was that on the hit? Stun is nice to get in. There's the haunt. Doesn't tag anything though. Oh yeah, you're right. Slow warp to stop the flood. Fade Seize. That was nice. You're right. Yeah, nice shots from everybody. They did good, I guess, to like wrap courtyard and like pin shade this way. Nice. I think there's, I don't know what he's saying. Green bagel. Yeah, I don't know.
Fnatic quickly.
Green bangable? Yeah, maybe. Green bangable. That sounds about right. Bagel.
They just went the other way.
You talking about moldy bagels, chat? All right. Fnatic have one chance to close this out and not push OT.
We'll see if that's what
One chance, chat. One opportunity. Would you take it?
Last time it was a really nice.
Would you take it, chat?
It was set up as same TP.
If you had one chance, Teach, you should glaze Harbor. I glaze Harbor in almost every video I release on this guy.
At least starting, are going towards the side of the map where there is absolutely nobody. Sugetsu's the closest, and even then he was watching mid a second ago.
Yeah, I think with the trap.
You finally made the switch? I'm doing okay, brother. I'm a little tired. I probably worked myself a little too hard, but
to potentially
we're chilling. I like watch partying. Watch partying's fun. I wish I could do this full time.
Push isn't spotted. The second narrate is.
Well, y'all like my videos. I get it.
In control of that A main position.
Still waiting.
I feel like once Crashies has more, I feel like once Fade mains have more time on this map, we're gonna see the most diabolical, grossest, stinkiest, sweatiest lineups we've ever seen.
Really do damage from, so I really don't mind.
Let's make Teets and UFNS. Hell yeah! Now that's something I can get behind, brother.
No longer can fight in that position, but Casey don't mind that.
They've just heard.
Do we expect the Chamberino?
With the Prowler coming out from miles away. They didn't read that there was
I feel like so many times this game, Fnatic doesn't let the utility do its job, and we just peek and just let Chamber get 6. Uh-oh.
KC are in position, and now Aves has the
nice try.
Just in time. Alpha was about to be.
Nice try. It's about to go OT. Fuck. It's about to go OT.
20 seconds. And they've been hit by the Nightfall as well. Aves has probably single-handedly won this round, and Levin gets to pick up the pieces at the end. Sure, that wraparound in the end.
Would you use Vice, Cypher, and Killjoy in this map?
Will be an attempt to do some damage, but it ends
up
being.
I don't know. Teams are loving the Chamber, but I don't know if it's because Chamber's simple. Personally, I'd go with Vice because I think Vice is very flexible in the fact that she can hold either B or A.
I do really love.
Versus, I don't think most Sentinels besides Chamber can hold A or play A.
Knowing exactly where he needs to cover. His utility from that point on.
Vito to work well on this map. I think everybody is obsessed with Vito for no reason. He's kind of a bad agent.
Every decision he made all the way through.
Yeah, genuinely, the Haunt also had a good performance. Some would say a very similar performance. And it comes down to overtime to separate these teams.
Is an artist ancient? I have no idea.
But to be honest,
Vito's a breath of fresh air. He is. He is. It's just that most teams don't.
No, he was doing very good.
You love to zoom in on that bear. I'm sure you do, Jess.
He'll risk it
I think
on that side of the map.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
Instead, though, trying to get that Reckoning online once again. Very good for creating awkward positions, but also it covers so much of the site, either side of the map. If Dossier can garner it, it can slow a post plant. For now, though, a lot of play towards this B site, and again,
it's been a Chamber showdown this entire game. I'm not gonna lie, just both Chambers going back and forth.
Does Alpha go in for more?
And I think it's more that Chamber's just a brained agent than anything.
11 might go in. It looks like he wants to fight, and maybe if he could go back in time, he'd make a different choice.
Chamber's just a brain dead agent, Chad. I can't lie.
KC sought some advantages, but they
I mean, we hold on to our map control. We have spawn, we have dugout, we rotate in through here.
And Doja, they've been impressive.
That's crazy. That's spam, isn't it?
The first half, Narrate in
3v2.
Still, the numbers are stacked against them. The odds not in their favor, and with Narrate,
I was gonna say surely Neon and Fade group up, but they won their fights. Doesn't matter.
And another chance to close this map out for Fnatic.
Yeah, I think a smart
he shoot, he leave.
Like having the initial aggression, but then not getting overzealous from a lot of those positions. Like he sits back, even in
Chat, I want to have an emote
to clear him.
that
Again, we talk about
we
the
use when somebody like
positives and negatives of Levin. I feel like that is one where you want to see him with a little bit more support.
wasn't narrated on
Make
Fnatic
sure you
before.
can
No, he's
clear
on
out
Sentinels.
fear, 'cause the fact that the
Emote
opportunity
time.
to win the first
Chop,
summit in
chop,
EMEA,
art boy.
I'm sure there'll be
That's
a
crazy,
million different
Minnow.
learnings for them to take away from this one.
All right, lock in. Would you guys please?
All they care about is the dub.
That's
although,
just
you know,
that's just
if there's
spam.
gonna be a spam through the smoke that immediately eliminates a player.
That is just some
it might be a little bit
spamage.
tough.
It might make it more difficult. Crashies
Especially
on the
with
attack,
Crashies.
you know, some would say plays a crucial role.
Pivotal.
And now they'll have to make up for that lack of information, which, as we've sort of stated when it comes to this map, is certainly not ideal. Cloud's going to play for the orb. He thinks maybe he can get that res off a little bit later. I guess he's going to be our planter. And he steps away, stomps away so Alpha can get the strike onto Sagetsu.
Yeah, that's a really nice shot.
Lovely strategy.
I'm telling you, Chad, it's been a chamber showdown this entire time. And speaking of chamber, look at
because they realized the chamber trip is there.
Again, we see
look at narrate. He's pushed all the way through B. At what time does Fade just leave? What's the point?
Playing it very differently. This time with a trap on that B connect.
Why do you think there's been a tiny Sage resurgence? I'll answer that in a second.
Cloud was walking with a wall.
Oh, dude, we're
because of
hitting
that
crazy
Levin's
shots
off
after
angle,
crazy shots.
It wasn't traded properly.
Oh, these guys need to find something
They had
here.
no idea that anybody could be in that corner, and that's
What is
a
Harper
massive
doing?
mistake.
Where are you
Walked through
going,
those from Alfie. It might have just
Dustine?
saved
Where
it.
are you going?
It's given them away onto the site, but Aves, again, good position.
All right, peace out, cards.
Sat back and catches Boaster with the C's. Now having that man advantage to swing in already, and he has no idea that that player could just be coming from behind. But Boaster's timing, it's going to be everything here.
Yeah, it's hard.
He's being flanked.
It's
He's
hard.
missed the player in the smoke by a millisecond. Half a
Yeah,
second
it's
is
a nice
all
try.
it took. And the timing again from
Vote
KC
draw.
is spot on.
Why is
Both
Sage seeing
peeking him
a
at the
resurgence?
exact same moment.
Shut off long
Thank you for
ago.
calling me bald.
Just stare and blank at the screen as they push the OT again.
That was like the
that's
Pedro
crazy.
Pascal meme in the car.
Yeah, literally. He's our Nick Cage.
The editor cage cam is too quiet. Can you turn it up?
Overtime number 2. And for KC, an op this
No, they're
time.
stuck down
In the
there.
hands of Narrate, that's going to be a nasty surprise if
maybe
Boaster
not.
wasn't quick enough to jump peek it.
Someone, I hate to burst your bubble, but I think everybody in this chat's been calling me bald since day one.
Doesn't matter. Caught with util in hand. Wall to section things off.
Oh.
A chance for Cloud to fight this back. That's spike drop. Now
That's
he has
that's an
support.
interesting
Narrate
wall,
just
chat. I'm not
waiting
gonna
on the
lie.
angle, but instead, he knows at this
This
point
is pretty cool.
that's an unwinnable fight. 2 players to the backside, and they need to
Wall
try and
this up
reset
allows
this.
your team to run out.
Levin
That's interesting.
Is the dagger in the dark?
Are you not? I'm not.
Does Crashies
Okay.
even consider that there could be a player here, or does Levin even go in that direction? He's
Someone in
trying
chat
to
said
hold on to this
Feats
ground,
has
but
Klingon's
I feel
hairline.
like if this ends up in more of a retake scenario, it could be a problem. Or if Crashies times this right, he might catch
Yeah, he hears
both.
him running.
He's going to hear all the steps.
I mean, he's telling them it's A.
To know that they're going
Or
that
B.
way. And in fact,
Oh,
he's
yeah,
missing
he's
it
got the
by
timing of a century.
millisecond each time. That's the spike. If he drops that player, it's a huge problem for KC. But instead, he's just biding his time perfectly, denies the plan, and doesn't even need to fight out as he
that's
knows it because
perfect
his
timing
teammates
for
will
everything to
arrive.
happen.
They cleared Levin, no problem at all.
Oh yeah, that's a crazy god
Crashies,
timing. I'm not gonna
it might
lie.
be just a singular kill, but that singular kill was perfect.
He is so lucky that he had a Phantom there, not a Vandal. The 2 shots he fired down mid, I think he might have hit his keyboard. If that was a Vandal, I even saw
Pull
them
yourselves
ping
together, Fnatic.
that angle that he came
Jess,
from.
did
They
you
were
decide to like
worried
go
about
all
it.
in on Fnatic? I've never
Not
seen you this
worried about
passionate about anybody
evidently.
winning.
Someone please take the wall off Cloud. It's 2 rounds in a row. He ran out there. Not a
Cobra
care
and
in the
Jess
world.
both
Looked
rooting
at
for
the
their
angle
own team.
twice. They could have swung him at any moment. Didn't care. Didn't care. Didn't even
5K
think
on
about it.
Fnatic, I see. Mods, can you handle that bet for
Well,
me,
the problem
please?
last time as well was the guy who
And
got
close
caught
it
out
when
was
you feel like it's
Crashies.
appropriate.
And on the attack side, you lose yourself that fade, and it leads to maybe a player
He's
in
done
the
it
corner
again.
getting
That was
2
the same
kills.
spam.
That's Kayak
Dude,
this time.
what
It's
does
a
he
little
know
bit
about this
easier to
spam
lose him,
line?
but
Is it?
I don't think it's going to be easy for
Maybe he
Fnatic.
could see a little bit over the smoke or something, but how does he see this every time?
Utility.
Now it just turns into a game of walk around and let's see if anyone can find a kill.
That's it.
Oh,
For
Jesus
himself,
Christ.
perhaps, certainly not for Alfie.
Yeah, I
That's
mean, they've been
another
pulling
spam.
back
That's
stars
the
for the
spam
players to
successfully
swing
found.
every
There you
round,
go.
so
They are not here.
that's good spam.
good
I
info.
don't think if, I mean, as long as these 2
And
get
what do we do on
theirs
this corner?
or just survive, they're fine. They did
He's
great.
got another
You just have to
Prowler.
face it though, because Prowler you kind of need for the site. Like, it's the problem is that you're
that's
always
crazy.
in a
That's-
bad position in terms of the utility. You
So
always
guys
have
keep
to take a
falling
risk, but
asleep.
that risk is paid off. That one, not so much. Great shot from Narrate. He'll be blocked out from any more impact.
Oh,
Yeah, Boaster Crashies, the dynamic duo, the Lover
They
Boys.
need to find a footing in this round, though. That's what becomes tough.
Don't know how you win this one, not
Singular
gonna lie.
start. Still in pocket.
Oh,
However, just
Crashies?
flying. If Crashies kills him off, there's an opportunity, but he loses the fight.
I'm not gonna lie,
Now
chat.
Boaster has to fight
I wonder
versus
if like a
four, sure,
valid
two
win
of them are low,
condition
but
would be to
they
like
can
just
almost
plants here,
run
plants in this
and
corner, and
give
just run back to main and play for
the
spam. Fuck
information
it.
of where he is.
Like
There's
we'll just
nowhere
try to
left
we'll
go.
just
Hit
say a
by every
prayer
piece of utility
that like we could
remaining
just
in the
spam
map.
whoever
Somehow
like
yet to take damage. There's one, but anything more,
whoever tries to
an
stick to the defuse.
impossibility.
Is that like a valid
They
win
narrowed
condition?
out the angles.
Like down
Okay,
4
this one
versus
isn't
2?
flawless, but it still seems fairly comfortable.
I feel like it's so hard to like try and make a play like this.
14.
That like
It might
it's
just
not
be
like
an
that
attack
crazy.
side
Like just
round
plant
that
for
ends
spam.
up
You have
being
phantoms,
the
just run back
decisive
to
factor in this
main and
match.
just
Yeah,
you
definitely
know
feels like it for
hold
now.
left click.
But for KC, how can they keep getting away with this? 2 smokes to start the round off that they spam
Summit,
straight through.
you gotta relax, brother.
And end up with massive
It doesn't happen
advantages. When
instantly.
we talk about this defensive
Did somebody
side,
get ult?
no rate being the problem, being the issue. That
They got
operator
ult. Okay,
could be
relax,
anywhere,
everybody.
any
Relax,
moment, even
relax.
the
You
most
guys are
aggressive
like
position
gambling
because he can tiki
freaks.
back out, and instead it's
Jesus.
2 players found a smoke to win the round.
Just gonna get a pause every round from now on.
You guys are
really is
like freakazoids.
Get in there and make it about you. It's been the storyline of the day. The coach is facing off it. Did you know these guys used to work together? It's crazy. I don't think the desk even said
They're
it
jumping
once.
on the wall to see over the top of the smoke. Oh, shit, I didn't even see that because you guys are acting like it.
See,
Factor in this match.
Let me see it.
yeah, definitely feels like it for now. But
Oh,
for
I
KC,
see. Yeah,
how can
I
they
see.
keep getting? Hank said, "I've had enough." He said, "This has been such a
All
disgraceful
right, open
season."
bet. If I ever see him mixing my rank games, I'm gonna rip my monitor in half and throw it out my window.
23 kills. Where have they come from? He's had some good rounds, but the consistency must be contributing a lot here.
Had a big clutch as well.
Yeah, he did. Very good game.
Both teams have now taken, well, in Fnatic's case, multiple pauses to try and get that final attack round. KC have taken one here. That's where both teams have been eluded.
Yeah, door's broken. Solidifies his 2-3 hold.
And well, everything for now screams a take towards that A site.
At what
Which at
time
least
does
for now
Cloud
is the
burn
more
his wall?
stacked
He
up,
burns
but
it in
we
B
know
main.
that KC are
Okay,
more
so
than
what
happy
time
to
do we
try
go
and play
stack A
those
then if this wall never
rotations.
gets broken?
Yeah, they might have shown that earlier on in the game.
I mean, what's Chamber even holding?
A couple of fakes
The
here
jump
and
up?
there
It's about 2
in the
weeks
same
ago.
round.
Peace out, you yourself.
That same spot Levin's been playing.
I'll talk to you
from.
later.
A stun buys a little bit of time and he'll reposition for the fight.
Oh, wow, Kayak did amazing.
Sugetsu
I say it every time, chat. Chat, if you're being pinched, what do you do? If you're being pinched, what do you do, chat? Somebody tell me. Somebody tell me. Somebody tell me.
It's okay, because Kayak comes to join him.
Somebody
In
tell
zone,
me.
Flawless.
Show
For Fnatic
hole,
in another
absolutely.
attack round.
You show hole.
Take the pause.
You show
The team
hole,
wins in zone
absolutely.
flawless. I feel like I've seen that one before. We're just in an infinite loop of rounds, but this one was different because it was a Kayak pop-up. He's had an okay game so far. He's had a moment or two, but
Yep, you
I don't
show
think any
hole,
quite
chat.
match up to
Mixed
pure
buff idea
dominance
instead of.
we just saw in that round.
Oh my goodness.
Wish it was me.
What did I just hear?
Well, I'm free after this. 15 to 14. Fnatic with a chance to close
Dude, these
it. All they
casters
have
are
to do
low-key
is
kinda
figure out
cringe,
the
chat, I'm not
attack.
gonna
More
lie.
specifically, all they have to do is not get
This is
spammed.
why nobody
Throw
takes
smoke
Valorant
twice in the
seriously. What are
first
the
20
casters
seconds,
saying?
and then they're off to a great start.
What is show hole? I'm
we saw,
joking. Don't
Cypher's
show hole,
plan
chat. If you're being pinched,
went
like
perfectly.
Kayak was here, you fight one side. He
Still
fought A
continue
main.
What has been just an infinite streak
Ask Teets on stream what to do. Yeah, that's a
of
good option
defensive
too.
side rounds.
They're just
Funnily
filling the
enough,
word
it
count.
seems like Fnatic
Alright,
have
peace
the
out, Walmart.
same
Have fun,
idea
brother.
as their opponents. Try and take some of that control. It's another bait and switch though from the defense. They've left Dosia in this corner. Instead, it
Make
seems
sure you
he's
wrap
just
your
gonna
willy, Walmart.
smoke the
We don't
angle
need
off
Walmart
Fnatic.
Jr. running
In
around
the
anytime
meantime, they've
soon.
gone back the other way, but there's a trap waiting. And Aves as well.
Seas has caught Kayak, so
Yeah,
it
that's
will
nice
slow
Seas.
the
It's
push.
gonna-
It'll
gonna
remove
give
that
Neon time to run
wall
over.
as well. And the Repeller down on Fnatic's side with none left to play with. So a bit blind in the walkout. That's perfect for Narrate. Oh, but he's missed the shot. Shot straight through the two of them, and now Cloud's the one to find a double.
Ooh,
the man who
finally,
could have
Chad. Are we about to get a
dead
winner?
rights, his eyebrows shaved a
Winner,
moment
winner,
ago.
chicken dinner.
But instead, it's a 5 versus 3, damage done to Levin, and it looks like the attack side might finally have been figured out.
Did Neon not run in and try and help her team?
Hold your horses. There's still an opportunity.
There.
Dosia versus Crashies. The Crashies.
Cherry Cola, this game was basically Chamber versus Chamber.
Reinforcements and through the wall.
It was Chamber on Chamber
Hits
action.
the floor. Leaves. Sugetsu and Levin. Chances seem minimal, and Alfia is still fighting. Even on 4 HP, he's had enough of Summit for the day. And while Levin, there is no way out of this corner. You can pad the stats. He doesn't even have enough bullets to kill everybody. It's Fnatic and an in-zone flawless to close.
Yeah, that's a Fnatic Dubski. That's a Fnatic Dubski on Karmine Corp's map pick.
Regions had a closer first map than that. I feel very comfortable on this map. I think
all right, chat.
KO makes a lot of
Lock
sense.
in. 3-1-1.
This is a death sentence.
Where's that
by
knife
any
landing
stretch of
through?
the imagination for KC.
All the market in top mid.
Certainly wouldn't imagine so.
Yeah.
It was a very close first
nice
map. The pick of Fnatic, sure, but as you said, not somewhere KC have exactly been slouches. Already, the defense is a good read. They rotated 4 players towards
Yeah,
this
I mean,
side.
they have a cam set up for A
Fnatic have
retake.
sent Boaster out to contain this mid and A space. He's seen nothing, and well, if you're making that pressure and seeing no reaction, it's likely that they've stacked up. So Fnatic will take it the other way, at least for now. We've seen a lot of willingness to play slow rounds and try to challenge for that control, but Narrate upset the rhythm a little bit.
Oh yeah,
Great
what a
reswing
beautiful
from
shot.
Cloud, though. He was sitting tucked away, didn't get blinded.
What a
and
nice
pounced
shot.
just in time to save Crashies, who's now on 6 HP.
That's like a shot that I hit like
Guess
in
if
my
you've
sleep,
watched
but it was a
the
nice
way
one.
Your opponents like to play, having anti-flash spots like that are going to be very
First
important.
time chatting, that shit was
35
hard.
seconds left though. Had to fire off that perimeter a little
sorry, I
bit
had to listen to
earlier.
that.
Running back through would have a risk
Oh,
about
Kaya
it.
just stuck the barrel into his
Kayak, though, has dealt
mouth.
with Dosia with
All
relative
right, well, it's a
ease
nice
and
pistol from
the remaining
Fnatic.
3
This
players.
kill in mid was big. And obviously they were
Not
playing,
within
the
the
defense were playing retake with this cam.
It's going to have to be a full 3v5
Defense stacked more
retake,
towards
and
B. Fnatic snuffed out
there
that they
is
were
not a
probably
lot of
stacking over here
utility.
because of how
In fact, not
passive
any
or how
utility
quiet
to
the map
play
was. After they made such heavy B main pressure,
Go about as well as you'd expect.
Boaster sees and nobody pushed out. He's like, oh, maybe they're stacked B. So he calls his team back. They go back to A. It was a beautiful read. I'm not going to lie, chat.
We saw the stats there. I think KC.
The
were
only
doing
thing you can
slightly
hit
better
is
when
the
it came to
sky.
pistol rounds, but that's
Okay.
going to take a knock to the statistics for
If
sure.
sky is
And it
code
really
word for your
Cloud
mother,
who
then you're
started this
right.
round, avoiding
Then you
giving
got that
him a
right,
pick,
brother.
And I think more importantly, avoiding having Narrate
I'm sorry, I didn't
with
mean
an opening pick
that was rude.
and alive in the late round.
I take
Still
that
with a
back.
flash to play with as well.
I got you pistol. I got you pistol. Jake.
I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean that. It'll never happen again.
Cloud's
That's like Artist doing his apology on Twitter.
Big round from Cloud.
3 kills in a
Next half, do a bet how many ghosts? Yeah, sure.
He did a lot of the work there, and he kept Crashies alive.
Fnatic's buy
We saw a
is pretty
second round
risky.
victory.
Basically, these 3 can die and it won't matter.
We're not going to see another.
A very different circumstance, though.
As long as they win.
Well, the push-up is not badly timed. There's not anything holding on to this position, so...
Yeah, look at this insta push down of A. Oh, dude, they're not expecting this early.
How much damage can they hope to do? Oh, they're going to go back and try and go for
the
Crashies
classics,
instead.
the classics.
Couple of tags,
Don't
not
buy the
ideal,
crew
but
classic,
they'll
chat.
win the initial fight. First kill goes the way.
Oh, this round is going to be
of
so
that defense,
weird.
but this is where
These 2
Fnatic
pushed out of
realize in the
A,
mid
so
round,
Fnatic
okay,
are going to
they
push into
pushed
B,
that
but there's a
far
3 stack
They
here,
now
so they'll
give
feel
enough
safe going B. They
control
don't
of the
feel
A
safe
site
going here.
altogether.
The only natural option
their
is A
gamble
through heaven.
is correct.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, it's a nice paranoia from Boaster as well, that even if Narrate
It's
had
a mentor. They
flash,
usually
ready
find
to
them in their
swing
own
out of that
time.
smoke, anyone in
Or I know
there
assistant
is
coaches
completely
and or
negated,
analysts will
pushed
help
back
them
by the
find
paranoia,
lineups.
and they'll make it to the A site. Fnatic, good patchwork in this round, realizing the aggression
Watch
and coming down mid, down through A main. So
Watch
that site's probably
KC
easier to take
win the
through
eco
the spawn.
here.
Now it should be
Nah.
a formality, but
Nah.
Crashies
Fnatic
and
had a
Boaster
really good response in order
already
to
tagged, and it's Crashies,
losing all this.
59 HP.
They had a
with
really good
rifle
reaction to this.
in the open. There is no fallback. There is no retreat. He is dead after the first
Okay,
fight. The question is, how many can he get? And with only one,
This whole round is kind of on cloud now because Boaster has a ghost and half health.
Different circumstances would see Fnatic
Kayak
find
has a
much
Marshall.
safer ground to stand and fight
Oh,
from.
dude.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
thank
end up
God.
in a 1v1.
Dude,
A
I do not like
painful
Fnatic's
round for
buy,
Fnatic.
chat. Only
They
buying
just
2
about
rifles?
gotten it
That's
over the
kind of
line.
crazy.
Yeah, I think low
That's
HP
kinda
with a
crazy.
rifle, that
Only
position
2
is
rifles?
wild.
Thanks.
Maybe that was
Starlets
the
with a tier 1
gamble that
sub, brother. I
nobody
appreciate
will
that.
check this, but
Can
just
hear,
the
not
just
see.
support.
Yeah, what am
I love it. You almost win on a full eco, and Zaysh looks like you've just thrown the round. The guy is so positive in real life. You put him in a coaching
I
booth
gotta
and
fix my alerts.
his
It's so
demons
annoying.
take over.
It's a stressful job.
It absolutely is. And I think facing off against
Fix
Dang,
alerts.
now
It's on
with a
my
map
to-do
under
list.
his belt, even more so.
Starlit, welcome to the Brain Buds, brother. I appreciate the tier 1 sub. Genuinely, I appreciate it.
Some good from KC. Pressure is on. People start to believe.
Yes, I am, Justin.
Maybe
Welcome
that
in.
road to champions.
But with that risky buy, Fnatic are able to buy a lot of rifles into this
More of a
one, except for one person.
And well, Narrate started
Yeah,
off
big
right.
kill
In
and
fact, the
crashes in mid.
information they've got is incredible, and he's locking them in already on a flank, making it so there's nowhere left for them to go. They could run back through their own spawn if they wanted to, but other than that, they are
Yeah, and we
boxed
cut
into
noise
middle.
mid B split. Makes it seem like Fnatic can leave, but the defense aren't budging.
Well, when push
They
comes to
like
shove,
have them locked on basically
KC
every
will
angle
be
possible.
more than ready to answer this call. Kayak won't survive the first engagement. The push through the smoke from Levin finds the spike.
Yeah, that's
It's all onto Alpha. 1 against 5.
well played round from KC.
Well, you'd like to get out of here with some damage
Why is there a
done, but that
$600 a
is
month
not
membership?
possible.
Well, if you get to
4 players
literally
spamming into
choose
his
what I'm
angle
making a
with so many
full-fledged
left
breakdown
alive,
on,
of course,
it's going to be
it's an
expensive.
in-zone flawless for KC. Yeah, the last buy was arguably better for them. This time they do come in with the Guardians, as you said, so it is a full 5 rifles technically, but they had 4 big rifles in the previous. It was a buy round for all intents and purposes when it comes to how it played out, and, well, Fnatic getting nothing done is definitely worrying for KC. That's exactly what they need. Early performance. Showing up, Alpha not lost any confidence. He stepped with the Guardian into B main to look for a fight, but he's decided to back
Yeah,
off.
question mark's
Gonna
kind of created to
overextend,
be
but
main.
towards
There was
the
a little
safe side, there might
scuffle
not be
here
much
with the
of a
shock
choice.
darts and the
Flash
spy
from the
cams and
right, Coming
everything.
in as the smoke fades, and they have caught
So they want to clear
everybody
A
with
main.
it.
Wow, nice
Beautiful
re-clear of A
work
main.
from KC. Great flash from the right, and the paranoia.
It was a
guaranteed
nice
space.
use of the smoke.
Return by Cloud. He
Uh-oh.
is much closer than he knows to getting
Oh,
that
wow.
kill.
That was a
but it
big
won't
read from
matter.
Narrate. Question marks were created in B main. They didn't really have mid control, so they used this close smoke that's usually used as a crossfire from main and Wine to flash out and clear this basically, get info on A.
He's looking towards main. Okay, that's the moment the realization comes through, and unfortunately for both,
That's good practice.
he's not long for this world.
30 seconds
18 HP.
Nice try.
It felt like he needed to take
Breek,
a
so
risk,
what are
and
you
instead
saying?
he has
The wheel of
delivered
goon.
the spike.
The wheel of goon will never be a
Birthday
thing,
present,
chat.
Left it on the floor.
And close the door behind him as well.
Yeah. It's about as good as it gets.
You guys are freaks. What do you think of Fnatic's
This
ascent
spike
comp?
over,
It's
but
pretty
as you said,
standard.
Right, 2v3.
It's a pretty
Boasters
standard
on a
comp, I'm not
sliver
gonna
of
lie.
health.
So,
You have to make a
dictator?
play
Of course I'm a dictator. This is
You
my
feel like
chat.
you
This
have
is
to,
my
at least.
realm.
Doesn't work out for
This is
Fnatic
my
this time.
domain,
Good
chat.
kill by Boaster to get
This
out.
is my
Zero,
domain.
one rifle.
Chris,
But
so
that's
why
2
is
rounds
an
in a row
alpha
for
not on
KC,
chamber?
And with the big investment from Fnatic into
not a
round
question
3,
for me.
I think that's going to push
They
the
must
limits
not
and
like it,
break
I
the
guess.
bank for this squad. Indeed it is.
Yeah. There wasn't much.
I
additional
am
to play
Summit.
with it. It
I
seems
will
like
be making a video on that.
maybe
The
they'll be able to
dictator. I'm not a dictator.
have that
What is wrong with you
singular
people?
rifle for Kayak.
That's kind of crazy to go for
It's not
another
gonna be a
flash.
particularly
Is it
pretty
crazy?
purchase, and from what was a crushing defeat in the last, just for how close it was. and the
Alright,
pistol not going
we
away,
have to save.
KC
We have
don't
one hero
look
rifle and we
phased
give it to our
at all
duelist. We'd love to see that because a lot of teams don't do that for some reason.
with
Oh,
what
that's a
was
chunky shock dart.
a
Oh,
very
I thought it would be
solid
one.
defensive side
Oh,
versus
dude, I feel like we could have
GX.
killed this guy.
Looking for more of the same.
Running back put in by Narrate.
Nice kill on the Phoenix
Right
ult.
away.
He stops that
Still
early.
allowed some players to put in
Ooh,
behind that
hold
wall,
on,
Levin being one of
Carissa,
them.
hold on.
He's finding his first pickup at that reveal.
Ah,
Has
yeah,
caught
that's a
him.
big
Luckily,
spam. We stuffed the offense into A
Aves
main.
there to help out. That's spam.
It's a little
as good
unlucky.
As it gets. It seems to
Not
be
unlucky.
KC's specialty.
Phoenix
Won't
ult
be
did a
able to
lot to
serve
stuff the
Alpha up
offense
today.
in this choke.
He's avoided the flambe, but
Carissa's
5
sub
HP
tier
left.
1 for 3 months in advance. Carissa, I appreciate the 3-month in a row sub. That's actually crazy, Carissa. Welcome to the watch parties. I'm glad you guys are enjoying my watch parties,
I've
genuinely.
seen some people with some really
Genuinely.
good graphic settings that are able to do the things that Aves does.
Wheel
but
of Goon, a
honestly,
wheel
that
with
is
Teets's
just impressive
NSFW
with how
photo.
consistent
What?
he is. Spamming through
You guys
those
are
smokes,
strange.
especially after the level went down.
You guys are strange
I was a
people,
little
I'm not
bit
gonna
worried,
lie.
but
Like, really
comfortable stuff
strange.
in the end. Credits really starting
Does
to
Chamber
build
really
for
make
the
more sense
defensive
that-
side. They'll have a buy
Then,
at least. Okay, sure, some of them can be
I appreciate it,
traded out
Carissa.
by
I really do
players on
appreciate the
other
support.
side, but I think especially that Hunter's Fury always makes things a little bit more awkward for the side.
Question marks on B,
Trying
but I
to
think we're
defend.
playing retake B and or spam cam with the Sova ulti. Sovel's in a good spot to rip out null.
Both
Either
players
up
have
cat
no surprise for
or like
Abez.
up lane. Yeah,
9
here it
and
is.
2.
Oh,
He's
dude,
gonna pop it
the
early.
Cypher trap. We've seen this
Jumping on
before.
so quickly, why
This
not,
the
but-
market cam. The market sees into cat.
Too good.
Oh,
There's
but
a
they
double
only
tap to
tag
close it
two.
out, though.
If they would've gotten more, I would've used that for a
Both very,
short.
very low. And that's value
Peace out,
enough
Dementor.
for a
Thanks for
blind
stopping by, brother.
Fury.
No, I know, Justin. I appreciate you. Genuinely.
Especially Kayak feels like a bigger problem. He's normally the one that has to break the lines of the defensive side, and
Nice
him
flash.
being tagged. Oh, now him being tagged even lower
Yeah, good Phoenix Molly, though.
makes that an incredibly big issue.
The Starlets, is that
40
back-to-back
seconds left on the clock as
brain buds on
Fnatic now look to
YouTube?
explore towards
Dude,
middle.
I
The
appreciate
beast
you guys.
with
Make sure you guys
potential
join the
there with
Discord.
Alfie
There's a
still
ton of
holding
benefits
on
on
to
Discord. Make sure you
control.
guys join it. Starlets, I appreciate you, brother.
KO put into play. That
Oh,
will
here we
be the
go.
Utility, but he's already on the ground.
A couple of picks go back here for KC.
This kill's big. This duel's big. Yeah,
And
that's the
they
round.
Keep on going. Abez finding
That's
a
the
lot of
round, because
damage
now
on
Abez stays
Kayak.
alive,
Crashy's
waits for
so
his teammates to
desperately
flood back in.
low. Oh, and the
More
damage
spam
coming to
damage.
Cloud.
Yeah, look
Oh
at
my
this.
God.
All of
This is
Fnatic are 1
ridiculous.
HP,
Fnatic
chat.
are
More spam.
barely surviving as KC thrive in the spam battle.
Oh, yeah,
no,
yeah,
it's
no,
at
she
least
closes
on the
out.
ground, but now this
All he's
this
got to
an
do is
insta-kill on
slightly
any of these
finger these people, and they're all dead.
Laser.
Oh, yeah.
Take
Fnatic
him
get
down.
absolutely finger blasted.
4-2 for KC.
I'd go for Galaxy as
That's
my
a
card.
wonderful retake, but again, I don't know how Abez is getting so much.
Dude, it's Starlets. If you
Well,
rip that, that'll
it's
be
crazy
actually
because you
crazy.
look at the-
By the way. You guys are
Found his
fruits, bro.
value
I'm not
there,
gonna
and
lie.
later on for KC, they've got to be on cloud 9.
Yeah, Spy Cam season the cat, season A
Let's take
main.
a listen in and see how things are going for this squad in the anti-eco.
They smoke him on.
I'm gonna sit on B.
Mid on mid.
You're gonna
Guys,
drown, maybe.
take a split. It was just full pressure on B.
I'm picking slowly. I don't see.
One tiles.
One was about around South Bros.
Yeah, one mid should be. One mid
I
still.
block it trap on B.
You're gonna drone. I'll pick him.
Oh, what a collateral.
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh, what a collateral. And then DOS9 peeks out. What a beautiful mid trap. Oh my god.
Let's pick 3, 2.
I'm holding top mid.
Drone clears all of B main. It's not B.
I'm gonna push link.
He's probably main or.
I have
Peek out tiles, see nothing tiles. We kind of pre-fire the cat peek. For the get a fat collat on the cat. And we have an anchor set up on A.
5-2 down on their own map choice, and other than the
No,
pistol
but
in
this
the
is a big
second
round. They have a lot of ults to play with here.
hasn't looked particularly close for
Oh, that's your
Ultimates
point.
Online, but
Tags a paranoia, tags a
too many
cipher. I'm surprised we don't pounce on
opportunities
that.
to use them.
That's too
Losing
big.
players early has been a problem, and just look at the amount of information Levin's already going to get. He's walked all the way up B main. That means they can stack up players.
As a European, that's a
over
valid
on that A
question.
site, and again,
Okay.
have this
Thanks,
1-2
guys.
punch.
Looks like we're. Oh, dude, please don't. Oh, that's.
You're a lucky boy, Crashies.
Oh
You
my
walked back at the
God.
perfect moment, but does he then go that
What
little
are we
bit further
doing?
forward? No, the drone,
We're joining B main, but we
actually gonna
smoked
sell
off cat.
the potential of a B hit, and even pull Abez back towards this side of the map, but the other three have not moved.
And
Yeah, I
they've
feel like
heard
this
that
doesn't really
they made
mean
the right call
much.
this
I'm
play
not gonna
coming
lie.
in the
Ooh,
race.
Omen TP out. Did we expect
know
it?
that TP just
Oh,
came in
what a
from
beautiful
Boaster.
Omen
Be able
Boaster
to find
TP.
one,
Oh,
but the
please
race
kill
still
this guy.
flying under the radar.
Nice.
Luckily, the trade comes in quick. Great flash from
Oh,
Cloud.
what a
Gone
beautiful
through that
Omen
smoke.
TP.
Back to the
Oh, and we get a
spike.
lurk into cat,
He goes
and then
down,
we're
looking
our
for
Cypher's in
20,
heaven, and our
waiting
Sova's
up.
up top
His
mid.
Cloud is out
Oh,
the sneaks his way
mamma
up top
mia,
as
I'm gonna
Crashies
mamma mia in my
waits
pants.
to catch them on that rotate, but now the spike
Oh, what a
forward,
Sova
Hunter's
ulti in the
still
hell.
looking deployed,
Oh
and Doja
my
won't get out
God.
of there. It's left to one.
Oh, he's 1
Levin
HP. We gotta be
up
calling out that
against
this dude's
Crashies.
one.
He's already
Oh, but
dealt
he hears
with
him
Alpha
running.
there, and the reposition.
Uh-oh.
He paid the steps.
He cuts noise. He makes it
Just
sound like he's
ready
going
for him to
heaven.
Swing up top at 12 seconds.
Oh,
left.
Crashies.
Crashies
Please
has
turn
to go,
around.
and he has no idea.
No,
Victory was
Crashies,
just around the corner.
no.
Victory turns to death
Ah,
as KC
dude.
find 6 in a row.
Yeah,
Oh, I
Star,
thought
let's
he
just do whatever
played
you can, man.
perfectly.
Like, listen.
I genuinely
Like,
thought he knew exactly
obviously,
where
you
he
even
was
just
when he
watching the
baited those
stream
steps. I was
is
like,
more
oh,
than enough, brother. I
genius.
appreciate
And then
you.
just didn't check the window. There's the
Dude,
one
no
spot that
way.
went
No
under the
way
radar.
he loses that round.
It's a little bit
Hold on,
more
I gotta write that
damning
down.
with-
Omen TP
What
video.
was a good round from Crashies, a
Omen
lurk into
TP
a
video,
Hunter's
hold on.
Fury that kills off a player.
Round-
but that last low man standing.
Round 5-2, Fnatic, KC,
And the momentum
Ascent. That was a
continuing
good
for
Omen
KC.
TP.
6
Unfortunately, he
rounds
lost
in
it,
a row.
but
Well, there
that was
is
kind
the
of a crazy
timeout.
round. Crazy Sovaler. I was
They took
overall
their
crazy
time.
round. I'm not gonna lie.
That's for sure.
Wheel of Goon is closer and closer each round.
I
Okay.
genuinely thought he...
Corner.
Actual back.
They made the right call. This play coming
Omen
in.
TP
Narrate
out.
doesn't know where that TP
Kinda crazy, I'm not gonna lie.
Being able to find one, but Narrate's
I think Kaya kind of whipped on the dice guy, I'm not gonna lie.
Great flash from Cloud, being able to find one.
And then we have a
but
lurk up
Narrate's
tree
still close to
going.
the spike. If he goes down, there'll be trouble aplenty.
I wish I could
Waiting,
rewatch
though,
this round like
is
6
Cloud
times.
as
No, he
Alpha
hears him
sneaks
running.
his way
Just
up
shoot
top
this
as
guy.
Crashies
Oh,
waits
and
to
then he
catch
was.
them.
Oh man, I wish I could.
And then they came through
Trips?
against two
A trip
full buys
maybe?
back to back, and they weren't close. They were dominant for
Oh
KC.
yeah,
Especially the
early
first
cam
one was
spots B
incredibly
allows
dominant
Neon to
for
walk
KC.
up.
All the wind in there.
What's up,
from
May?
Sails and filling them fully. It's Fnatic who have to find their way back in. They've gone for a buy. They've gone down to their last credits to make this happen. After the timeout, something has to change.
Oh, it's a bait. They're baiting to try and give Sugetsu an angle. It's one
it's
that
a
you'd
nice
expect
dart.
to see, but
Dart
I
forces
like
him out.
also what Levin is doing. The re-aggression timing is perfect, though. The second time they've done that,
Yeah, these two are good
Boaster
at
is
doing
gone.
this. Pushing out of
Alfia
A
trying to fill
main.
in the gaps. That's a
Oh, but
wonderful
Alfia is
shot.
better at lurking.
Dosia
But
even
Kaya pushes in the
predicted it would be
B.
there. Now Levin's been dealt with on the other side. Even still, though,
Oh, this
ends up
match
even.
is so like scrappy.
a top mid push that they have to be careful of. They've been flanked before. And maybe
What's up,
Abbas was
Caleb?
almost just working as a distraction, but they are watching for Narrate.
Oh yeah,
Good
they're all over it.
prediction from Cloud in this round.
Oh, please
and now
don't
it's all
blow
on
this.
to Sugetsu. He had
Please
one
don't blow
kill
this.
in the first 8
20
rounds.
stream streak,
If he
man.
wants to keep the
a
streak
lot of days,
going,
brother.
He needs to end with 4.
Oh my God, Breeks, what did you post in there?
Sugetsu has the ult to at least grab some information. And well, that was a bit of an awkward time to have your knife out. Luckily, it's only a half check by Crash. He's now
Surely we're
falling
gonna lose
back
this,
to the site.
right?
The high-low should be in play, and Sugetsu will find it
Nice
if
job.
possible. It's a low.
You are a loyal viewer,
instead.
brother. I
You said we
appreciate
needed
you.
to see
I appreciate
something
all
from
you guys that are in
Cloud
these
Top.
watch parties.
How's that?
Although it was dangerously close.
And then I can just sit here and
he's
watch
won
and
them
play
the next
Valorant for the
round
rest
that
of my
they
life.
won
That'd be
after the
sick,
pause, so
unironically.
It's
that'd be
interesting.
awesome.
This has been a case at
But
times for Fnatic where the
we'll
players
work our way there.
can have some of these standout performances. I think Becca.
That was a crazy round, I'm not gonna lie.
That's what we
standout
need.
performances. But can they now build off that? Because I don't think that if they come out with, say, 5 rounds on this attack,
this is something
that's not
new.
really too much of a problem.
What is this camera? This camera in
this
mid.
ends
Is this a
9-3,
Phoenix ult cam? Do we have Phoenix ult online?
I'd be
Yeah.
damned to believe that
I think off this
KC aren't gonna
cam,
be able to
maybe he
close that
Phoenix
out.
ults and runs it down. I'm guessing.
I'll run it back online for KC. If this is where you want to bounce
You never
back
see a
for
cam this
Fnatic,
far
it's
pushed
probably
up.
Not
Like
the ultimate.
ever.
You want to look across the side and see the fact that Narrate, especially in the last map, was phenomenal. The Trailblazer. And now there's 2 of them, or potentially, at least. A minute on the clock, and Fnatic. Well, it's not surprising that they're being very cautious towards a main. This is somewhere that's being
Yeah,
pushed
but as soon as
consistently by
KO,
KC, but
Phoenix won't be able to
finally
ult
it's
with
time to
the.
go.
Oh, he ults right outside of the KO ulti.
Not quite needed.
Insta
And they
spam,
dealt
that's
with the
nice.
rate. That's a risky no-scope attempt.
Cloud is just running around side.
Spams.
Kills Phoenix ulti,
I'm
kills
gonna
door guy.
stop
All right, guys, we got
that
sight. Come on in. Come on in,
Flash.
bag it up.
Seemed like it was
Oh,
to
that's
try
so
and
funny.
push someone into a spammable corner
All
instead.
right, peace
that
out,
piece of
Summit.
utility
Nice talking to you,
now
brother. I'll talk
gone,
to you
but
later.
there's another ready for Narrate if he needs it. The flank has been spotted as well, so Fnatic know that
You're a pretty charismatic guy. Seeing you build your channel
those
for
back
50K.
angles
Yeah, we
are
got
safe.
this.
That
We got
spam
this. We
though
can
has
do
helped a
anything.
lot.
Yeah,
Crashy
another
still
spam
stood
back.
in the corner. He's trying to be the snake in the grass.
spam
but again,
giveth,
Abbas
the
just
spam
spams.
taketh.
He's so good at finding players through the smoke, and now the Narrate drops Cloud. This is falling apart. The defusal already began. They need to start spamming. They need to stop them from defusing. The swing out.
Oh, Alpha is so good.
To give them another round. It's too close for comfort, but
Oh, he's so
luckily they had
good.
Alpha.
How close was that? That felt like.
Oh, that what
I
a
thought he
W
didn't have
clutch.
time anymore. I thought the defuse was done.
Is that an
until the
attack or
shot
smoke?
landed.
If so, if that's a boaster smoke, I'm pissed. I'm not gonna
Incredibly
lie.
close.
Where's that boaster smoke?
Alpha's cover there kept Boaster alive, but 0.48
Oh,
of a
so
second.
good. Is
It
Cloud
was
doing
just
Fnatic? Yeah,
close
they are.
enough. And that
Yeah,
could
he
be the
is.
round that gets them right back on the saddle, 6-4.
Is YouTube stream lagging?
Cloud
or,
calling for
or
them to
not?
play together. If they can do that, we might be neck and neck at the half. Who's
I
seen that
doubt it
before?
because you're the one saying anything.
Yeah, it feels a bit different.
Yeah, come over to
This map,
Twitch.
6 rounds in a row for KC.
We
If it
are
would end
stupider, that's for
6-6, I
sure.
think they'd be
Also, we have
bitterly
cooler
disappointed,
emotes on
especially that
Twitch. I can't
defensive side
upload the
where
GIFs to
I
YouTube
think
because
we've seen
YouTube
both
streaming
teams
kind of sucks.
thrive. I think it would put the favor
It's fine? Okay.
firmly to Fnatic.
Oh, that's a
This buy
scamage.
definitely not the best.
Yeah, the dart doesn't clear everything you'd
Another
like it to.
risky peek.
That's a big Cypher ulti, Chad. I'll tell you that.
But it also gives an awful
That's a
lot
good
of
Cypher
info.
trip,
It seems
too.
like they're going to try and challenge Dosia, but he's just looking to try and slow them down.
Chat?
Oh! Of course, weaponry for him is still pretty decent. The pistol that was shown might be a ruse. Althea again, having to try and bail them out of trouble.
3v3.
He's turned this back to a 3v3, and the attack have decided maybe another avenue is better.
YouTube's fine?
Alpha
Okay,
might
cool.
just have a freebie. They're walking right up into his crosshair, but an uncharacteristic miss and whiff as Aves puts them into the advantage. Defensive side, well, pressure on an array, a bookie, and a classic, all he has to work with. But Aves on the sides, got the big gun, got the reveal to help him out. Well, not going to help anyone
he's
out.
stuck here.
Narrate's dead to rights, and the door's closing on Aves.
Wow, yeah, nice kill from Cloud. Cloud's been pretty good on KO, I'm not going to lie, chat.
Away.
10 seconds
One
left.
dumb thing.
again.
What's up, Starlets?
He's had to play retake simulator a lot of this game. The B-site pushes haven't happened too often, or if they have, it hasn't been him dealing the kills. But the first one is so quick.
Yeah, nice.
Again, it's another round.
Nice. Let's look at that again real quick. Hold on.
10 seconds
To
left.
get to again.
Plant goes down. Door's
He's
about to
had
open.
play retake simulator a lot of this game. The B-site pushes haven't happened too often.
All
or if they
reliable
have,
Cypher
it
Flash.
hasn't
I'm
been him
surprised you
dealing
don't
the kills,
hold
but
that a
the
little
first one
better.
It's so quick. Fnatic now
Peek
goes
that
to this
together
next
more.
round
That was
with an
nice.
opportunity to leave this half level.
It's legit 4 AM for me. That's crazy.
I really didn't think it was
chat
possible
feels
for them
like
to
a
end
down
up level
bad
at this
Sliggy
half.
chat.
Like
Yeah,
the
I
last
feel like we
three
have a
have
little
been
more fun than
remarkable from
Sliggy's chat.
Fnatic, and considering KC have had
but we still
nothing
like
but
to watch
success
Valor.
before
You know
that
what I'm saying?
when it comes to buy rounds, and there were plenty of them. This recovery has been sensational, and a lot of it is Cloud. Like you said, I think 4 of the 5 rounds I'll put down almost single-handedly to that man. Maybe he's needed one more time to put us level. Hunter's Fury.
I wonder why we
Online for
repositioned this
Aves,
tripwire.
that could be a big problem last time. He took over the
The
round.
tripwire was on site, then we repositioned it to be main
Taken
because Fritz
over a
get
lot of
broken.
rounds.
It feels like a waste of a
insane
trip.
map so far, and I think this
And then if we're going to drone down mid,
free,
why not pull this trip back
loose
then?
style of calling.
Why do we leave
is
this one up if our
helping him
Neon's
out
playing
a
here?
lot,
Granted, she
specifically.
gets pushed back now, but
Either way, though,
weird. Envy for life.
the attack side maybe finally about to make a move towards that B side. 11 just
Maybe if they had
walks
the
out
original
into the
roster.
open. I think he even caught Althea off guard. Now maybe just seeing
that's a
Althea
big
was
kill.
enough to make them believe initially it was just a lurk.
That's a big kill. Where did Omen try
Instead,
to?
though-
Where did Boaster try to ult to?
Catching a second player.
Yeah, I
As
don't
Crashy's
really
gone,
care
he's
for
been
Envy
having a
anymore.
rough one.
I don't care for
Breaking
Envy at all, actually.
The trip and now moving their way back towards the A site. 30 seconds left. A trap set up there once more with a flash.
I mean-
just waiting around the corner. They know. They have an idea. The narrate is there and clear him with ease, in fact. But they need a little bit more. Aves versus Boaster. The IGLs, and
That's
it's
a couple
Boaster to come
kills.
out on top. But
If
Dosia's
this-
still here.
Oh,
He
what are we
knows it
doing?
should
Let
be
him plant.
impossible to plant. But
Oh,
never
and the
mind.
KO ult stops the Neon
Curve
ulti.
again,
How do we
and he's
blow this? A
removed
5
the
versus
ultimate
2,
from
by the
Lev as
way.
well. Another saving grace from the new boy
Oh,
on the block, but
Jesus.
not this time. Levin will make sure.
You're an
at
Envy
least
glazer? Envy looks
KC
horrible,
will
brother.
go
I'm
in with a
sorry
lead,
that
but
you're
let's
an
be
Envy
real,
glazer.
Mitch. It should have been a much bigger lead than this.
This should have been a much more convincing half indeed.
Even though my birthday's today, I'm giving my
rounds
birthday
in a
lunch
row,
tomorrow.
coming off the
Well,
back
happy
of
birthday,
winning
Oogie
round
Boogie, and I'm
3,
glad that you're in
of
the
dealing with two
welcome to the
full
watch
buys,
party, brother.
of hammering
Who blew
Fnatic,
that?
and the pressure applied onto KC.
Yeah, I got 4
We
ghosts.
saw that again in the coaching
and got
count.
classic.
Yeah,
A
pistol
kill
here,
trip on A
if anything, would give
and a
Fnatic the
cam.
advantage.
I'm
I
assuming
think both
retake cam
teams
for
have
B because
showed that the defensive side is the one that's favored. In fact, last time when Fnatic beat KC, was a good defensive side half. And a lot of that comes down to a B-site hold from Althea.
it's a cam that they would use later. That's all 5. That's a crazy surprise. That's a crazy knife.
He has just caught the entirety of the team with a knife. I've just watched a player push spawn and not die. How did Levin get away with that?
Wow.
I'm almost certain they saw him. There you go. Final boss himself.
Wow.
He's going to be the only defender. He's dodged the paranoia. But there's so many people calming down.
He's getting
Help from a
flicky.
teammate. Gave an
Dude,
opportunity.
it's
and then
Alpha
away
versus
goes
everybody.
towards the B site. Luckily, Narrate makes sure it doesn't go any further. Because for a
I
second,
thought for a second,
thought
I
Alpha
thought
was
for a
about to kill
second.
them all.
Paranoia from Boaster really
I thought
helped
for a
him out to
second,
refocus
yeah,
to
that.
take down Sugetsu,
Can you give
who-
a barber
yeah, we
tip for my
obviously said about
67-year-old
Crash's
dad?
3 kills in
He
the first
struggles
half,
with his
pretty
hair
tough.
and would love to get
A
useful
tough
info
start
from
to this pistol,
someone
but Sugetsu's
with
been in
knowledge
that
on this
same boat.
matter.
A guy who was showing up in some really important rounds.
Okay, thanks
for
guys.
KC,
Thank you
looking
everybody.
back to Summit. And on Ascent,
Thank you.
the Cypher on the defense, well, it's true.
It is. It can be both.
Actually, no, he hasn't done anything. He didn't die 8 times.
Right. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah, we're full saving.
It's an important pistol for KC. After
Yeah, everybody's using this new catwalk camera now. That's a pretty nice camera, I'm not gonna lie.
Be the tougher of the two. Of course, you've got your double duelist.
I wonder if you crouch walked up catwalk, if you would still be seen on the cam.
I think
that'd be kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie.
Even over just the last couple of months, I think that Narrate has really gone back into the form that we saw from him a couple of years ago.
It looks like Fnatic have guessed right.
So I'm very excited.
Teets, why is there a perk to time myself out?
Specifically, but it is the tougher of the two sides. I think it always has been. And for
if that's what you want to do,
Fnatic, although the deficit is incredibly likely to be 4 rounds,
because why not?
I don't think it's out of reach.
Well, the stack was here. Both are left. Well. Smokes A, rotates back to B.
Huge value. One with damage, one with a little bit of damage.
I mean, there's 38 seconds left. There's not a lot of time to like do something. Are they just gonna go A? Yeah, they must. Yeah, they saw somebody. Yeah, the stack shift chat. The stack shifts. Do we have a sight smoke? Oh, we don't have a sight smoke.
20 and 8, I believe, at the moment.
No sight smoke.
Oh, he did eat the shock dart. Never mind. It looked like he was far enough away, but no. Must have got caught by the edge.
Nice try.
In there for a
dude, the no-scope Marshall needs to get nerfed, dude. That shit is busted.
As free as can be.
The accuracy on the no-scope Marshall is absolutely insane.
1 versus 3 with Alpha alive, though. This could definitely still end up being costly for KC.
67 viewers.
A single kill for Narrate. The Marshall kills.
It's out of stock, the timeout thing?
Marshall looks for a kill.
Who timed themselves out today?
And that might be the reason that Alfie is.
How was the game on the new map? I thought it was entertaining. It was a little sloppy, I'm not gonna lie, but I personally thought that it was fun to watch because it was a new map.
Without having to pick up an ultimate orb, at least you have a chance to deny.
All right, in terms of ults, Narrate's going to be one off his run-back, so he's probably, I mean, KC are probably going to prioritize one of the orbs next round. Meaning Fnatic should probably try to like prioritize fighting for one of these orbs next round.
He's coming to defuse! And then they go down to the spike. Is it Talona? And that's right, you guys can join us there. Scan the QR code to get yourself a ticket. Or just go back in the VOD and you'll see it. It'll be up there later on today as well for KC. Double digits is what they're after. And the buy, it's not that bad.
There goes your camera, buddy.
Oh, it's incredibly good.
Well,
bonus round, they'll still be able to buy into the next
They tried fighting for the.
It looks like he wants to try and get a little bit cheeky.
I feel like dude.
And Abbas, as said,
I feel like Alfred wanted to get that fight for that so bad, but like he was like in between. I'm swinging it, not swinging it. I wonder if he should have just committed. I'm not gonna lie.
And timing is going to be everything.
I wonder if he should have just committed to one.
In the hands
just
of
like either fight it or run away.
It would be Narrate to lead the charge, run it back.
Honestly, I wouldn't. I don't know. Would I be against him fighting that?
Everybody. Bar one has fallen back.
Look at this lurk up on A. Yeah, the offense aren't out with their Phoenix ulti. Odds are that they have a lurk somewhere. Fnatic are all over this. And when I say all over this, they're not aware whatsoever.
With a knife out and almost took down Kayak as well.
Yeah, and Sugetsu gets a double lurk. Gets a double lurk off.
With him falling.
Aw, dude. Fnatic are not looking good, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
Has made B much easier to get into. Now they don't have any smokes here, and
yeah,
so
the saw two there.
On the way,
Boaster gets turned into a unicorn. Boaster takes a dart in the mouth.
It blinded Kayak. Believe again, and yet 10-5.
Yeah, chat. Yeah.
It looks like he is having the worst day of his life every time we cut to him.
Oh.
Double the rounds of Fnatic, pushed him onto an eco, but he's not.
All right,
happy
chat.
Yet.
I got a
not
bet.
Until he sees 13
I have a bet we
up
can
top.
make.
And I mean,
okay, this is going to be a tough one, but open bet. Does Fnatic hit double digits?
He's going to get cleared. Cloud trying to re-aggress. All right, then. Levin's decided this round's his.
I have no fries. I'm poor. GG.
Well,
I'll give you a sub if you get a perfect poople. All right, we'll play poople after this, chat. You got to remind me.
Yeah, have done well, but.
You gotta remind me how to bet. Just copy the lane. Just copy everybody else in chat. You'll see.
And in zone flawless as KC build up their streak once again. We saw this in.
They should do the VCT comeback again. Yeah, they should. That's a good idea.
Pitch ideas. He gets
Kayak has an op.
That means he's not having to just focus on everything that's going on. Whereas we know that Bosa's style is very much like being the sort of
we have a full anchor setup on A, and because of the setup, I feel like we feel more confident to stack B and mid.
I do wonder if things will change now that Cloud's on the roster.
But with so much noise being made, I wonder when do we put this cam away and save it for retake?
In that choir. harmonizing with Boaster. His attempt to take deep space from Levin. And to be fair, they're respecting him for now at least, giving him a lot of space to play with up there.
Yeah,
Fnatic
need to re-clear tree. This is going to be really awkward, I'm not going to lie.
Well, this wraparound is... Oh,
that's a nice shot from Boaster. That's a really nice shot from the old man.
Again, pause seemingly making the difference. We saw this in the last half. It was maybe a bit later than we expected it to be. Well,
that's a little unlucky.
You got to try and be sneaky sometimes, but...
I mean, the trip's still up.
That leaves him
but they know he's on site.
HP.
This is so awkward. Oh no, you can't. Come on, what are we doing at that angle? We know we can be seen from there.
Again, Avis has just been impeccable. Now they try and swing into narrate.
How do we not know where the angle advantage just doesn't exist? Like he'll see you first.
It feels like nobody can match up to KC in their current form, and Fnatic definitely have to be a little bit more careful going in for this retake.
Well, 3v4 retake. Omen's 1 HP. This should be winnable for Fnatic, I'm not going to lie.
Give Kayak the ability to get right in there through Heaven, and that's exactly where he's going. The rest of the squad through the door. They'll draw the eye cloud.
Yeah, there's the 1 HP. Can we kill Aves in hell? That's the question.
Waiting for Narrate to emerge from the smoke, but there's enemies at the gates.
Oh, wow. Yeah, this game was never meant to be winnable. That's crazy.
Aves!
Are you kidding me?
Reaching another
Are you kidding me, chat? How long did we want to wait for this retake?
25 to 8.
How long did we want to wait for this retake?
Yeah, just bring Split on, man.
For the side of KC.
Yeah, dude, that's just a fat whiff. That's just a fat whiff.
Performance of a lifetime.
Yeah, Fnatic ain't winning this shit, Caleb. It's GG's.
12 to 5. 25.
Bros are aiming like Cobra Conda out here.
Well, for Fnatic, a map choice that they may live to forget or regret, whichever way you look at it.
Oh, that drone is not broken, but Under's Fury from Aves.
Well,
he's found himself a pick on the Kayak. Not like that's a big player for Fnatic or anything. It has been a rough game for him, a rough map at least.
Aves is a god of this series.
Fnatic need a hero.
Bro aiming like prime feats right now.
Oh, this story's going all the way.
Why do you guys call me
chapter.
Feats? You guys are freaks.
I think we might already be
oh, that's a great blind. Swing, 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 swing!
Fnatic comebacks,
oh, that's so unlucky.
There's been nothing to really make
Imagine TP's out. A little flexing your Omen TP.
Might work for Boaster.
Oh, it's pretty nice.
Alpha, yeah,
nice. All right, listen, chat. Listen.
It's done incredibly
we might be shooting a little bit.
He was hoping to be a little bit sneaky. And, you know, he's won that fight in the end. Desperately low on HP, and the spike.
It was very nice from Fnatic to realize that they're not coming out of B, so we rotate back to mid and get ready to pinch mid with our Cypher from Cat. This was pretty nice, I'm not gonna lie. After realizing they got bamboozled on B, to immediately pivot mid, that was pretty good, I'm not gonna lie.
15 seconds,
yeah.
But Levin can make that run.
Door open? Yeah, door's open. He gets there easily. He'll get that plant in before they can even make it out. Giving up the spike they were holding, hoping time.
Oh, he saw his shoulder. That's so unlucky.
A little bit too costly for KC. That could have been Doja down and Levin alone.
Crashies. That's one.
It would have been the round.
This guy's 30 HP. Surely we're calling it out, right? Yeah, there's a shock dart.
A man
misses.
who had some incredible
Just keep your gun out, guys. Just keep your gun out.
And now steps up to new heights. But Cloud is hunting him down, and he'll find him before the TP is completed. One more round.
Stop the glaze. What are you even talking about the glaze, bro?
In a row needed to bring us to overtime.
And you can see that.
What do you mean glaze? I'm talking about a nice mid re-clear from Fnatic. What do you want me to do? Just sit here and just go, ace!
Okay, I mean, the players.
They shoot gun really well! Like,
so that's
what do you want me to do, glaze? I'm talking about, like, good-ass plays they're making.
I'm hoping we're not going to cut to a face palm from him, because
please
I feel like
rename Teets2 to Feet TV. Okay. That would actually be a good Wheel of Doom thing, Laughing Night.
That was a good attempt.
Fairly chill.
That'd be a good Wheel of Doom.
For sure.
Rename the second channel. Please don't do that.
It's too tall a task for most teams. But if anyone was to do it, it won't be this team.
That's weird to say.
Oil up. Okay, Crystals. PCF should move down to tier 2? No, that's crazy.
Not seen as much of that magic.
Write that down.
Map.
Renaming the second channel.
Some of it. The Crashies clutch, the 4K from Kayak. Some of the aggressive plays we saw from Alpha. Yeah,
that's a good knife.
But this map, a lot of those players are.
Do you guys like the idea of renaming the second channel to Feet TV as a Mega Wheel of Doom?
Position is being watched avidly and immediately eliminated. Hunter's Fury, an attempt made, but nothing. And while Levin, he's being left behind almost just to try and sell a ruse. The rest of the team
Yeah, it was a nice
are heading
try
their
with this,
way
Sov ulti.
towards that B site. As said, there's normally a reason
Can't
that
find
people
anyone, though.
avoid this side of the map. Althea's B site hold.
You looking
At
mad
times
handsome
is
today?
legendary.
Ah, you. It's a
They
wheel
may
of
need it to be
inconvenience.
once
No, I can
again.
only
Look
change the
at the
name once every
current
30 days.
positions
That's definitely
of
a
the
mega wheel
Fnatic
of doom.
defenders. It doesn't even need to be a ruse sold by Levin, but he's selling it anyway.
He's being spotted. And yet still, if he walked right now, he'd have a backstab on Kayak. They thought he was in main.
Yeah,
The door
shit's over.
closed, the ruse sold, but Kayak shut
Unless-
him down.
unless
and
Alpha
Alpha's
gets, like,
still
6.
waiting. 8 seconds,
Yeah,
just
no,
needs
it's
to
over.
drop the spike, but he can't get it done. Whoa,
Oh,
that's a
wait a
risky
minute, that might not be
reposition.
over.
That's a very risky reposition, and he'll lift a record.
Wait a minute, wait a
It's
minute,
not
wait a
for
minute.
quick
If our Neon's
shot
flying in to
from
try and stop
Sugetsu,
plants, shouldn't the other
Kayak
person just go
got
live?
in there with a second to spare, but the round doesn't belong to Fnatic.
Wait a minute, wait a minute. Also, if we have our Sova ulti,
That's weird to say.
and our plan is to fight A main with this Sova
Not
ult,
seen as much of that magic. The last map
where's our Sova going
definitely
during
had
all
some
this?
of it.
He's like running around.
The crashes.
I guess he's
clutch,
getting ready to
the
fight bot
4K
mid
from
and
Kayak.
or A main.
Some of the aggressive plays we saw.
I mean,
from
the drone's
Althea.
going off. Instead of knifing it, why don't we
This
just
map.
Sova ult
A
him?
lot of those players have fallen
Instead, we let
quiet,
the
and,
offense
more
walk
so,
in
a
and
lot
our
of them have
Sova
been
ult is now
silenced.
useless. What are we doing?
Boaster's position
No offense to Crashies, but he's kind of
is
just running back
being
and forth and spawn like a
watched
crazy person.
avidly and were immediately eliminated.
I can lock him on the
At
game.
least right now, not seeing it at all. So
Is Narrator Duelist main?
they've clearly been cooking. They've got some
He
ideas.
can
but
play main Duelist.
is this going to be?
Yeah,
Fnatic
early no
reinventing
info
the
B.
wheel and people
I
about
think
to
we're going to
start
get ready over on
copying?
A.
Or is this going to be a complete failure? It's not gone great to the start. 11 on the raise.
Did we
Well,
use any utility to peak ramp, or did we just dry swing
okay,
a bitch?
that was an interesting choice after getting 2 kills.
Yeah, that's also that
Levin
is
is known
interesting.
for interesting choices, if you'd like to put it lightly. KC, a man down, but a lunatic down.
Yeah, could have sounded a little interesting. It makes the defense think
Haven't
that something
recovered
else is
this round
happening,
just
but
yet. Cloud is clear
plant
as we
happens.
speak.
You see that it's
Making sure
fade.
that there's no big flanks coming
Alrighty,
through.
chat. Make sure you get your
Now make
predictions
sure
in.
there's
It
no
will be
big
an
flanks
outlaw
coming
in
through.
round
And
2.
then he might be in a good position to catch these players when they come down ramp.
It's all gonna
Get your
be
fries in
timing.
on chat.
It seems like the opposing side have a good idea. There could still be someone behind, but now he's all that's left. And
Yeah,
for
and see.
Dosia, that means he can just hightail it towards the site, start that defusal, force Cloud into a more awkward fight. He needs this kill almost
Yeah,
immediately.
nice try.
On the race
Nice
says,
try.
no, don't look over there. You're still
Yeah,
fighting me.
I'm a little intrigued
KC
by the.
with a pistol round that seemed set pretty much from the get-go, but at least a
I'm
plan.
a little intrigued by
from
the
Fnatic.
ramp initial peak.
A silver lining indeed.
Oh,
But
the peak
after
of the
a
Prowler.
dominant
Ah,
map
that's
in the
unlucky they
previous,
whiffed.
I don't think you want to be starting this out with a pistol.
Yeah, but that
under
swing was also
KC's
stupid. I don't
belt.
know what that was about.
If you keep an
A lot
eye
of
on
questionable decisions, chat. I'm not gonna lie.
who's stepping up to the plate. Narrate on map 1 was sensational. And he's got himself the Sage coming into this one, the Battle Sage, the reses that could be coming up if he has his game. Levin, Billy's highlight when it comes to this agent select, and I have to agree, seeing him have a good game,
No outlaw?
that is going to
Oh,
put
no outlaw.
even more
Shit.
wind in KC's
All right.
sails.
I thought there would be one.
Well, he started off with an opening pick in the previous. This time, he's there to support. As Aves
wow.
finds one.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Flash looked like it could have turned the tide a little bit for Fnatic, but the weaponry letting them down.
Yeah, there goes all that.
Certainly not letting
Avis
Sugetsu
halfway
down.
to his
That's a
ult,
three-piece,
Sugetsu
same
over
as he
half.
found in half one of a set.
Everybody's halfway to their
Full
ulti.
Still going.
Yep.
No, I
good to have
genuinely.
What would you say is the best comp for
genuinely
Summit?
thought
I
that
think
was
it's too
gonna
early to tell, but I
be
think
just a
definitely a
multi-fight
combination of
with the
Neon,
Siege
Fade,
That
Viper,
connected onto multiple
Harbor.
players and just the nade didn't quite.
Neon, Viper,
far
Fade,
enough back,
Harbor,
but
Neon,
to
Fade,
Sugetsu,
Viper,
the build-up
Harbor.
of some of those
And then
ultimate orbs, of course, not the
Probably a
the
Sentinel,
strongest
Chamber maybe,
of bonuses coming
probably
in,
Vice.
but definitely one that Fnatic will look to try and come through a little
Yeah,
bit
if
cleaner. The
Fnatic don't
rifles,
make
of course,
champs, I'd be a
onto the
little
board, but
devastated. I'm
no
not gonna lie.
ultimates
All right, but it's the first full buy from
particularly
them.
close for
Pretty average bonus for the defense.
But that's enough of us talking.
Yeah, we're done taking ramp for now.
Let's let Fnatic do the
Oh wow,
talking.
what a shot! But also at the same time,
He's 1 mil, 1 mil.
I'm gonna blind heaven, boys.
it's a crazy peak.
TP backside
Yeah,
and fight.
TP. No, I'm flooding. We
No,
can
no,
take
no.
it. Yeah, but I'm gonna go under. Okay, do you have smoke for city?
I'm on the
Nice
city.
smack, nice smack. I'm gonna plant.
Gotta be main.
Fan.
Yeah, can you hold it, Cloud, or you want me to hold it?
Flooding maybe. Fair.
They're not, they're
I
not,
left
they're
your
not,
flank, I
they're
left
not.
flank.
Haven't, I'm gonna
Left,
TP out.
left,
We can
left.
speak.
I'm tapping.
We can speak right together.
One,
Let's play two.
Well, let's go.
Hard the lane.
Can we hold?
Holding behind.
I'm turning Kevin. Can we pick city? Come new box.
I'm coming.
I have a smoke in 10.
One.
Wait. 1, 2. Take under, take under.
TT fade.
I have city.
Smoke in 5
I have
for
city with you,
heaven.
I have city with you.
5v3, boys.
I'll send you plan.
I'm
gonna
I'm
smoke
holding Kevin now.
not planning God. I'm not planning God.
Heaven out, Kevin out.
Dead. I haven't fade.
I have one now.
Better Sage.
You are city guy.
No, I don't know Sage.
I'm gonna pick city.
You just pick
Come on,
CT up
CT.
me. I'm holding this.
Fine.
It was Heaven long time ago. I hit him.
Poison's off.
One city.
I can't default.
Well, 2 players
hi.
still trying to break back through, but it looks like they've made the decision. Well, they're not going to win the round.
No.
Put it that way. They're not saving.
Last
That's quite
player
clear.
standing.
Narrate's only got a pistol. I thought Abez might hightail it.
Chat,
But
say
it's
hi
all
to
about
Gunther.
damage for this squad. And so far,
Say hi to Gunther.
it's a big mission failed. It looks like it'll end that
Boy.
way. For Narrate,
He wanted some attention.
I think everything there is a pretty good trade for him if he ends up dying to one of those players. Like getting an orb towards the res is as effective as anything else. But Crashy's one
wanted
away.
attention.
Maybe you just don't want to give the ult right away.
Yeah, I don't think you want to give the Nightfall over.
Yeah, that was
Chances
pretty
are
well
fight
coordinated. It
for-
was well handled from Fnatic. Their comms sounded good. Like that sounded slick. I'm not gonna lie.
As you can see, it's been a while
Gunther cute, Teets ugly. Okay,
since
Tim
we
boy.
saw the
After I drew you last week,
neon.
you're gonna start talking shit to me. All right, buddy. I see how it is.
Yeah.
By the way, guys, 12-hour stream on the 24th. Make sure you guys tune in, or you guys hate me and want me to die
Anyways, 2-1.
in Minecraft.
KC, and with a full buy and looking to fight themselves right back into things. But it was a convincing round from
Closed
Fnatic
bet?
in the
I don't even know what
previous.
this bet is.
Well, I have some hope that they'll be able to pick up some steam. Very interested to see how things pan out with Kayak in particular. Look, no stranger to seeing him play on the Yoru, but in this state of the meta, it's not normally what we would, it's just, I was going to say it's not normally what we'd expect to see. We expect to see it not at all. The
Oh,
idea
nice
is for
Yoru flash.
Fnatic, well, they're already going to make it past the wall with the TP in the
Yeah,
backside.
listen, the Yoru double entry TPs on
What
B
do we do
are
from
pretty
here?
legit
KC are
still, I'm
waiting
not
for
gonna
the
lie.
battle.
This is one of the benefits of being able to run
Paranoia.
Yoru. You can teleport to backside as long as this is
Already
clear,
a lot of
and it makes it
players
so
here
awkward to
that
hold.
actually- I was
But
gonna say it
KC are
went
just
well, but it didn't. Dosia, a triple
KC are
spray
just
down.
automatic, I guess.
It leaves Crashies as the last man standing, maybe hoping he can
Your
get
dream
the orb
team?
that
And
gets
from
his
YouTube
Nightfall,
chat,
but
Teach, shut up. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry.
as night falls, he's got no
Yeah,
friends
sorry,
left
my
to play
bad.
with.
My bad, guys.
And they're on the hunt.
My bad.
KC
That's my
looking to
fault,
try
I guess.
and remove this gun from his hands. As mentioned on the desk that
My dream lineup,
KC
probably,
last played this
what is
map,
his
which
name?
was a little while ago. and their form
Boaster,
was definitely
Nats,
quite a bit different. They managed
then I need
just
some, like,
3
Durka,
rounds when they played against Na'Vi in a 3-9 defensive half. Well,
who else would
unless
be on my... I need a smoker.
Crashies
10
has
seconds
some
left.
sort
Who's
of
like-
cheat
who's like
or
one of the best
exploit that I
smokers in
don't
the
know
world?
about. They're
Mako?
gonna have 3 rounds in the first 4.
Mako.
Don't think he's getting the plant out of that. And there we go. The round locked in for KC. 3-1. Credits
And maybe Brock?
on the side of Fnatic. Well, a lot was invested.
Brock for sure,
But
Initiator.
there's still a lot
Kiko
remaining.
smokes.
They'll
Kiko
be
smokes
able
is
to
a
get
guy. He's good on
decent
smokes.
buy out of this one. They've got a Nightfall to work with as well. But what worries me, KC dominant in the last map, 3-1 start.
His
here.
dream
Zugetsu,
lineup is
who was
a full head of
quiet.
hair.
I mean, silent in the previous, now showing up in a big way, and we haven't even seen Narrate involved at all so far. And already it's looking strong.
He won on a pistol. by
I feel
killing
like
the guy
when you're
that got the
executing a
user.
deal like this, you
It's
can't...
important kill.
Maybe this is like
Heal as
too
well in there,
nitpicky to
and
say,
that's been his highlight.
but I feel like
know
the
he's gonna
person,
show
like the
up in a
Yoru
big
back
way.
here,
And
has
for
to bait
Fnatic,
these players, because as
for
soon as he
Hank sat there
dies,
in the coaching booth,
all this
once
attention is just
commanded the
refocused
ship
onto
on
this
the other
lane.
side, but now
So I
Will
think
Turner's
Yoru dying
taken
first
over
is kind of a
and
tragedy for
finds
Fnatic
himself
in
as
this
the Davy
execute.
Jones, and what a stab in the heart
And
it would be
that requires
to
like a
lose
next
out
level
to the
understanding,
team
like a
that you
crazy
walked
understanding
away
of
from when they were 0-5.
your duelist to like recognize that. You know what I'm saying?
Scary prospect, and for Fnatic, we
Mata
know
smokes? No.
the
Zeppo?
expectations
Fuck no.
on this team are higher than any other in EMEA. They went 5-0 in the previous group stage, and then had issues that were out of their control.
No
and that was
Leo
still enough
/Chronicle?
to make changes to their roster, much to many's dismay. But now they need to prove that those
Nah.
were worthwhile. The pickup of Cloud, I think, has clearly been a good one, but it's the rest of it. A ruse being sold, a fake
Eggy's
by
Brimstone.
As he now
This
looks to join the rest
was
of the
good
team.
pressure over on B.
Nightfall across. The C's will slow them down a little bit and to get to under some
If the
serious
B execute
pressure.
worked last round,
58
I would
HP.
start considering making
But he's
this a
still in
Yoru
that
video.
corner. 30 seconds left. As they now look to make it to the site. Alfia on that entry, but Narrate swings out from above.
Yeah,
Even
3 versus
still,
3.
it ends up
2 are in
even, but
spawn.
bear in mind, there is a showstopper, but it's on the other
Oh,
side.
big
and
shots.
Alfia just
Big
isn't
shots from
missing.
Alfire.
12
Alpha's
HP
so
made
good,
no
chat.
difference.
He's
And
so
11
good.
in a tough clutch. A showstopper at his back, but I feel like he needs a kill before he uses it.
I think he feels that way as well. Trade will come in far too quickly. He knows one player is low. Alpha dodges those shots by sheer chance, but this one harder to dodge, so he doesn't let the shot be fired. Alpha, yeah, he has turned up in a big round for Fnatic. This was needed, necessary. Or we would see KC run away with this early half. We've seen what they can do with that momentum, but this time will be put to a stop early enough.
Oh, it's been spoken about a lot that
Yeah, it's crazy. That's a crazy
Alfia
shot on the
always
Rosa
talks about-
ult.
Oh my goodness.
getting
This
a little
poor
bit
Des
bored.
is getting
We're
a beating.
slow-moing the table slams. That's where we that's where we got
I
to.
feel like
Yeah,
Jason,
defense are in a
he's
really
going
weird
for a
buy.
new record, man. We
They're
used to have
forcing a
Barbar
Guardian,
out here,
a
but
Stinger. Oh god, and a
Man's gonna
Judge.
snap that
Casey must be
Barbar's the
confident,
reason we
and
had
this
to get
Viper ult
stronger
probably
desks.
is why. Alex
Not even a
2.0?
If people at home
Yeah.
are
Alex
joking
Jr.?
About that. That's not even a joke.
Are Casey able to make
We had go
champs?
back to the
Yes,
drawing
but I think
board
they need to
after he
like
dented,
win
6 of them.
through playoffs or something.
I think someone had to do a play test on that before, actually, and they moved. I'm not even joking. They moved their mouse, and they were like, "Why is there a big hole here?"
I think it
We're
was.
like,
I think
it's a
it was,
Barbar table. Sorry.
was it nuclear.
Yeah, I think it was Nukia. He was like, "What?" And they're like, "Oh, that's Barbar's old desk. My bad. Let's swap it out." That guy was crazy. I think Zace is giving him a run for his money.
I miss him.
Yeah,
miss him
this
too, man.
lurk smoke
Just to
chat.
come to Irish lands.
It's new and it's freaking out the
Inspired
defense.
many players who went.
I
down
think
to
it
Europe.
freaked him out a
It's
little
smart,
too
though.
hard because
It's
it
fine.
dragged over rotates over to B,
There's a bit
leaving
stinky,
Fade just completely naked.
But there's a couple of ults that could pad the gap a
Unless
little
they
bit.
want to play retake with a
Again,
Nightfall,
Aves is trying to slow them down, but try as he might
but that doesn't
with a
seem like it.
stinger and some spams. Unfortunately, they have managed to get the site, and for Fnatic, this puts them in a hugely advantageous position. I also like the
EMEA does
spot
seem
for
weak.
Cloud.
No, I'd say that NA seems
Viper
pretty weak
is
right now,
an
I'm not
agent
gonna
who
lie.
springs to mind when I think of him, but it seems like he's taking up this new lurk role. Well, quite
Yeah, this
literally, he's
basically
very
turns into a
far
game
back, but he
of
just wants to
how
make sure they
fast
can't
can
force it out
Cloud
of position.
backstab the
Nightfall
defense as a
only
retake.
catching
And
the
that
one.
paranoia is
Didn't
going to be
expect it
big.
to be invested in
Boaster
this round, but with the positions that
I feel like
Fnatic,
you don't
it
need to
looks like
swing,
they did.
bro.
And
Just let
Cloud now
them clear
playing
you.
slow as can
Because now
be.
Cloud
We
needs
saw
to hurry
this in
up.
the
He
pistol.
really needs to hurry up.
And
Yeah,
maybe
nice.
that's
Good
why they went
job.
back to check it, but a little bit too late
Good
there
job.
for Narrate.
Very good job.
Advantage sits with
Yeah,
Fnatic
push out of
now.
spawn.
They
Very good
looked
from
like
Fnatic.
they
Very
were
good.
behind, but they were limping as
I didn't like
were.
the Boaster
And now 3
peak,
to 3
but-
we go. Looks like Doja will make it out with the weapon, but that is
Yeah.
the only silver lining for KC.
Pacific is awesome.
I really
as
like
always.
the way that Cloud is playing. I think we've seen it throughout the game. Incredibly clever when it comes to making sure he checks certain angles. I think even on Ascent, even though they were losing, he had a lot of impact. And this round is
I
no
say
different,
NA
but
is
it's
weak,
more
but
so
then they just
how far back
destroyed
he went.
EWC. So
He
like,
knows they're going to try and clear him, so he just makes it so it's like, okay, if you want to come fight me
You
in
know what I'm
spawn
saying?
and waste the time away, you can do that.
It was an NA
If
Grand
not,
Final in
you're going to have
EWC.
to
Should be a very
Open bet.
difficult round for KC to really get anything done in.
Oh,
But I've said that before, and well, we were surprised many times on Summit.
Yeah, I think as well.
I wanna
like,
open up a bet.
You look at this from Casey's perspective. You got a Sage Viper setup, solo duelist. You kind of expect this composition to be better.
yeah, it's a
on
nice
the
fence
defense.
take.
And so the fact that they've started to lose rounds, not really be able to slow opponents down, this is risky. It's a weird stack. And of course, Fnatic, we're not expecting 3 players to be sat in the vent.
But we are against an eco double diving.
That's
into
still weird. Like,
It is
3
weird.
players is weird.
It is weird, but I don't think we
You
need
jump
even.
into
I don't
vents
think we
anytime
even need to
during
take
a game.
vents.
Any moment.
It's one of the most
Chances to beat
close-quartered
3
parts of the
players, they're
map.
talking very low.
No?
Oh, well,
Oh,
Lemons managed to
Jesus.
sneak one at least. But for Fnatic, I didn't expect this to
Who
go
buys the next
this
op?
way. They dive in, they find 3, they make an aggressive stance against the pistols.
All right, who
and
buys the
pay
next
for
op,
it.
chat?
They have ended up with a
Get your
decent
bets
bit
in.
of
Very
map
weird.
control. They've essentially
YouTube chat, if you
completely
guys
swapped
want to bet,
positions Fnatic
get a
are now
free VOD
defending,
review from
but
yours
need to
truly
plant the
amongst a
spike.
bunch of other things.
KC are waiting to attack a site after the plant comes down. This is
Teets,
from the
watch as
attacker's
I
side.
lag chat in
This is
10
strange,
seconds.
and you can see how Boaster's trying to put the pieces together of what's going on, but I don't think you're going to solve this puzzle unless all the pieces are revealed.
Thanks.
Oh, the moment he
That's
plants, that will give the game. Well, I feel like with the clear through mid from Crashies and him going all the way in towards screens, there was nowhere else that anybody could be.
Fuck.
Crashies trying to avenge his fallen comrades.
That is actually
entering
crazy.
event, and that is, and I mean it, the worst
That is
possible
actually
timing.
crazy. I'm not
I
gonna
don't know
lie.
how they have done everything.
That
almost
is
perfectly
actually
on the KC
so
side.
crazy,
I don't know if that
Cobra.
is one of the few strats in the Zeiss strat book or pure coincidence, but either way, an Emoda Thrifty will be coming through. in
Dude,
favor
I'm not
of
gonna
KC.
lie. When I saw that 30 popped up, I teared up a little bit. I'm not even gonna lie.
Such a strange round to see.
Did it work?
The double dive in
I
against
guess.
the Eco, a risk taken, the reward certainly
Holy
found.
fuck, Cobra.
Look at the timing on that.
I appreciate the
Just
support, brother.
one
You,
turns,
me, Jess,
and
we
then the legs are
both
seen
really
go up
appreciate
the
you having
rope.
you a part of this community.
Look his arms go up. He's like,
If you guys got a
But
gifted
he
sub
knows,
from
like,
Cobra
that
Conda,
was
please go
pixel
thank him.
perfect.
Please
From
go
the
thank
rate,
him.
a res online now for the defensive
He's one of the
side,
main
and
reasons
lead
why
is
these
there.
streams
Still operator
are still
pulling into
going.
play for Levin, and he has aggressive ideas. Who's surprised at that? But he won't hit the opening shot.
Holy
Going
fuck,
back
Cobra,
in here
thank you. We
is a
love you
risk.
so much.
They're on a high low. Oh, they were on a high low.
I gotta lock
Now
in.
Crashies has walked in, and it's a good job too. That shot just whizzed straight over Alpha.
You keep unking my yeah, you do.
Again, Levin.
You really do.
He's missed 3 shots in a row, and he's
That's
being
insane,
rounded
Cobra.
on.
You know you don't need to do
Maybe
that.
they
I really
forgot about
appreciate
what
it.
this ultimate could do. So much space take. How's no one died yet? Finally, we'll see some players fall.
All right, I gotta lock in. I gotta lock in.
But it's not gone the way of Fnatic. Maybe it has. Never mind. What do I know? In fact, it's gone
I'm like so not locked in. That's actually crazy.
Last man standing, and Crashies is
That's
gonna
actually
close it
crazy.
out. No more unlucky timing. And from what was a double opener, it seemed for KC.
Very quickly, I want to try and see if I can figure out what happened last round. Okay, so we take B main, duel for B main, we Euro through mid. Oh, I see. The Euro reverse Euro
Three
roll.
shots in a row, and he's being rounded on. Maybe they forgot about
This
what
was a really nice
ultimate
Euro roll.
could
Do a
So much
paranoia.
space take. How's no one died yet? Finally,
But
we'll see
3
some
versus
players
4,
fall as- never mind.
and a bunch
Only
of stuff
better.
happens. Okay, I don't want to miss the next round.
The 5 main.
That was a cool Euro roll,
bro.
though. Oh, dude, this is so bad. Oh, dude, he's crashing out so hard.
I can't highlight enough how calm, reasonable, and kind that man. I think Zeiss might be one of my favorite people I've ever met in
Dude, if you
esports.
think
But
Alex
he's in
rages
the
hard,
coaching, but
holy
he's
shit.
a different guy. I've never seen him get angry outside of it. And he's had plenty of reasons.
Yeah,
you
fake
get
one
him
up
in a
ramps.
game,
We've taken A main.
And that competitive
Question
spirit
marks made
comes
an A
out.
main.
Jesus.
That monitor's got to be sat there like, what did I do?
A main's a
Our
mystery.
IT department's shaking in their britches. They know they're getting a call
The
soon.
admin's like, you know you're muted, bro.
Yeah, drags over the defense, and then we go take B.
There is no one here to help him.
That's.
Even still, he'll take Alfia down. Now,
I mean, he got his, I guess. I don't know.
He cannot hit an operator shot to
Casey
save
has
his
an op?
life. It's 5 missed in a row.
He does. Yeah, you're
Well,
right.
a lot of these have looked like freebies
Um,
from what we expect to see from Levin. At least this
Nice.
time he lives to tell the tale. Ult-wise, the res is not going to hold any value, at least for now. Someone else would have to fall.
Thank you,
up
Cobra.
top.
I'm still thinking about it. That's crazy.
Viper Orb. Also holding the back.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
gonna
what a
invest
Viper
the pin
ulti. That's
late into
GG's.
the round.
It's gotta be, no?
Make it so much more
Yeah, it's
awkward. And
GG's.
well, Boaster firing warning shots, but Cloud was not
That's
doing the
GG's.
same. For Levin, no choice but to save that up for the next round.
Yeah, that was for Fnatic. As soon as the orb is about to fade, when you see Cloud step forward with the ult, you think it has to be done. He was a little late on putting the snake bite down. I think
Come on,
conscious
lawnmower
of
lock in.
people having pushed through.
What are you talking
The
about?
second it goes down, they've got them boxed in. Players outside can't come to help. Levin's got to run for the hills. They're trying to fight back through that pit with the operator. It's
That was a
just
good
never
trade
gonna
despite the
happen.
nade.
This was it. They were already
Oh, I'm
boxed
dropping
in and
bar
dealt with.
chat. Good
Those
nade.
tickling them from up above.
was a
and
good
Cloud
nade.
dragging them down below. It's 5-4.
Good nade. Good trade despite the nade. That was kind of tough, no?
One coach is taking that better than the other.
Oh, he's gone from anger. Now he's in
Oh,
denial.
I want to go give him a hug, man. This that was we hung on that for so long.
Yeah, it was
These are
tough.
the stages-
Ops is on
stages of
B,
grief.
solo B.
That's what we're getting. And they're only 1 round behind.
Solo B op. Slow orb up, meaning that the defense probably haven't, or the offense haven't found a lurk yet, but we prowler just in case.
Patient move from Fnatic. Looks like an all-in on.
You see the pings coming in. I think they're planning some form of a split through heaven.
The Rate's the one to try and take contact. He hasn't had the same success we've seen.
We spent a lot of utility reclearing ramp multiple times.
Or his Phoenix.
I'm not gonna lie.
Sage Wall to try and slow them down, pushing them.
Yeah, good Sage Wall, good tether.
His C's put into position. Alfia with nowhere to go, but the spams are not
very
going
good
to do
tether.
as much as hoped. And as the C's fades, in fact, there was no damage done at all.
No, he still takes sight. Oh, ballsy.
Got the sight, or at least they can plant, but they don't quite
Yeah, they
have
gotta
the
take this
sight.
together.
Fnatic still have 2 players to deal with, and okay, the
That's
gonna fall quite
crazy
quickly.
spam.
Abba's
How
still
does it even
standing his
happen?
ground, though. He's taken down.
Oh,
one,
Crashies
but
goes big and
Crashies
spawn and kills the
just made this an
rotators.
almost impossible task.
But we still haven't killed this guy.
Maybe not something we should say in the same sentence as Abbas.
2v2.
His performance.
Spike is planted for heaven, so the offense don't really need to go to
stole the
sight.
show.
This is
But
a
now
crazy
with Fuse
smoke.
needed, they'll keep heaven control to
I thought
allow
it
this
would
to
be.
happen. Levin
Make
looking for this
Fade
battle,
freak
but
out.
the boom
Oh,
bot
and he
has sold
timings
the
the boom
ruse.
bot through the
Boaster
wall.
slipping
Oh, Boaster
past
beat
it,
his
now
ass,
set up
please.
close. Levin
Boaster, no!
suspects it. And now it's just one left to deal with. The showstopper locks it in. I thought Boaster had
That's a
made
rocket
the
launcher.
play to win
Yeah, I
the
thought
round,
Boaster
but
had the play of the
fair
century.
play to Levin.
How did Levin know that
It's
he
a new
timing the
look
boom
on
bot?
him,
That's
but
absolutely
a welcome
wild.
one.
Yeah, and Abbas as well.
Oh, maybe they
He was
knew.
there from the beginning.
Maybe Boaster saw him back there.
Maybe should have been dead to rights, especially after what Crashies was able to do up top, but he just holds that backside position, doesn't allow them.
It's like such a bad angle from Boaster.
And then he's there to close it
I
out.
feel like he
Still
just
the
has to
rocket
commit to his
couldn't
flank
even
now.
land.
Or his
5 to
backstab, whatever.
5. Maybe an unlikely round for KC, but
That's
that's
unlucky.
kind of what this match has been like, a consistent
Um,
back and forth between the two teams.
Why
in
does it say no
map 1
porn?
and map
Read
3.
the breakdown, brother. It was the last place where it could be. Well, I'm talking so much. I'm talking more angle advantage because if you're sitting in this cubby,
Nightfall for both squads.
if you're sitting in this cubby, this person will always see you. Like it's just it's geometry. This person will always see you, but first. So I feel like after this boom bot, I feel like he just got to swing with his dick out. I'm not gonna lie.
Is alone. There are 5 players outside the A site. They're found out at least one is there with the wall being broken. That will keep Doja here for the time being, but
What in the world happened for that to be a rule?
they don't know quite how many
Does that make
numbers
sense,
are on
Briggs?
the other side.
It's like angle advantage.
based
This
off the
person is
nightfall.
farther away from this angle, so he'll
Normally
see
you'd
you
send that
first.
Nightfall
Like he'll see your gun sticking out
through the
before
back
he
of the site. I
before
think that's why we're
before
seeing
you can swing him.
KC adopt their positions around the heavens. They know they can continue to
Yeah,
slow
take the
them down,
50-50. Yeah.
but instead,
Ooh.
up top, the
Yeah, I was gonna
opponents
say
go
nice fade
home.
home. Nobody breaks
Well
it. Surprisingly,
to start.
Omen's fighting on his own while
Now
Sage
the
is
Nightfall
e-dating in
goes through, as
heaven.
you see, doesn't connect onto anybody, but it lets them know that the site is
Yeah,
clear.
Nightfall sees
They
no
can
one.
get into
That's
the
a free
post spot.
sight.
The devil of the last round.
Res goes
man in the
off.
back of
That's
Abbas
nice.
Will not be on the site this time. Hoping for a bit of a miracle with the spam, but it's a bit more of an unorthodox plant spot.
We take spawn.
Look at the battle between
Oh, no
Cloud
way we
and
get this
Levin
wrap
that's
off,
now
right?
being set
And
up.
mid.
KC are
Look
taking
at this
their
cloud
time,
wrap in mid. There's
making
absolutely
it
no
out of
way we
heaven,
get this off,
only
right?
Now making it down the ramp all the while. Cloud
Bro
is
better be
playing the
knife
long
out. I
game,
can't
but
lie. He's got to start
that means the
sprinting,
rest
dude.
of Fnatic have to
Oh, he's
got
gotta
to
start
They have to delay
sprinting.
as much as they can
No?
with no utility left. Bar on Cloud. It's going to be tough. They have
Maybe
to deal
you
with the
should say it.
rifles and Cloud's being caught. They
Oh,
were
but
watching
Alfred's
the
killing
flank,
everybody.
but that's when
Ult,
Kayak
ult, brother.
turns up.
Oh, I thought it was the last round of the half. Never mind.
Left it
Oh!
on. What? That shot was insane from Levin. Another needed onto Kayak. A right click could be enough. And although he
Holy
finds all the
shit.
kills, the clock
How was the sense?
is
It was
an
kind of a
enemy
stomp
no
through. That
man
was
can defeat.
insane.
6-5 for Fnatic. What a round
So we're
from
gonna
Levin,
talk
though.
about swinging with your
Yeah,
dick out?
it's
Nah,
very
you just gotta.
nice
That's being.
attempt.
That
He
means
sits
being
to the ball
confident. You gotta swing with
12-6
your
even
your
the
dick
shots
in your
we were
hand
talking about
sometimes in this
earlier.
game. And just slap
Maybe
the
he's
enemy team
saving
with
up
it.
all of his power for
With
the
your
one
fat
shot.
wiener.
Obviously, Kayak did save
That's a
one.
crazy shot.
It's one
Look at that.
landing, then flicks to the headshot. That
was disgusting.
Insane. But just a
That was
little bit too late
disgusting.
on the clock to get the round done. It goes Fnatic's way. 6-5.
Check his PC. Yeah,
A
honestly.
minimum of a level half.
Yeah, Viper roll for mid. Love to see it.
I'm watching Levin. He's just walked out of the Viper's pit.
You don't think your
They
dick
placed
fits
it
into
down
my
the middle.
hands?
He's
I
just
see it.
walked straight
Maybe it'll
through
fit in
it and
mine.
now sits posted up on the angle.
pit still
What?
up. It's going to
What?
keep Fnatic out of mid.
Teets, slap me with your
They go
wiener.
walking back in, even just to take a peek. Levin's going to rip them to shreds. The problem is,
Yeah, I mean,
rotate off the back of Doja's information. He sat up aggressive in B main.
the offense are going to see this Viper ult and be like, oh my goodness, it's a Viper fart. We need to go clear it out, and then they dive out.
Only have one man standing in their way.
But
and
the escape plan is a little riffy.
well, that man only has a pistol to work with. He's at least for now.
Yeah, how do you like that, chat? We
avoided their
fake
gaze,
Omen
but,
ulti to send the
well,
defense
it's
kind of
time to
into a
run for Doja.
frenzy.
He's realized.
But it kind of works against them. It forces Faye to like start rotating to B early as
Retaking these
Bowser's
circumstances
team
will
is
be
hitting
difficult.
B.
A Stinger, a Judge,
I guess it doesn't matter.
an Operator. These are not guns you want in
Concrete,
these sort of
thanks for the follow, brother.
circumstances. And while a man down,
Yeah,
is
good
not gonna
pushing
make
the
it any
spawn,
easier
too.
for KC. Kayak has done well.
Fnatic has done a good job of pushing
looking
the spawn,
good, and
taking
Cloud on
extra space.
flank watch has been unstoppable.
Cover going out.
Trying to catch him out of position has been
Street
incredibly
9?
tough, and
What do
for
you
the
mean?
remaining 3 players, I don't see any way back in. It's a little labored from Kayak, but not anything that matters too much with how
Yeah, I
much
mean, they
of an
don't got the
advantage
weapons
they
to do
have.
this.
And while Levin might be quick,
They
but
ain't got the weapons to do this
I don't
shit.
think he's quick enough to clear all the remaining players of Fnatic with how much time is left on the job. He's showing you that maybe those misses earlier were a little bit of an off round or two.
What do you mean,
It's
move
nice
your
shots from
lawnmower?
Levin, but I don't think
been
Fnatic
saying
will
that.
care at all as they go in with the lead.
No, it is a lead for Fnatic. Aang has made it work, at least for the first half. And now, during the halftime, we're going to send it over to the coach confession that happened after the previous map. We asked Aang if he feels like he has a good read on Zace's strat book for this map. Let's see what he had to say about that.
Yeah, just give him straight ones. Give him straight. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, God, he is so. I'd hate to be that assistant coach, bro. Like, what do you even do? I want to see that last round.
Incredibly tough.
He's at least for now avoided
Yeah,
the gaze,
your ulti
but,
sees the Omen.
well, it's time to run for Doja.
Can we
He's
Omen
realized.
paranoid him? No.
Go, go, go.
Retaking these circumstances will be
Oh,
difficult.
flash for the
Stinger,
Prowler?
a Judge. An
Then the
Operator. These
paranoia?
are not guns you want
I
in
mean,
these sort of
honestly, that's all
circumstances,
thanks to
and while a man down is
the
not gonna
dimensional
make it
drift
any
not
easier
seeing
for
anybody
KC.
on site, so
Kayak's
Fnatic feels
done
safe
well.
to save all their utility.
Yoru
And because they
looking
have
good
all
and
this excess
Cloud on
utility,
flank
they use it for a
watches.
deep spawn push and
Bit
catch Omen with his
unstoppable.
pants down. Genuinely, that's
Trying
like
to
really
catch
nice.
him
Your ult is one of the strongest ults in
out of
professional
position.
Valorant.
And so coming into this one, I think it's fair
Alright,
to
chat,
say,
lock
Tom,
in. Would you
they
please
may need
close
a
the
pistol
bet? Close
to
the
give them
bet.
a leg up. You also said this comp looks better on the defense, at least on
timing?
an eye test.
Yeah,
Yeah,
seriously.
we'll have to see what they've got planned. I think maybe they're moving as a pack will help them out, as it always seems to do. And well,
Oh,
that's
that's a
very
nice
aggressive
shot.
stance. But it still ends up even.
I feel like this
The
Viper wall
spams
sucks,
onto
wiener.
Boaster at the back wall have been enough. Crashes goes unchecked, but is there a trade to be had? Yes, there is. And well, again, swings and roundabouts.
How did this fall
Their
apart
team
so
takes an
hard?
advantage, and it doesn't last long. For Cloud,
I feel like
he was
a
used to
wall,
being that lurk, the man on the other side of the map. Now
a
he's
wall like
hoping
this would hit harder, no?
that his gamble to be is the correct one.
This wall doesn't really cover mid. I mean, they could still walk out
Well,
this
it
way.
was, but I think
But like a
hearing
wall like this,
nothing
would it not just
might
hit harder?
Just put a little bit of doubt in the back of his
I don't know
mind.
how we.
There's certainly a lot more.
I don't know how
avenues they
we
can come
lost
from
that
to
so bad.
Flank him.
You guys
And if they
get
are gonna go
fries, by
without
the way,
utility,
by
it's gonna be a
literally
contact.
just watching the stream.
More likely that they're going to do that from behind than in front.
Or on
Now
very
it's been
rare
long
occasions,
enough.
I'll ask you guys to
Cloud has
clip
worry
something or
about
look
both
something up
angles,
for
but
me, and
there's
I'll
the
say whoever does
information
this
given
gets
to
like
him.
1,000 fries or
The
something.
utility, the signal he was waiting for, the strike.
6-7.
Oh, it's a
Okay,
half
thank you
edge,
guys.
but it's a
Yes,
bad
it's
man to
6-7. The
swing.
score is 6-7, guys. Yes, that is
puts it
true. Thank you, everybody. The score is
This got a
6-7.
plot to
Yes.
do.
So we get this
Well,
kill.
that's a
Paranoia,
very
stun.
aggressive stance.
Oh, the haunts. The haunts cucked him.
And well, that's a very aggressive
I mean, how do we not shoot
stance. Well, off Crashies goes unchecked,
then
but
Crashies
the
gets a
spams
little
onto
careless in
Boaster at
mid.
The back wall have been enough.
No, not
Crashies
careless.
goes unchecked.
Oh,
but
kinda careless.
Is there a trade to be had?
Gets
Yes,
traded,
the
and then we
back
just
wall
die
have
in
been
B main.
Enough. Crashies goes unchecked, but
Well, we try
is
to
there a
fight it. I
trade
think we
to
just
be
lose our
had?
duels,
Yes,
I'm not
there-
gonna lie.
And now gives a very
Unlucky.
good opportunity.
In
go
terms of
into the first
pistols,
buy round
in terms
level.
of... Holy shit, you guys are brain dead in my chat. I looked away for 2 seconds, and it's an army of 6-7s. What on earth am I looking at?
Rifles and a Spectre.
What on earth am I looking at in my
Making this
Twitch
run close.
chat?
Will be a loss for KC.
Holy brain dead slop.
For now, at least.
Okay, well, in terms of pistol, or a bonus, Sugetsu's the only person who can die before it gets expensive. Fnatic have a fat trap in mid set up, and they have Fade holding A.
Just as KC stepped past the point of no return, but it looks like they'll
that's a kill.
make it out.
Gets walled off. Alfair hits some crazy bandito shots. Oh, the bandit! The bandito! By the way, all of you are older than me.
For Fnatic, and as I said, already making it close.
Yeah, man, I'm sorry, bro. I don't have to tell you. This is just my Twitch chat.
Negative for KC. It could get a lot worse.
Dude, the bandito shots, those shots must have been crisp.
He didn't even take any damage.
That's all this was. It was just Alfair railing people with the bandit.
Ready and raring to go. An ace, not an impossibility. And then the best thing is for Crashies and Cloud, they could basically just act as bait. They can use themselves to try and give Alfair an opportunity. Even still, though, that time has been ticking. Dosia still had his paranoia, looks to slow them down.
I mean, it's a good,
the position from Cloud is perfect. He's going to eliminate
that's crazy
one of those
to re-rap like this. That's crazy.
Dosia, and he doesn't have the right angle. It doesn't matter now, though. Crashies has let go, and a chance
Still got it.
to maybe save the day. I think the defusel's just going to come over the line.
What a round! That's crazy on Cloud, by the way, to like expect that late mid-wrap. That's actually insane.
That should have been KC's way back in.
Look at these shots. Oh, what a shot! Oh, looking like Prime Teets! Like Prime Teets TV, chat.
Sensational work. And the
yes, guys.
Closeout, 0.21
it's a
of
nice
second.
day out.
I knew that desk was going to get a punishment.
You want to go a little
I don't know what that desk has done to him, but I know what he's done to the desk.
A little W word?
Well-built desk.
There's going to be a fine coming up.
All I'm going to say is that desk barely flinches.
That's true. There's not even a dent on it.
Well,
me, Teets, and Alfair gotta be stopped. You're right, Jonathan. You're right.
Series that has happened.
Oh, I missed what's happening. Shit.
I believe
that's a crazy Yoru team, by the way, to play ramp and be all the way to B.
Crucial rounds slipping out of KC's hands.
I mean, yeah, they only have one hero vandal, and for it to be on Sugetsu, I guess, kind of makes sense. I think I'd be giving this to Narrate, though.
I kind of went.
So we could farm up this res, or maybe Avas who have a Nightfall.
A little bit silly, but I do think it was mainly to get people to use it.
I never thought you'd ask.
And now I'm seeing people like Alfie use it. Maybe it needs to be nerfed.
We can go on one when you get home if you want.
He could just tap people out of the round like it's nothing.
Already when we saw people use it, it was strong.
Yeah.
And then you hear there's a buff coming, and obviously it is for pick rates, for selection, buy rates.
Yeah.
But that has to be undone, I'd imagine. Because I still don't think we're seeing the full ceiling of it in those low buy rounds, but that was pretty
here
close.
comes the split.
Yeah, that was
yeah,
that was a pretty,
we play full retake.
Example,
that makes
right?
sense.
You need to have a lot
no
of
need to get overwhelmed.
before we start tweaking the game.
What the hell?
I don't think it'll be too long before we do. Man advantage
just went.
It is an eco that they're up against. The rifle on Sugetsu, the only shining light of hope for this attacking side. But stranger things have happened in a round like this going their way. Doja, oh my goodness.
Hit him with a little slide whistle.
The timing is insane. What is that fight? What? Okay, well, Alpha somehow gets out of there alive, ends up taking the raid, ends up taking Avis. And you know what? He'll take the bloody round with it. Shots. But finally gets it on the shorty.
What are we freaking out about?
Jesus, what a round from Alfair, and I mean that in every sense of the word.
I didn't see. I was a lot too busy laughing at the Raze moving out of heaven. What happened to me, man?
Defensive half already. The 4K in this round. A multi-frag to give them the last round. Oh, it's just the
That's pretty funny.
worst
Yeah, that is pretty funny.
Either player. Yeah. Oh god.
That's pretty funny.
Dosia's gonna have nightmares about that.
Yeah, Alpha's a good dude.
Two of his teammates
Alpha looks like 30, but dude, he is good.
Alpha, I love you, Bratan. I love you. It's your time.
Trust me, bro. If you saw what he did, you love him even more. The little cha-cha slide, right and left.
Oh, can someone pay out the bet? Yeah, I'm sorry. I haven't been keeping track really.
3 rounds in between them, but it is definitely feeling like the chasm is widening in favor of Fnatic. Finally, Alfair will face certain death.
I feel like he just
actually died.
That's a little unlucky.
It was an
insta stun into his C's,
to maybe just try and catch.
And he whiffed.
Sugetsu
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, he just whiffed.
The C's even thrown in, but no damage really found for it.
Yeah, we pushed pretty hard down mid.
Taking a fair amount of early control.
And Kayak kind of sells a bait with his decoy and like him making a bunch of noise here. I was gonna say maybe they won't expect Cloud, but he's already backed up. He's not having it.
They're going to now gamble the rotation.
Yeah, I guess we're going to gamble B.
Back towards this A
Well,
side.
Kayak
It's the
spots
right
the
call,
B
but
line.
The reason we see this so often is because of that Nightfall. It can clear the entirety.
Chat, I don't think
of
this
the
is a Yoru
backside
video, is
and
there?
elbow. Forces them out of
I
the
mean, there's
site,
been a couple
but
cool
you have
Yoru
to
rounds,
look at
but
the new position taken up by Cloud that now covers them off.
they're
in
nothing
heaven.
crazy.
Oh, that spam was fantastic.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He's
That's
taking
good spam.
Abez. He's done damage, left 11 on his last legs, and the push up in B main.
I mean,
from
there's
Kayak.
been a couple good
The
Yoru rounds, but I don't
distraction
think enough
here
to
is
make a
Boaster
breakdown
running
on
his
it.
way back through. In fact, he might be a sacrificial lamb.
Oh.
But do they expect the other man? Well, they've spotted him now.
That's
Okay,
crazy for
danger.
Boaster not to
Well
expect that.
spotted, but not
That's
dealt
crazy
with
for
just
Boaster
yet.
not to expect them out of
Luckily,
B.
he'll only get the one.
Or not to expect. I mean, I guess they're on Raptor. It's pretty deep.
Another flank.
There's not enough for your video. I agree. Maybe a second channel video.
Crashies also went the long
What do you
way
guys think about
around.
second channel?
It leaves a bit of an awkward gap in heaven, though. That's the bigger problem.
Yeah,
if
we're
they're
expecting
unable to
B-main, though.
clear Dosia, he might be able to buy enough time.
Maybe.
But also,
Yeah, I think maybe
for Crashies,
oh,
yeah, the high-low.
We know those two are
Difficult
here.
to clear. They're also
So
wary
that
of
allows
where that
Viper
second
to,
player is
like,
coming from,
look
but
for the other guy.
Dosia still
can't find
acts as
him.
that safe pair
Yeah,
of
these two
hands.
don't want to get like
For
not
Crashies now,
proactive, so they give up their high
he
low
doesn't
to go
even know
look for
where
the
that
other
second
player, the
player
other
is. He's gonna
defender.
try and figure out Dosia's
It's very
position,
nice.
but Dosia's
They don't want to
getting
be. They don't
nothing.
want to like just
I
stick
like
around and
this.
let
Just
Fnatic
sits
pick them
back,
apart.
Waits patiently.
I mean, yeah, it's
And okay,
what
there's
do you want
one
to do?
kill, but the time already gone. He didn't
Maybe
even
second
have to
channel,
make
probably
a step.
not.
Now at this point,
I
there's
appreciate
nothing
that,
Crashies
Marquette.
can do. He made it costly, but ultimately it's a 7th
They should buff
round
Yoru
for
again. Nah,
KC.
he's probably in a good spot.
Yeah, they have got
I think so.
reached plenty of times. And he had a very quiet performance today, or at least on this
It's a
map,
nice
sorry.
orb.
That's Narrate, right? And
That's
we've
a really
also
nice
seen him
orb.
step up in this series. These are players we know can
Stops the
deliver.
defense from peeking pretty
in a
deep.
big way, but the battle sage for
Great
Narate
noise A.
hasn't
Rotate
been
B.
working out quite as well as we
Fnatic
hoped.
are pretty suspicious of this being fake because the instant haunt was there, the
Boaster's
Yoru TP's here.
paranoia.
All this is a nice Yoru TP. He's
Not
here
landed
instantly
on.
for the 4-stack.
Cloud.
Yeah,
SMG's
nice.
not gonna be great
Oh,
at the
what a
wallbang,
nice
but it will be
molly.
great if they try and run through a snake bite. They
That's-
wanted to try and
that's
join
kinda
11,
crazy,
and
they're
they
running
have
through a snake
in the
bite.
grave.
That is a
It
little
leaves
crazy.
the
We're
rate,
running
and
through
well,
the
he's got
Viper
his
molly.
res, but
The
don't
Viper spit.
see an opportunity to use
Oh,
it
brother.
unless he's going to use
Oh,
someone's
brother.
bait.
This is
To be honest,
cooked. Yeah, it's cooked.
This, like, right now, a 5-11 to rate in a 1v4, this is where I feel like he's most
KC
dangerous.
might be
He's not
cooked.
only got a point to prove, but he doesn't have to worry anymore about anybody else.
The Viper
He
can
doesn't have to
spit
worry
on
about
me.
his utility.
Okay.
All he has to do is shoot people.
What's up, Rain?
And putting a raid
YouTube
into a
chat.
deathmatch, and, well, the results are up in the air, to say the least. The reality is, though, you take a look at the credits for KC, and they're not the healthiest. Levin's doing decent, but it is probably better to
Give
carry
him
his
either 2
rifle forward
flashes
to the
or 30
next.
seconds
Something about
and
the
2.
1v4
Nah,
with the spike
leave
down
Yoru is fine, I
doesn't
promise.
really hit for me. But
Yoru is perfectly fine.
it's whether he gets away with it or not. I mean, Crashies probably isn't going to clear the spawn here, surely.
2
You look towards
clones
the A
could be.
side,
It
maybe he's
would be
fighting all the
hilarious.
way
Yes.
around, but
It could be
if
funny.
he does and he catches
but-
Narrate, which for now at
Yeah,
least
if Narrate dies,
locked
their
in on
money's
it.
going to be in the shitter, is it not?
Luckily on the other side, I think
This is
he's
what, a
thought
$2,400 loss bonus?
twice about going
So
this.
this
I
is
think
no
he's thought twice
buy,
about going this way.
no buy, no buy,
Twice.
maybe a
Can
buy,
hear you.
no
'Cause
buy.
It genuinely feels like this is just Narrate rage bait.
There we go.
There you go. Well, Crashies now
Well,
knows, but it's
unlucky.
too late. Yep. He'll at least be able to hold on to the gun, but we now have KC coming in with a timeout.
Yeah, give Yoru 2 clones, 3
one and
flashes,
done
3
rounds
TPs, old back,
comes
lower
through.
old cost, and let him fuck your wife
Hasn't
whenever he
really
wants.
saved
Yeah,
him,
that's a
and it's
good
safe
one.
to say that
That's a good idea.
I'm sorry.
And then yeah, we'll
The
change your
immediate
results so he can just
apology.
plow your significant other. And
fantastic. Cloud again has been a consistent factor throughout this series. Definitely looking
was
like
towards B.
a great pickup
Dude, I don't know what lineup
from the side of
that
Fnatic.
Kayak is doing with his gate crash, but it must be crazy.
Do KC still have the ability to bounce back from this one? We've seen them perform fantastically well in their first couple of games. After a 0-5 stage 1, they've looked like a different beast. But is this the bubble?
That's good info.
About
And
to
that's
be
good own
burst.
paranoia. Oh, brother, Boaster, just swing! Oh, dude, come on.
Warning shot.
You gotta recognize that he's by
Scaring
himself.
him away from his land. That's what we
I mean, I
want to
guess
see.
he has
This
a
is my
3-stack
side.
here. Bro,
Back
just
off.
swing that
You
motherfucker.
don't like
Beat
what
his
happens
ass.
next, buddy.
Yeah, no one wants from the shadows anyway. It's
Swing
just
with your
very
dick
good
out.
management of orbs.
Yes,
That's okay.
yes,
They're on an
that's
eco. It's not that
By the way,
exactly
big.
what I was going to say.
Contact into heaven. TP in, but it was more so just a ruse out for you.
That's crazy.
He stunned half the team and looks to go
Ooh,
in for more.
Aves
It's just been
bitch slaps him.
Classic by Aves.
Down A.
for Boaster's warning shots.
Yeah, there comes the res. And that's 2 guns.
30 seconds left.
I'm surprised
It's getting a little
to see
hairy.
the res come through. They have managed to pick up a rifle, but
It's getting a little
in this
hairy.
round where there's still
2-2,
so many
let's see what the B holds
vulnerabilities,
like.
a res
But
seems
Kayak
very
does a good job of
surprising.
pushing through B main.
Maybe
Knows
Narrate
that
just wanting to finally be able to use it, but is it used for nothing? No, Aves, with that trade back, the res
Cloud
assist
swing
has
through that
come in
smoke?
for Narrate,
Seconds left.
and now he's going to get himself a plant.
Feel a bit peeved off if you're Levin, to be honest. Kayak taking
Kayak,
down 2.
what a-
Well, he's put this round to bed, hasn't
Oh,
he?
that's nasty.
Aves all alone.
Oh, that's
finds
nasty.
himself one more. The man brought back from the dead man walking. But he's got to put 2 more bodies on the floor.
Yeah, I like the
And they are
reposition.
peeking
Shows himself
together.
in hell.
Boaster and Crashies won't let this one slip. He's up against the deadly duo. 5 bullets left. A reload might be needed, but he wants to pick first. He wants to take them
Nice
down, and
try.
with the mag
That really
running
was a
dry,
nice
so
try.
too are his chances. Brashy's
Melons?
out
I don't
on
think it was a
top
Melons
with
round.
11-7.
I don't think it was a Melons
That's at
round.
least a couple of assists for Narrate, but I was very surprised to see that ultimate used. Maybe a couple more
Who do
coming
you think
online
is going to
for them
win?
soon,
This is the
and
second time we're
with the
answering this.
deficit,
Probably
they wanted to
Fnatic.
try and bring it back a little bit earlier. I'm also surprised that we only see 1 here, because this is the kill that, in my
That's a
eyes,
crazy
is
kill.
straight BS.
Straight
I think
BS
I
was a
figured
nice
it out,
shot.
actually. Aves might be cheating. And
Yes,
Who do you think is
he
gonna
can
win?
also control how the spread of a right-click classic goes.
He's programming his own stuff. Goodness gracious.
I'm trying to think of something
what a
stupid,
game
but I
this
can't.
has been. It has delivered at every turn, but we may be nearing the end of this story for KC. Started out so bright, but dark times are here. 11-7, 4 rounds behind. Big round for KC. Ulti's online, rifles in hand, and a man advantage already.
I think one of those ults might have just been earned from that kill from Aves, so... Again,
I'd have to look
he
back at
seems
this
to
fight.
drag
I feel like
his
something was
team
off for
through
Fnatic,
this
I'm not gonna lie.
at an unbelievable map 2 on Ascent.
I mean, we're peaked
Set
through
the
B,
bar
though.
for
This is obviously good info.
how you can perform as an IGL,
So you can
but
kind of gamble that it's not B with this info. But this duel right here is big in B main, yeah.
Does it keep going?
If,
he has been
what's his face? If Sugetsu dies,
quite
that's gonna be
aggressive
this is like this
in his
duel right
stances.
here decides the round. I'm not joking.
Almost a lurker on the defense.
Whatever
but
happens in B main decides the round.
They might go back to B. If Cloud doesn't overextend here, this could be huge. I think he's going to get the pick that stops them going that way in just a second, but every second gone past is a big opportunity
Now
to
this
catch them on that
now
rotate.
this gets
And
really
now
awkward
KC are
for
kind of directionless.
KC.
They've got to make
Because
a choice.
now what do? You
this
go
is the
back
problem.
B?
Pit B,
You
you've
don't,
gotta
not
go.
really,
You've got
because you know where
one
Viper's
player
at.
going
It's like, it's
one
so
way, one
awkward
player
now.
going
Now
the
it's a
other, but the
2-2.
rotation might be caught. Levin's now looking to kill off Boaster as he rotates.
That's a crazy kill on both.
It's going to be down
And
to Alpha on the side,
Alpha
but
just
sometimes
fingers
that's enough.
everybody.
He quickly got 2 kills. And although the spike
I don't
plant
think Boaster
is inevitable, there's still an
realized
opportunity
or
for
thought
Cloud.
about someone being able to like
Make
go
his
all
way
this
towards
way.
Levin. He'll get himself a 1v1 fight, but it's
Ah,
an
nice
unfair
try.
fight. He was caught
Nice
on
try.
the
That was a
road,
cool
maybe
round.
expecting them to group up together to fight this one. Levin
That was a cool round.
actually ends up being a hugely important piece of
I'm
that
surprised
round,
that after
catching
that
the
kill,
look and then
am I
killing off the
surprised?
player at the end.
Finding
Should
those
Boaster
picks
just
gets
go
a
back A?
Showstopper online for the next. Super
After Cloud
important,
gets
but
that
it
kill
is-
in B main?
You have to give him credit for it, because you know what? I take the credit away when he does
That's the
opposite.
question.
Great display of patience from Levin. That lurk through
and
B,
see.
catching the rotation coming out of Boaster, and then having that same impact
Another
by
neon
playing
finger.
close to mid and healing Cloud in the rotation. This was a really nice round from Levin, and it's given them a
Can't argue
huge
with that.
ultimate coming in.
Can't
to
argue
this
with that,
round.
Chad.
Another
I'll-
very important one, because for KC, win this, not only do you
Can't
stop
argue with
Fnatic
that.
hitting 12,
Look,
which is a
dude,
good enough
these
reason to
Yard
win,
CP lineups are kind
but
of
you'll
nuts,
also
no?
stop them hitting 12 in the next, most likely, because look at the credits. They are not looking pretty
Hey,
on that defensive side.
KC's
I'll
2-0.
take
Yeah,
your
they look
word
good at
back.
EWC
True.
and
Yeah, well,
in stage 2 so far.
Guess
They look
nothing's
good,
guaranteed
dude.
in this life.
Showstopper.
Uh-oh.
Bit of an awkward one. He's taken a lot of control. They walk through. Oh, that was an opportunity for Cloud. I feel like a judge at that angle should have got him a little bit more, and every single fight that's been had has gone the way of KC. From the depths of defeat to winning
Yeah, Chad,
every
they're showing a little bit
scrappy
of life.
battle. A judge in a smoke finding 0 kills, and then the fight from Sugetsu.
Yeah, pre-nerf
Now for Crashies
pre-nerf
and
wins that.
Kayak, it
Pre-nerf
is
wins
basically
that.
a
Did
scenario.
they just try and save? What's their money like? Oh, yeah, this might be a save chat.
I was going to say, stick together.
This
and
is going to be
hopefully
2,400.
get it over the
No
line.
buy.
Instead, they have split up and
No
looked
buy,
for
no buy.
clues.
I think it's 2,400.
Crashy's about to find out where they
yeah,
are,
I
and he's
feel like
also
Yoru has to
found a
save
bullet
this.
from Levin.
I want to see that judge again. Surely he saves? Is he saving? No, he's going for it. No.
Well,
5v1, no way, right?
Kayak, this would be a Beautiful play. A chance to take down Narrate on the plant. That little gap in the wall, but
I want to rewind and like look at the play.
Fnatic are not in the greatest financial spot unless they come throwing themselves at him and give him the chance to win the round.
I think he's gonna try and
trying
save.
to find that chance for himself. He won't be creating that opportunity. It's simply a save of the weapon, which for Fnatic won't arm them to the.
We're gonna go back and.
A defeat in every single fight that's been out. Oh, showstopper. Bit of an awkward one. He's taking a lot of control. They walk through.
Yeah.
Oh, that was an opportunity for Cloud.
And then the Razor gets one. I'm surprised both.
Take a lot of control. They
Well, he
walk
knows
through.
the Razor is active.
Bit of an awkward one.
Unless he's like trying to like bait it out with his TP.
Take a lot of control. They walk through. Oh, that was an opportunity.
5v3. Yeah,
Believing in KC again.
It's unlucky.
I doubt Zace is, but I am. I feel like we're going to see a replay of him like smashing a desk here or something.
Maybe not in this round. Maybe not quite a smile. But not quite
Just a blank stare at the monitor again.
Finger blasts his face with the shotgun and doesn't kill.
There's
That's
nothing
crazy.
to see. That's all you need to know.
I'm sure.
11-9. And yeah, it was kind of like there were some vulnerabilities in the last round, although where the judge ended up being positioned, I did expect a little bit more. But they still don't have a buy going into
Guys,
this
be
one
normal on
either.
Twitch
So
chat, please. Do you read
maybe
YouTube chats?
stretching
Yeah,
the
I tried to.
credits a
Dark
little
side.
bit too thin, but the walk up, it's expected. Even still, it being expected and dealing with it is difficult. The value
Be
of that
normal on
TP
YouTube and
allows him
Twitch
to
chat.
get
I don't
out of
want to
there
time people out, please.
scot-free. Little bit of damage.
Yeah, now we're on a shit buy.
Same
Kayak's the
can be
only one
said
with
for
a weapon.
11, who has now been healed up.
Same proactive though.
Cloud now looks to
Poking
reclaim
him
that
in.
space, and the rest of Fnatic again are grouping up around
Yeah, I don't see anything.
Kayak
This duel's big right here.
to put pressure in towards the spawn, but Dosia just has no interest in fighting that. And even with Kayak being able to get into aggressive positions, okay, he's left the player behind, but he's now used pretty much all of his utility and not really found much for it.
Yeah, KC do a good job of handling this aggressiveness.
Alpha.
Fnatic think that because they showed so much pressure towards like B/mid, that they're just gonna that KC are just gonna go
held by
the
Dosia for now.
3-stack plus the rifles
He will
here.
back off. Nobody going to tempt fate.
But KC kind of just held
Although
back
maybe
and
he
just let
will.
the
It
dust
looks
settle.
like the spike is still
Like, they
heading
didn't
towards B,
overreact.
but I assume this is just a ruse being sold, trying to drag those rotations
I mean,
over.
Boaster's really
get
trying
that
his best
utility
to
out of
force the
defense,
offense
make
to go
him
A.
spooked, make him
He
scared.
did.
And then
Look at
run
this
into a
chat.
wide open
Paranoia
site.
forces the offense to go
And
A.
that's
Let's
the
see how many
plan for
Kayak can get with his
KC.
gun. 20-something seconds left. Let's see
Still
it.
here.
It's feeling a little bit
Oh
nervy.
no, do we check underneath? This
20
is such a
seconds
good spot.
left, and that
Oh,
rifle's still
no.
here. It's the one
Ah, I
kill,
feel like
but
you
it's
gotta let that one
traded
go.
immediately,
You gotta
and
let that one
11
go.
then deals with the remaining two defenders. The spike still needs
Ah,
to
nice
cross,
try.
but
It
they
was
were
a nice
waiting
try.
to bait things out, and Narrate with a few seconds left on the clock will get that spike down.
Planted.
It looked for a second like this was going to be a blunder.
You just have some
with a
Dave's Hot
nervy
Chicken?
finish.
Nah, Dave's Hot Chicken is horrible.
Instead, Alpha now
That shit gives
has
me, that honestly
4
gave me
players
like the flu last time I had it. I'm not joking.
and
Or like I had
Bucky.
like food poisoning.
Yeah, look, finding a couple of kills
You
here
had
is
some
going to
steak
be
fried rice?
the ideal scenario. Make it
You
extremely
know what, Chad? It's been a
costly
while.
would be great.
It's been a
because
while.
it doesn't
If,
really matter
if
that
am I gonna
much,
make a video on this?
considering
No.
the fact that
If
KC, you're not
Fnatic
talking about the
lose this
credits
next
on
round,
KC
I'm gonna
going
spin
anywhere.
the wheel of
I don't think you're really
inconvenience.
talking about Alpha having his
The
ultimate
wheel-
before
the
the
wheel
half
of
is
mild
over.
inconveniences.
He has a big step up round.
He picked up
That's
a
a nice
rifle,
idea.
but
I
he
like
wasn't
that.
quite quick enough.
Yeah. I was like, he's definitely too late to bait them
Yeah.
into sticking around. Like,
I
okay,
think
that
it
makes sense.
I think he picked up the vandal that.
Oh,
Kayak
Wheel
dropped.
of Doom
So he went
punishment?
into the
A good
corner,
Wheel of
grabbed
Doom
it, and
punishment
there
could
was
be go
literally
eat at
no
Olive
power to
Gardens.
get away. So.
Made it up and over. They were watching for it moments before.
Alrighty,
they turned
chat,
their
lock
back
in.
Just as he made it onto the site.
You prepped this?
Timing
Nah,
was
that's
good
Chad
for KC.
GBT,
That's
bro. I
been a
recognize
factor.
those dashes
And
anywhere.
like, thinking about this team in particular, I feel like their style of playing it more loose creates those opportunities more often than anyone else that we see.
Excuse me?
What the?
Chat.
What?
What is that pit, bro? I've never seen that before. You can't misclick a pit. What is that? What am I missing? It's either genius or stupid, and I don't know which.
We're gonna, well, maybe we're gonna find out.
What is
Maybe they don't want
this?
them pushing B main. Maybe they want
Yeah,
them to
I mean,
fight
they
into
got
mid.
B main
They're
unlocked,
getting
that's
that
for
mid
damn
fight.
sure,
We'll see
chat.
if they're ready for it.
We lose B main,
3
so now it's
players holding
obvious
on the other
that
side. Sugetsu still just holding on to B main. He's got it on
the
lock.
offense
Oh,
are just
has
going to
he?
go through mid, so we
You don't
fight
think
mid?
they'll push into it?
You never know.
What are we doing?
Because that's what he's expecting
It's a-
them to do.
He is.
We're
He's sat in the corner
experiencing an
waiting for
IQ
it.
too high.
Listen, if
Something
anyone walks through this,
we,
they're an idiot. I just want to say
as
that
mere
plain and
mortals,
simple.
will
That's the
never
weirdest kid I've
understand.
ever seen in my life. trying to think of a stranger one.
Us mere mortals will never understand the gigabrainness of this Viper ult in B main.
He's just going to stay in the pit the whole time. Levin's failed a blast pack up, and Cloud is now got a slightly easier fight. They're going to try and potentially use a res. Alpha, yeah.
Oh my god, I mean, just swung out of it and died on B.
Going, but it's got 40 seconds. They've got
swung out and died on B.
To make it onto the site. The cross could be held, an opportunity.
Yeah, bro, they gotta plant sometime today. Oh, dude. What about the C's? Crash, he sees this guy. Sees him. Yeah.
It's now left to 1, and the rate, 1 bullet. He's got time to reload, but he's getting spammed at the same time.
Oh yeah, nice job. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, they win. I don't gotta spin the wheel.
An interesting round from KC.
Dude, what was that round? Maybe the greatest ult of all time. Yeah, it's something.
Into a site with no utility, and why'd you replay that, man? Don't do this to me.
What was he thinking?
Sugetsu dying, walking. Yeah.
He just walks out.
I can't say what I want to say to you right now.
He just walks out of it.
That's disgusting.
He just walks out of it looking so confused.
He hit it in B main, and then shift walked out of it after a timeout. What are we doing? Okay.
After raging his dick off for the entire game, Casey's coach is just broken. He's just broken. He's just like.
But let me tell you, it looked stupid and it did nothing. So
he's just like,
maybe we'll see it another time.
He's just dumbfounded to what he's watching. He probably wanted to be more to be able to just went backwards. That's not how Viper's Pit works anymore. You would, if you played Valorant ever since they changed Viper's ult, it doesn't do that anymore.
Looking like it's going to be there.
So like, as a professional Valorant player, how do you mess that up? The panda, yeah, it was absolutely crazy, Gia. Absolutely
coming
insane.
Through for KC.
Also, somebody mentioned how they're saving their prime for me. Thank you. I lost the message in chat.
Hasn't quite got the pit to work
I'm sorry
with,
that
but
I
he might
missed
still
it, but thank you
able
if
to
you're still
put a
here.
bit of a sting onto this. Oh, that's nice. It's actually baited that out beautifully. Cloud has played for a bit of a fool, and now they have to worry about that late flank. That's gone about as well as it could for Sugetsu.
Yeah,
and then he got shot in the face. So that's a bit unfortunate, but luckily it's a return. Levin popped the showstopper. That's going to push them back for a moment by a little bit more time. And as that
do we expect the A main wrap? Yeah, we're looking at it.
The defuse will
we're looking at it. Oh, dude, Alfair's all over it.
Down, and now 1v1. Okay, it's looking
workable Cloud, let's see it.
For a man like Cloud. He's going to tank that nade, looking to get it to happen. But the wrap from Levin is there.
Oh, nice try.
On the board for KC. It's the distance either way, but we might see an overtime.
I appreciate you, Eviani. I appreciate you, brother.
26 and 13.
If you want to confuse the enemy, you have to confuse yourself.
To go toe to toe.
In order to confuse the enemy, you must confuse yourself. Confucius say. Who am I cheering for? Fnatic. I want to see Boaster come out on top in his final season. This is probably his final season.
He's there to close it in the end. Just one round, the difference between the two.
Let's go!
Yeah, big round.
I'm feeling like an overtime.
Fnatic are in a pretty chopped buy. I cannot lie, chat. I feel like the few times they've tried fighting a main, Fnatic, it just hasn't been a good time.
Look at the buy that's come up behind it. 2 sheriffs, a judge.
You can spin the, yeah, if it goes to OT, I'll spin the wheel of inconvenience, sure. The coach is still shocked, low-key. Yeah, he's like dumbfounded.
Minute 15 on the clock.
Add Edo Melon to the Wheel of Goon.
We've seen this from KC a lot, that they very
rarely entire watermelon
go in the direction they're indicating in that first engagement or two.
That's actually not a bad one.
They see players up top, and now look to main. Look to
Oh,
Kayak.
Jesus. Uh-oh.
Just now got another TP online, but won't even get a chance to use it. Quick connection.
That's so
by
unlucky.
Levin.
I mean, he saw 3 at least. So let's see how many the hero man can find. You gotta bust out that wall.
Looking likely to concede to an overtime, and with Alpha already down and out, feels like an inevitability.
Yeah, rifle can be retrieved for Crashies.
Yeah, I said it earlier. You ignored me. I read it out loud.
Here on split, and Sugetsu, it is genuine responsibility. This map has just been an annoyance. Be in the back.
Just Biden blasted. What is that supposed to mean? Like a confuse ray? You're gonna hit me with a confuse ray?
He's gonna get eliminated. Even still, though, it looks like his teammates have the job
done. This first kill and the kill on
versus 4.
Horse playing Neon,
The
Kayak,
slows
or not Kayak,
on either
Alfie
side.
is just unlucky. Not unlucky.
And he's being wrapped on from the
5v3,
heavens.
it's hard to win. Shitty
He's
weapons.
not been spotted, but it won't
Yeah,
matter. The
OT.
rate is
All
there
right,
to
chat, let's spin
close.
this quick. Let's spin this quick.
once
Let's spin this
again
quick.
As KC take us all the way, and from Fnatic having a fairly decent advantage to close in regulation.
I must write
they now
a
have
poem.
to fight once again to close in overtime.
I must write a poem.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be disappointing.
All right, time to write a poem, chat.
So far in the lead that even with a couple of rounds
Time to write a
going
poem.
the way of KC, it didn't feel like
Teets general chat.
they really had that much of a chance of making this climb back in. Remember how the half even
I
started.
must write a
Pistol
poem.
lose round 2 right off rip. Like Fnatic ran away with this. But KC caught up just in time. 11 in the lead when it comes
My
to kills.
cheeks
28
are red.
and 14.
And
Billy was
my
saying, that's the
tears
highlight. That's what I'm looking at.
are
I want to see
blue.
11 on this race. And, well, you got to see
Why
a lot of him.
do
Here's a little
you
more in OT.
spank me so hard? Jess, my honey boo.
It seems like Ascent was more of
Chat, is this a W poem?
the blip rather than the norm. These teams have been hard to separate.
Is
Could
that
have
a
been
W poem or
2-0
no?
on Summit. But it's gone the
W?
distance all
Yeah,
the way.
I know. I'm a little bit of a poet. I know.
Normally
English
in these
major, by
sort
the
of
way.
late games, that's where you give Fnatic the edge, but with their lead dissipating, the walk-up as well, Boaster could be in a bit of trouble. He's setting up the smoke, doesn't realize how close Levin has got.
Yeah, that's a nice
One
push down
away
from KC.
from the
Boaster
30 bomb
had
now
no idea what world he was on.
for the young
And that's their
Turkish
smokes,
star.
too. I mean, they have a neon wall to get in,
Making
so...
their move in towards the safe side. No smokes, of course.
Oh, God. Fanatics.
Leaves
Cloud's
them in a
getting
troublesome
absolutely destroyed in the
position,
spam.
and
Runs
Cloud
all the way
is
back to
already
A
on his
main.
legs.
No
He's
way
gonna
he
go
goes
the
for a late
flank
wrap,
now.
right?
It's probably where he has the most value, but it's going to be a little bit late
I
to
mean,
the
it's going
party.
to be tough.
You
It's
look
going to
to
be
Fnatic,
tough to
what
stall for this
utility do
guy.
they have to delay and bar a flash in the relay bolt?
I think Bro has to
slide.
keep his
Yeah,
knife out the
we're really
entire
not
time. I'm
talking
not
about
even
a lot.
joking.
On this attack side,
Unless
Cloud
KC
only
like
now
super
making it to-
botch
He's
this.
got to run. He's got to sprint. But
Bro,
of course,
brother's gotta
you'll
move.
hear him if he did, or he thinks they would. So a slow approach from
Oh,
Cloud.
nice shot.
It looks like they've taken.
All right,
oh
we just
my
everybody swing one at a
goodness.
time, I
Alpha
guess.
and Kayak have shut
Like-
them down. Cloud should have it all
no.
lined up.
Why do I
but
feel
he's
like
been
Crashies
caught
wins this?
By Narrate. Crashies
nice
all
try.
alone will only find one. And it seemed like a death sentence for
Dude, KC started
delaying
scaring
that
me a little
long,
bit, dude.
but-
I thought they were just going to swing one at a
They've gotten
time.
used to playing against Cloud, it seems.
Yeah, I think at this point both teams are so
That
ready
is
for
so
those
bad to
fights.
write
Like, I
another.
think especially
No, that
if
was a
Yasugetsu
beautiful
on
poem.
your team, he does it every single round. You're going to be expecting that if you don't see that Viper immediately, that you know where he is. I like the call though. They get aggressive in middle, not shying away from the fight. And now KC, after what was a fairly hefty deficit,
Let's go!
they now sit one round away from taking this in overtime,
Yeah,
going
NT.
3-0.
Nice try.
The team that was 0-5 in stage 1 could be kicking off their stage 2 3-0. And well, if I'm not mistaken, being a singular win from being in that top 2, at least it seems likely. And that would skip them straight through to the playoffs. Still, a game versus Fnatic is never done until it's done. We saw it 16-14 earlier. It wouldn't be overly surprising to see one again.
Well, this is one.
Well,
that
the career pressure,
I
man,
wanna
it's
see
not
these
really
ace cam
pressure.
regardless of what happens. 13-12, a chance
problem is
to
she's
win
nothing A.
the
You see
series
nothing
against
mid.
his
At
former
what point
head
do you
coach for
rotate B?
KC. A chance to go 3-0
Yeah, we start
up
shifting
when
over.
this very same squad
But are we
batter
worried about
crew
Sugetsu's lurk?
were
I feel like
down
Sugetsu's going to botch this
0-5
so
ending
hard.
last season. Playoffs wasn't
Like, what is he
something we
doing?
ever thought. We just wanted
What
to see
is-
them play,
Dude,
for God's
Sugetsu,
sake.
I'm not
They
gonna,
never
listen,
got
dude,
started,
I
but
rarely
now
ever flame players on
they've
this
come not
channel.
to play, but to
But,
win.
like, I
In
feel like
this
whenever I
round, that
watch
might be
Sugetsu,
tough.
I feel like he's
They've
just
already
like...
lost Sugetsu, the mid lurk not going their way, but they've used
I feel
the
like he's
wall
just
as
being
well.
silly.
Nothing found
No?
off the back of it.
35 seconds and they're just looking to re-clear into middle. This is a lot still to do and not a lot of time to do it.
What did I just say?
Got to go through the orb. And are they just going to try and re-hit into this B site?
You ever
through
wonder
heaven?
what's
That
going...
seems to be the
Yeah,
plan.
seriously.
20 seconds
Oh, wait, this might
left.
be a good bait.
It's just gonna
Wait,
sit
swing,
and wait
Alfred,
in the
jiggle,
corner.
do
Are they gonna
something.
check it? They haven't checked
Oh,
it.
wow.
And while Alfred
Oh, wow.
swings before his teammate can even deal that final blow.
I didn't even... I'm not going to lie, chat. I didn't even realize KC are up a round. I didn't even realize the score. It's OT then real,
that
yeah.
delay was more than enough to slow KC down. We go another.
If Fnatic loses, Jess, I have to spin the wheel.
It's not a good fight for Zagetsu. He walked out with his back turned in mid. They lost that second prong to the offense and then said, okay, well, we gotta have someone go up top. We can't all come out of main. It's a bloodbath. It's a death sentence, but it was either way.
Yep.
Round 27.
Fnatic by a lot of Vandals. It's surprising, I'm not gonna lie.
30 kills.
I thought they'd be smarter than that, knowing that the fandom is
He has
fucking
been fighting
busted.
tooth and nail for this map and for this series.
There's a gate crash headed over to B, by the way.
The upper hand
Is this about to be like a double fake?
still to be gained here. We've spotted them cross up towards ramp at least. That's good space for Fnatic. But what are they going to do with it?
Bro, who's coughing another mic?
Much more passive lurk after the last round.
Because they win because they take long fights.
Catching him off
I mean,
guard.
both teams are running double controller. There's smokes all over the place. I feel like the Phantom is
more
nuts.
careful about it. The defense have also got 3
And
players
it's a close
towards
range
the
map
heavens,
usually.
so clearly feeling like the likelihood of an A take is there, but as of
What's
right
happening
now,
in
we can
spawn?
see that rotation.
Does it?
The
Are we
TP
fate? I think we're
Yeah, from
overcooking
Kayak.
chat. This smells like an early
He is going to
overcook.
take it.
Oh, we have the
He's
Prowler,
stuck
we have
around,
the
and now the
Neon.
spike comes back towards him.
We have a
He
Smoke for
sold
Heaven, a Neon
ruse
Wall, a
initially, and now
Stun.
they're selling a fake on the other side of the map.
Oh, we don't clear top right, do
using
we?
the Prowler, using the Neon, but it hasn't made all of
How do
the
we not
move.
clear top right?
Zagetsu's
Oh,
still
double
here.
blinds?
Aves
Please
is
tell me
still
check
here.
flower.
They sit
Nice
in the
clear.
corners, but immediately cleared. Aves,
Nice!
the second
Kayak hitting big
still gets
shots.
both.
We need to
But
kill
then
this
there was
Sage,
another
like today.
prong. The third to the
What is
fork
the Sage
that was
doing?
this A-site defense.
Nary, just relax. Your teammates are coming.
And although they'll be able to potentially get a plant, they're pressuring, they're pushing.
Oh, wait,
the
we don't
flank
swing him?
before they're waiting for
We don't
it.
swing him?
He's the whole
What?
line, and he has. It
Oh
looked
my
like
god, he didn't think Cloud was
there
going to
were
stick to
problems
plants.
with him
We
being
didn't
the
swing
only
him.
man there. Instead,
Holy
he gets them
throw.
to the point of victory once again. Another
Holy
round
throw.
of collection that you have to give to Cloud.
What?
No, that was
Look at
that was
this.
a different level.
Look at this.
On the third map in overtime. Yeah, Kayak stepped
I
up
gotta
big time
I gotta
as
see
well.
Narrate's POV.
But Cloud
Oh, dude, we
got
don't
that
swing him?
planted with a second to spare.
Dude, your teammates are
Not
right
just
behind
because
you.
of the time
Fucking
on the
hit
clock,
that
but
guy.
because of the
Fucking
forces
hit him.
gathering
Ow.
around him.
I hit my ring.
They
Hit
try
this
to
mother.
flood in, they try to deal with him, but too little, too late. And it's getting to Zache. They were in with a chance to close this series. And now, one
I've
round
never seen a harder desk slam in
could
my
send
life.
them out of this 2-1. Could put that first loss
I've
on the
never
board
seen
for
a harder
Zache's head
desk
coach
slam
for
in my
KC
life.
on this run. And it happening at the hands of their former head coach.
Yeah. I like they put the headset down to give us table slapping ASMR. Very appreciative of that. Didn't know what that would sound like. But
Yeah, that's
now I
crazy.
do.
I think this dude's got like his entire mortgage on Casey winning. There's got to be like some insider gambling going on.
A long, long time ago. If it wasn't for Levin. And he's
Oh, I
just
mean,
gonna
listen,
swing
Levin's
Alfie.
getting some
Yeah,
kills.
Alfie,
Listen,
you
it's
know?
not over yet,
That
coach.
guy with multiple
It ain't over
trophies
yet.
under his belt,
It ain't over
means
yet. You guys
nothing
dropped
to
this
Levin.
round.
A double opener.
Dude, you know for a fact that
response, but there
Casey's
is no
coach
response.
must have like his
Poster,
mortgage on the line or
1v4.
something.
Well, there's days where you might believe in that. I'm not sure this is one of them. He's had troubles individually.
yeah,
sure, he gets a
Boaster's
kill
1
onto
HP, it's kinda
narrate, but it's
GG's.
at the cost of almost all of his health.
Come on, we
and
got
Alex
this.
is
It's just
waiting
Boaster.
on the
Okay,
other
KP,
side.
don't disrespect my goat like that.
14-14.
Don't disrespect my goat like that.
A series that has delivered and continues to. But at this point, it only delivers because of the performance that Levin is having.
But yeah, Aves was one of the best players I've ever seen in the last
dude.
map. We said he can't expect that same
I've
level.
never
He's
seen
having a
somebody
good game.
rage so hard,
23
chat.
and 22. Yet he is still 10 kills behind his boy Levin. The guy who's going in first a lot
Casey
of the time.
coach
The
is
one who should have the
faking.
excuse
He's
to
the guy
on
who
the
is.
attack side. He can't do much, obviously.
I
That's
think,
not the case.
I think he's just
on
larping.
every side, he's doing much.
I want Fnatic to win
For
because I love
Fnatic.
Boaster.
No
But
victory
we'll see.
just yet.
All right, let's see it.
Right back into overtime, neck and neck with the attack side from Fnatic. And last time we saw that double fake, the pressure towards A, but it didn't really drag the rotations. This time, I think they're going to go much more direct.
Oh, dude, check Boaster.
Dosia has a little bit of support. Oh,
What are we
that's very
doing,
awkward.
DOS9?
The near
Oh my
side
god, there's
doesn't
probably going to be a
work
hole
when your
through that
opponent
fucking
is
table.
close. And Alfia couldn't have been
That
much
guy's about
closer.
to flip the desk over, I
An
swear to
opener.
God. after that.
That gives them a good position. Levin tried to be the
no.
hero instead.
Oh,
He's eliminated immediately. The man of the moment is gone.
Oh, it's a nice shot. 2v3. Let's see it. Oh, dude. Casey's coach flipped the table on that one.
Is all that's left, and
oh, he's flipping the table on that one.
Doesn't go anywhere else other than into his pocket. He's now.
What do you think of the neon nerf? She's still broken. Not broken, but she's still really good.
It really does.
This setup is no more. He's probably beating the shit out of his assistant coach right now. He's probably just wailing on the assistant coach right now. That's why we can't see the coach cam. He's just committing assault on the coach cam.
To a timeout from Fnatic.
It's over.
15 to 14.
Nice TP. That's some ballsy TP, bro. I love that.
A ballsy TP. Did I miss it?
All I'm gonna say is
where was the TP?
Wait,
what TP?
Correct.
I want to see it. Oh, was it the backside TP?
Dosia has a little
How
bit
was that
of
ballsy?
Oh, that's very awkward.
This was the Omen TP.
The near sight
Did Boaster rip an Omen
when your
TP?
opponent is close, and after a good position couldn't have been much closer.
Into hell?
An opener.
Oh, he dropped Spike? Chat, we missed it. So Boaster knows that everybody's Raptor and Pillar, so he drops Spike, teleports behind them, and backstabs Narrate. That's actually crazy. That's actually crazy, by the way. I don't know if you guys saw that on the minimap.
In EMEA.
Yeah.
And
that's crazy.
It's slipping through your fingers twice in OT. And then you dominating.
Muda slapped cam type beat?
It's definitely been a peculiar series for that reason.
Great. I didn't even notice the TP.
Nobody on
that's
KC
crazy.
will let it get to them if this one slips through their
crazy.
grasp.
You know that's why he's the GOAT? Absolutely.
1 round for Fnatic. They come out of this pause and look.
Absolutely. All right, Crystals. I'll see you later, brother. I'm surprised you're leaving it this part of the game.
Too well.
Shit's getting shit's getting close.
Timeout curses are real or not.
Nice slow orb.
You understand why Fnatic wanted to take a moment there. Posted up his Kayak, but
I feel like Kayak needs to hit a fake decoy.
Any info for him. They're gonna have to have Cloud come in to fill up.
Guys, Jess is home.
I'm
so excited.
They spotted him
She's
already.
a fat hug.
Close. The spams are coming in, and this wall's soon to go down. Casey have got a fair bit of footwork done already, a fair bit of ground covered. Looks like they're ready to execute into A, but for Sagetsu with an operator.
Joker reference? Yeah, I think he needs to hit a fat fake.
I didn't just realize he had an operator. I didn't even look for it. And now Fnatic just realized as well.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Oh, this is something new, I think, that we haven't seen yet.
Maybe the worst weapon you could have, but I guess
Take
he was
ramp,
just looking
reverse,
for aggression elsewhere on the map.
fence default.
The fact is, though, they've used that as a call to head towards the B site. The funny thing is, Fnatic have heard that call. They have 3 players on this side of the map as well.
We don't have this game.
Althea being the main point of their grievances so far.
Yeah.
But he has a teammate alongside him, and that teammate might not be checked. It's only going to be the 1-for-1.
Alpha needs to get like 6.
Oh,
he fights B main. He isolates.
But eventually he will fall just like the others. And now
Cloud, take us home, please.
All that remains of Fnatic's hopes of closing it just like last time, 16 and 14.
Oh, what are you meant to do?
Those hopes
How you meant to win this one?
seem to have diminished. Abez even able to use the Nightfall, the trail of Cloud's deceit will follow him along. Well, as the beeps get faster, the likelihood of victory gets slimmer.
Yeah.
They're giving him absolutely
Jesus,
nothing.
Chad,
It won't be a 16-14 again. At minimum,
we're
gonna get 17 rounds on one of
Chad,
those sides.
we're gonna go for like 15,000.
God, like you said, the fact that the first map goes to OT, the second is dominant for KC. This could have been a 2-0 series, but what fun we would have been robbed of.
Like what?
If that was the case. Alpha, I started to believe those shots started to land, the slide out onto Sagetsu, but it was not enough this time. Alpha on 32, Levin still on 33, but now the op comes out on the defensive side. KC using it on the attack with Sagetsu, but Levin granted the honor of utilizing this, and he's pushed up.
How about another wheeling convenience? So there's another RG after this. Oh, that's a big shot. Yeah, I'm down. If Fnatic lose this round, I'll spin it.
Boaster saw the operator of his opponent in the last and decided anything you can do, I can do better. Sagetsu.
I was gonna say there's no way Sagetsu's getting out of that, right?
And now Narrate
Jesus.
Top the wall wants to try and even, and instead he makes their deficit deeper. The hole has been dug further into the ground.
Casey's coach.
Now Reliance.
He's probably ripping a pack of cigarettes right now.
On just 2.
He's
Cloud
probably
still
ripping a pack of
holding that
6.
lurk on the other side of the map. Plenty of time for
That
Fnatic to play
there's no more
with.
desk. It's been obliterated. He
Questions
probably
being
dove to the
asked
desk
by
harder
this
than
defensive side. It seems like Dosia is
You ever
going to
see
make
those
his
drunk
way
guys
back.
at tailgates?
But Aves a push up
And they just
here.
like people's
I don't
elbow
think there's any way he
off their
expects
car into
Cloud
like
to
those
still
fold-out
be up at
desks.
timing. Cloud's just
Yeah,
about
that
to
dude,
move,
like, people's
but
elbow
clearly
through
his
the desk.
spidey
I'm not even
senses were
joking.
tingling as he will remove Aves from action.
Yeah, that was the chance.
30 seconds
Doja's
left.
been remarkable in some of the games earlier. Look back to Summit. This Harbor was sensational, but
Only Coke? You mean like a Coca-Cola? I
Too
could
tall
rip
of
a
a task,
Coca-Cola right
Trevor.
now. That's what you're talking about, right,
indeed
Chad?
it will be. Fnatic
You wouldn't be talking
16
about
to 15
drugs in
now.
my
We're
chat, would
going
you?
more of a distance than before. But it seems like the story might end the same way as map number 1. Another chance to close this out.
All right, Chad, open bet.
For Fnatic.
Open bet.
It
Open
feels
bet.
like a lot of their
Does
attack rounds
Fnatic
are becoming more
win
and more
this?
controlled as things go along.
Yes, no.
whereas
I'm going
the
all
ones
in.
from KC
Bet on, yes.
feel more and more reliant
All 2,000 our fries.
on
Get your
that
fries in, Chad.
individual
Get your fries in.
brilliance, the likes of 11 or an
Get your
Aves
fries in.
to bail them out.
Get your fries in. Hurry up, because I got to end it soon.
Or Sagetsu up.
You can see
Hurry up. I'll give you guys a little extra seconds. I'll give you a few extra
the
seconds.
operator's going to be on the hands of Kayak. The
Yeah, we
Yoru
have an
makes
operator and
a
B
little
main.
bit more
It's not going to
sense,
find
but
anybody right away.
They're definitely feeling the bite.
How?
of
You got to
that
cap.
last
You
round
just
without
copy what everybody else
passive
is
there being
typing.
Yeah, you're only going to let yourself fall to the surprise op once, aren't you? Even though it's not in play, you have no way to know that until the shot is
All right, I
fired.
gotta
So
close
for
it.
Fnatic, caution is the name of the game.
I try to keep it open as long as I could. Op
It's going to
spots
be
nothing B main. Gate crash is already on the way out
Slow
of here.
round from KC. Two
He has
players
another one in his
towards the
pocket.
A
He hasn't
side.
used one
Spike
yet.
still bottom mid, crossing to B.
Good gate crash management. He should
slow,
have one for when
labeled
when
perhaps,
KC
but-
want to execute.
For Fnatic so far, they have had boots on the ground in the right place at the right time. It seems like running swap positions this time so that some util can come in from Crashies towards the A site, but they've realized it might not be needed for
fat whiff.
contact on B.
Sagetsu might need to be the hero for them this time. They're rotating towards his position.
Oh, dear Lord. Here we
Walking
go.
into Alpha
What
as
does
the
the
main.
site hold look like, chat? That is
Said
the
it's been
question we
him
must
versus
always ask
11,
ourselves.
Who will top the tower?
What does the site hold look like? But Raze is still
And as
mid. Are
the
they still
time
going to go
ticks
A without
by,
her? No, this looks like
He's
another
going to be
Vents.
the one
Oh, no, it isn't.
under
It
pressure
isn't.
again, the
It's a
one
good
that
sage
looks
wall.
to close. That time being bought,
It's a nice
the more
sage wall.
dangerous
Oh,
he
but
becomes,
look at
but
this.
now
We
he
have
has
4 people
friends.
here. 19 seconds, 18
seconds
seconds,
left
17,
for
16,
KC to try
15. Let's get a
and
move
make
on.
some sort of
14,
move, and it's already
13.
been the first of all.
Oh,
It
dude,
looks
it's
like
GG.
everything
Oh,
will
it's
fall
GG's. I want to
apart
see the coach.
right at the
I want
end
to see the
for
coach.
KC. Even
Dude, you
11
gotta
can't
move, bro.
save
You got no
them now.
time, brother.
At
You got no time.
17-15.